And we are live.
Hey, we lit in a
We
freaking
are
city,
here.
right?
We are here. What it do, what it is, what's happening. What up, Couch Gang, Hip Hop Crimies and Crimettes? Welcome back to the couch. It's another episode of the pouch, the Couch Potato
The pouch is
Podcast.
crazy.
the
Mad
Pouch Potato
kangaroo shit
Podcast.
going
Yeah,
on
you know what
over
I'm saying?
here.
Word. That shit's crazy. But, we got another episode of the podcast, man, and we spinning the block with my man Domo, man. So give a round of applause and a couple of emojis, mask emojis, couch potato emojis, whatever you need to do to welcome my man Domo back to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Welcome
Yeah,
back, dog. Welcome back. How's everything going, man? How's your sub count
everything.
going, man? You losing your subs? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on out here, man? Give me a little
It's
filler in
been
since the last time we talked.
it's been up and down, son. You feel me? It's been up
Yeah,
and down. But you
yeah.
know who fixed it? Ren fixed it.
You know,
shout
you
out
got to
to
thank Ren and the
shout out to the brother
Skinner
Ren.
brothers. Ren and the Skinner brothers, bro. You got to thank Ren and the Skinner brothers, dog.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my four Skinner brothers, you too, son.
You
Yeah,
know, you
yeah,
got to thank
yeah,
them.
yeah. Definitely dropped some dope shit that make the sub count go right back to where it was at,
You know, it makes you
son.
feel balanced out here. It makes you feel a little balanced because
Yeah,
there's
man.
positivity over there when it comes to that versus like, oh, you don't like what's going on. Fuck you. Like,
Yeah, it's weird, son. I think we'll get into it later on, but
oh
it's
yeah,
just it's just
absolutely. I mean, later
weird,
on it's
son.
probably gonna be in the next 5 minutes because it's kind of like
Oh,
right on the next agenda. But it ain't gonna be too long. It's not gonna be too long, man.
oh
It's
shit!
it's
I got you. I
literally
got you. I got
it's
you.
literally the second thing up next. You know what I'm saying? It's the second thing up. Like.
Damn, you give me no time. I'm like,
No
all
time,
right,
no time. We
let me
stepping right into it,
let
man.
me
We falling
construct
right
up a
into this
lie
shit.
real fast.
We are falling right into this shit, bro. Right into it, bro. But
Oh man,
I just
son.
like to check in with you, man, and see everything's good, man. The channel's rising as I see. Have you got to the 5K? Or you still hovering close to 4 or 3 right
Nah,
now?
I'm at 3,200 right
Okay,
now.
okay, okay,
I'm trying to
okay.
get to the 5 before the year's out. You feel me?
Hey, listen, all that
So
is grinding, consistency, and keep pushing, and just keep being you at the end of the day. Because once you start not being you, that's when like you feel like you got to perform for motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You got
oh,
to do
like
weird
Stevie
shit.
Day.
Hey, I ain't saying, man. I ain't got a cowboy hat on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got a cowboy hat on today, so I'm chilling. I got my regular shit on today. I'm in my regular fit.
You got the cool J going on. I respect it. I
I'm in
respect
my
it.
regular fit today. We respect to hip hop and shit.
Yeah, man.
Respect to hip hop. And we got that on the agenda too, but that's gonna be further down the line. We ain't gonna step into too much shit. We ain't gonna sound like the hate podcast now too much, but we like to
Oh no
have
no 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 no
discussions. You
no
feel
no. We
me?
ain't gonna do that. We
We
ain't gonna
like to
do
have
that. You feel
discussions and
me?
shit. But speaking of discussions, man, as you know, we both have Tom McDonald Hog fans. We have a lot of fans that love
That's an
the what
HOGs.
do I call it? Like the conservative rap, so to say, is what people call it, or what the internet's been calling it, the
Yeah.
MAGA raps and such like that. I just like good music no matter what it is, unless you get into that political side and it starts feeling like you picking and choosing. So with the Tom
Yeah,
McDonald song that had
man.
came out, dog, how are you feeling? Because I had this conversation with Dada as well. Um,
Hmm.
and how are you feeling about the release of Woke World? Now, for me, initial listen, first listen, I mean, I like the direction considering everything else that I've heard. I feel like there was a little bit of balance in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Versus the consistent berating of the left and the liberals. Now, granted, he still threw that in there in the
of
song
course.
every now and then. I mean, it just comes with it. And like I don't mind it because I'm neither. I'm in the middle, bro. I think we all need to be together. You know what I'm saying? But
Facts.
I agree with the angle. He had a more worldwide view on it where there's issues everywhere. But he
Hmm.
still felt like he just wanted to target towards one side, but I feel like he's more woke than he wants to believe. So, give me your like initial thoughts on how you listen to the song as well too.
When I was the first verse, when I first started the first verse, I was like, it's same old time, same old time. But when he got to the second and third, I was like, okay, he's not really doing what he did this whole year, which is bash one side. Like he of
Mm-hmm.
course called them out. He
Right.
called the left out more than he called out anything else. But he was like, nah, this is over here is bullshit too. And I
Big
respect that.
facts. Big
I
facts. Big
respect that.
facts.
I would definitely respect that.
Uh huh.
Overall, the song was decent. The song was decent. Will I ever play it? No. But the song was definitely a decent song, and it made
Right.
me see like, all right, Tom is trying. I hope Tom is understanding that it's not this left versus right bullshit that we always be
Exactly.
trying to
It's
go
bigger
to.
than
So
us. There's a bigger game to be played than what we're pointing
yes,
at each other. We got to point up top versus across from each other. I think that's where it felt
facts.
like where he was going in that song, like I said, rather than the last, 3 or 4, which I think were more
Yeah,
emotionally driven, you know what I'm saying? More what do you say, trending driven, you know what I'm saying, in the
yeah.
particular
I
part
think
of the
and it was.
times.
I think those songs was in the moment, so it was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
when certain things happen, like with the Charlie Kirk thing, his his what's that called? His tribute to Charlie Kirk was dope to an extent. Like you feel me? I like the messaging,
Right, right.
but
But
then
I think
he
it was too soon.
left. Yeah, because it was right there. It's right after that. So you already in your emotions.
Right.
So you're gonna just say whatever you feel like is at the moment. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad.
Word.
And then it seems like he strayed away from understanding that it's both sides, and then now he's a part of the propaganda arm on the right.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Just
Mm-hmm.
because he got a big audience. If you got a big audience and
Right.
he's pushing the same agenda that everybody else is
It's only
pushing,
fitting to
you,
get
you,
more attention to your shit.
yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
just became a cog in the system that you was just against last year.
Right, exactly, and that's how I felt. I'm like,
Yeah,
yo,
man.
listening to that song as well too. I'm like, bro, like you saying stuff that kind of both sides do. Like for you, like me, the first verse is really what I like the most. It was really later on in the song. I'm like, I was like, it's all right because like I gave the song like a 2.5. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
And
okay.
when I heard the first verse, it gave me that more of a balanced feel because he talked about the corruption, the politicians, the PDF stuff, like all of that, which once
Yeah.
again I think it's all sides. And you seen what just happened in with is it Prince Charles? I'm just throwing the name off the top of my head, but you seen what happened with him. He's losing his little shits because of his associations with the Epi dude. I call him Epi. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh, see,
he's
I
been
ain't see
losing his
that.
shit. So with stuff like that, that's how Google dog. I be using Google, bro. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like
Nah, I just for me, like
no, no trying to get shoot, but you know what I'm saying? I be looking shit up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, I comments like,
yeah,
you don't know what you're talking about. I think you be having the misinformation. I be like, bro, I use Google, bro. I don't go off what somebody's telling me because they're popular and got a large platform. I'll go Google the shit. Like I'll
yeah,
question even what I'm saying because I don't got all the fucking answers all the time. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's like Tom was going more in that direction, and I was like, there's corruption on both of that because once again, I feel like if those files ever was to get released, and there's a reason why there's not, the
hmm,
whole system would flatten. You know what I'm saying? All of the
facts.
world would go mad because everything that you thought you believed is now just
Hmm,
not even with the grain anymore. Everything's fallen. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think there's a
facts.
reason why that shit can come out because we already know the circumstances of what dude was. So if those lists comes out, everybody's on it. Everybody that's in those circles is on it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no matter no
That's the
matter
tough
which
truth to break
side.
it. Everybody in there is on it. So I like where Tom went in that first verse a little bit rather than the rest of
Hmm.
the song, which I'm still like it felt balanced, but he still kind of had that. I feel like hidden agenda of trying to misuse the word woke too. That's where I was going to lead into is
Yeah,
like
but people they
misusing the word
hijacked that
woke.
shit,
Yeah,
man.
you know what I'm
They
saying? And
bastardized the term,
it goes
gang. That's
back
not even
because
what woke mean.
it's not even using Google. You know what I'm saying? When you use Google and like look up definition of words, and what people like to say the most is context, it would be like, yo, it clearly is being misused. But the way he's also using the context in the song would be woke
Hmm.
though. You know what I'm saying? Like the stuff that he was talking about, if you look up the definition, that shit is woke. So I felt like that was a very confusing song as far as like, is Tom turning his tide and shit. You know what I mean? That's really all I was with that.
Yeah, man. I hope Tom. I hope Tom get better at not just leaning to one side. So like I understand it gives him the views, it gives him the push and stuff like that,
Uh-huh.
give him his chicken because he's independent, so he
Oh,
gonna need the money and
absolutely.
all that.
Absolutely.
I understand that, but
For
it's
the
like
love of money.
like you feel me? Like I get it. I get it. You feel me? But then he got to understand, and some of his fan base have to understand when he starts talking this way and he's leaning towards a certain side. If people start saying he's a grifter, you can't get mad because
Mm-hmm.
it looked crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It
Mm-hmm.
looked crazy. It looked crazy. But
100%.
I hope Tom he just need to chill out, son. He need to chill
Yeah, I mean,
out.
I feel like
He need to chill out.
if you were to do, because I think my thing is too is like with all these rappers that have been coming out making their music and pushing an agenda or leaning a certain way. I feel like if you just stuck to making music, people will find you dope. But
Yeah.
because you're leaning towards this heavy stuff, where I always say too, even getting into this shit, I was always like, yo, there's a few things I won't get into, which I seem to be diving into. It's like religion, politics, and sex. You know what I'm saying? Like. And then,
I get it,
you
bro.
know what I'm saying? Then you get looped up into motherfucking circle and shit, and then you're just like, well, yeah, politics is definitely not something I really want to get into, and it's not even because I don't know what I'm talking about, but I realize there's a lot of dense people, and politics have a cult following. You know what I'm saying? Politics
Facts.
have a super cult following. No matter how you want to spin it, people follow the trend of whatever they like, and you can't unteach that. And that's a part of the system that I'm not a part of because I'm like, I don't play the game. You know what I'm saying? Because I think the game is a lot bigger than us.
Yeah.
But if people keep playing the game, you're automatically going to be able to, or not automatically be able to, but you're automatically going to choose a side. You know what I'm saying? Because you're playing the game
Yeah.
and you're a part of the system. So that's why these conversations are always funny to have with people who are so strong on one side versus the other. Like both sides are
Mhm.
strong about their shit on either side, and neither are really rational. But you have rational people. It's just when it gets to the extremist side of shit.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
think
that's what I think.
I,
That's the conversation I think people need to have more.
that and people don't critically think anymore. It's
No.
all about who you like.
Yes.
So if somebody, no matter what side it is preaching something that you've been taught your whole life, you're gonna automatically go with them, even if they're lying. You're gonna be
Big
like, yeah, I
facts.
like this person.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not gonna fact check it. You're not gonna look up nothing
It
because
sounds
they
good.
going. Yeah, it sounds very good. But
Yeah.
then when you start fact checking things, even it's the crazy part because even if the people fact check it, they don't care because they already feel this way. They
Mm-hmm.
because it's always facts over fictions until facts over feelings until your feelings don't feel validated because the facts
Because
came
the
up
facts don't
and,
add up.
yeah,
Exactly. We
it's
watched that
weird,
first night
son.
with
It's
Stevie
weird.
Night and ABBA. We watched that first night. I mean, first night, first hand. You know what I'm saying? When the homie told him to
Yeah,
Google some shit and he didn't have time to Google
I don't
it
need
or
to
he didn't
Google it.
want to, well, I'm not gonna Google
I
it.
don't
I
need to
mean,
Google it.
I guess we transitioning into that too because I love to have think pieces and talk pieces, man. And
Yeah,
going into that interview and just watching Stevie unravel in the last couple of weeks is just rather interesting. I feel like he flip flopped back. I haven't seen everything, but I've seen like little posts and thumbnails where I'm like, it seems like he might have flip
yeah.
flopped or realized, but I didn't watch it because he does a great job at tricking the mind with his thumbnails. He does a great job with that. He plays the thumbnail game, which I got to give him props to that. Once again, I never
Yeah, he's
hate on
good
a
at
man
that.
who's doing
Definitely
what
good
he's
at
doing.
that.
He's great at that. And you know what's funny
Hmm.
is that I actually peeped something where he actually explained that, where it's like something about the black, like him going against black people, and I was like, he kind of got a point, but I feel like you still walking things back and you don't own things fully because your context in your recent videos is really what you've been doing, where it sounds like you attacking your own culture versus like overall. But
Facts.
going back to Stevie, it's like my man really had lost track of just like the overall picture of like the situation.
He
You
did,
know what I'm saying?
man. Like, cause I think is I don't want to give him no bell because he's a grown ass man, but is when you start reacting to this certain type of content consistently, you start believing it.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? You start believing it, and then you're not. And then when you keep, if you just keep listening to the same thing, you start believing it.
Right.
So now every time somebody have a gripe with something what the right says on the left, you be like, oh no, you just being woke. Oh no, you just complaining.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, like I'm complaining because this, that, and the third. But you don't want to hear it because you're so stuck on this side. And then
Right.
you get in a bag on top of that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Once you start getting a bag, it's like,
The
damn, do
bag
I
the
really
bag
want
blinds
to
all.
yeah, do I really want to sway away from anything? Like I just seen a
Mm-hmm.
recent one he did, um, calling out the guys. You remember the guys? Well, you seen it. The guys who was doing a racist text talking about Jewish people and stuff like that. That
Well,
just
yeah.
happened.
So I seen that. And I wanted to actually
Yeah.
kind of react to that. So I didn't watch it in its
Oh, okay,
entirety.
okay, okay.
So I didn't peep everything yet. But I feel like it's a mix. But I don't have an opinion on it. 'Cause I didn't see it.
Okay, okay. I'm not gonna spoil it, but
Okay.
they was
Okay.
they was
Okay.
bugging. They
Oh, I
was
know what
bugging and
they did.
Stevie.
I know what they did. Like I know the story.
Oh,
Yeah, I know like the
oh, okay, okay,
context of the
okay.
text message. I've never watched what Stevie did because I feel like he had a moment where he might have realized it. And I peep how like they talk about. So actually, let's talk about that real quick too. So
Oh,
it's like
okay, okay.
they've been actually trying to. It's funny how we're wording these people as kids, and I'm like, ain't these full grown adults that is over 25 years old? Like, what type of kids are we talking?
Facts.
What type of kids are we talking about? And then like that's for Vance. That's a Vance quote. You know what I'm saying? So we
Yeah,
quoting Vance.
I seen that today.
You know what I
JD Vance
mean?
talking about we talk like this when we was kids.
Right. They're
JD
not
Vance is
kids.
40 years old. One of the dudes is 33. What are we talking about?
So I love
Like, come
when
on,
the
son.
excuse, and this is a part of the systematic stuff that goes on in our culture and our
Hmm.
society, is that when those type of people do it, when how you say it, the whites, when
The why?
when the whites when the whites go on this bender and shit like that, and they get caught up, and like it's all he ha ha, but as soon as it's out
Hmm.
there for everybody to see, nah, they're kids, they made mistakes, but I'm old enough to remember that when little things that we do, I make it black and white in these situations sometimes because you have to make it simple for people. But
Yeah.
we get demonized for the simplest shit, and that's always been since the beginning of time. Like it seems like
Facts.
these adults seem to be kids for the longest time, but like when you look on the other side, it's like, nah, you gotta grow up at 12. You know what I'm saying? You gotta grow up as soon as you come out. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah,
hate to
man.
make
They
it
should have
black and
known
white,
better
but
at 13 years old. Like,
yeah,
what are
you
you
know what I'm
talking
saying? What are we
about?
talking about? You know what I mean? Like, or for example, I'll give a real life example, like the kids from Central Park, 5, 6, you know what I'm saying? So they was
Yeah.
demonized as fucking adults, you know what I'm saying? He was little kids, and our president in chief, commander in chief, even demanded the death penalty for them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's crazy how those kids was falsely accused of something, and it was just, whatever the story was, I forget everything on top, but it's like, running around being kids, right?
Yeah.
And they go to jail for it and whatever. But here we go, fast forward 40, 50 years later, you got these adults who are referring to things that we know in history were fucking heinous crimes and genocides, and being like, let's do this to that and the third. And now they're
Facts.
considered kids, and these are mistakes, and this is just locker room talk, which I'm using locker room talk because remember, that's what homie said too when he got caught up saying the shit that he was saying. So there's always these
Yeah.
excuses for when these people do these things, and that's right or left, you know what I'm saying? But like,
Mm-hmm.
but I will put that in simpler terms, black and white, you know what I'm saying? Like, those things do be black and white. I hate to break it to you, and I know probably Stevie's gonna try to make excuses for them, and that's why I had paused on seeing the video and stuff. But
See, but that's the thing. He didn't.
ooh,
Like, he
ooh,
didn't. That's what shocked me when
but
I watched it.
but
I was
did he
like, okay.
did he not back the? Because here's the thing, did he separate
Uh
everybody else that's associated? Because remember, they're associated with the same people that he backs as well too.
oh, see, he ain't do a lot,
See,
but
there
he
you go.
did. He he basically said we don't need these people in this group because they make us look
And that's
bad.
real, and that's real, that's
I
real.
respect
But
that.
my
I
thing
respect
is
that.
though, when you say us, I'm feeling like a lot of those, because here's my thing: for JD Vance to come out and say what he said, he doesn't denounce it. And I think when you don't denounce it, I feel like you feel the same way.
You with that
You
shit?
with the shits, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if you're not denouncing it, because once again, JD Vance is talking about these adults as kids. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about their kids, bro. So you're not denouncing the file shit that they saying. You know what I'm saying? You're not denouncing none of
Facts.
that shit. So
Because if we
I
even
can't
if we
say that.
I definitely get what you mean. Because even if we go to the when Trayvon Martin, right? They
Mm-hmm.
kept saying he was a grown ass man. He was 17.
15, 16, right?
I think like 17 years old.
He wasn't a
17
grown
years
man
old.
either way. Yeah,
He
he
was a
wasn't a grown man.
he's a grown ass man
And he
wrestling
beat the
another
shit out
grown
of
man.
and he beat the shit out of that grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? That's why he killed him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Unfortunately, that's why he bodied him, bro. You
Rest
know
in
what I
peace,
mean? Yeah,
man.
that shit's crazy, bro. But yeah, man, I mean, politics and music right now, because I don't know if it's an online thing. We be on the social medias and shit, so we see it all through the YouTube
Yeah.
because we're playing the YouTube game. So my next going into my next thing is a two-parter. So I want to know if, like, do people go outside and touch grass anymore? And what's the
No.
deal with like hip hop culture and like this divide? Is it the Tom McDonald's that are out there? Is it like these people with these platforms on YouTube? Because I don't feel like this is heavily involved in the mainstream. So there's two different categories that's going on with how music is being turned, and I go back
Okay.
to kind of like how I see Stevie Knight and people weaponizing, you know, certain hip hop artists as they're the face of hip hop, like the Cardi B's and the young boy NBA young boys and
Yeah.
the Lil Durks. Like we're facing them as the face of today's hip hop, which I don't keep up with all their music and I know they're popular, but
Mm.
that's not the overall face or picture of hip hop. So I don't understand
Facts.
that target of coming at these artists and making it seem like hip hop culture is bad, when if you go back when you liked hip hop culture yourself, all those type of artists were always involved and in the picture throughout the
Yeah,
entire
yeah, of
time
course.
of hip hop. So I don't understand this whole like attack on the hip hop culture right now lately online that I've been seeing. But what are your thoughts, dog?
I think it's because it's low hanging fruit. Because these people are celebrities, so you get to see them more. The people, the powers that be that own the record labels are pushing this agenda forward. So that's all the music they're hearing. They're not going out looking for a Tribe Called Quest. They're not looking for a Norman Sin. They're not going to listen to Lil Russell.
Right.
They're not looking for Lupe Fiasco. They're
Mm-hmm.
not looking for Royce the 5'9". They're not looking even M. They're not looking for
That's
you
not the
feel me? The
direction
people
of rap
that's
anymore. Facts.
yeah, the people that enjoy like a Tom McDonald or Adam and stuff like that, they not looking other with places. They not looking for the positive hip hop music. So the only thing they see is the Cardi B's, the Meg the Stallions and stuff like that. So it's easy to, hey, look at what hip hop is doing when it's not hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, when they do that, it's weird because we sad to say we don't own what gets pushed to the forefront. So a lot of these people, not all of them, but a lot of them will mask their prejudice or racism behind that like like when people, when people be in child comments, I'm a 60-year-old man and I never liked hip hop until
Until I heard Tom. And
until
okay, I'm
Tom.
glad you
Yeah,
brought that up because I'd be like, yo, what type? Like they not the
what are you
face of
talking
hip hop
about?
either. So what are you talking about? Like, and I'm pretty sure those people that you saying I didn't start listening to them. I'm like they probably actually
Mm.
like the hip hop dudes that inspired them. The Nas's, the Ye's, the
Yeah,
M's, whoever you want to say. Anybody who was quote unquote mainstream. Because a lot of people are saying the mainstream is whack, but like what mainstream are you talking about? Because mainstream that could be out. Because I don't like the mainstream that's out today. So
yeah,
you could like
Ash.
mainstream that came out before. You can like any generation or era of mainstream or any sort of era of hip hop. But if you're gonna come and talk to me about hip hop, but you're saying I didn't start listening to hip hop until Tom McDonald or Adam Calhoun, I can't have serious discussions with you. Like no disrespect to them as MCs, no disrespect to them as
Yeah,
artists, but if your end all be all or if your what is it opening act for hip hop was those two, you need a lot more listening to do before you come have a conversation with me or you
that's
come up in
facts.
my
That's
comments.
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
Like,
even Adam, right? Adam, he wasn't even listening to Eminem. He was listening to a lot of like Tupac and stuff like that.
that's what I'm
So if you're
saying.
not even listening to like what Adam was listening to back then, but then you saying like Adam was the goatest,
Adam's the
like it never makes sense. Like don't get
nah.
me wrong, you can be a fan, that could be a goat because you
And
that's
that's fine,
who
but you should
you
go
listen
look
to.
at what inspired them is how I look at it. Like
Yeah,
if you have no like want to be like, oh, let me see what inspired these dudes and see why like they like rap, because that's usually why I be fucking with artists. I'd be like, yo, who'd you fuck with the inspired you to do it, and
yeah,
let me see what you listen to. And I'm like, oh, I can see where you got your style from, but you not even appreciating the culture of it. You just like, and I hate to see it. Sometimes I'd be like, okay, you see one of yours getting busy right now, so it's like let me own up to it. I hate to go there,
yeah.
but when I see those type of comments and like you have no other hip hop knowledge, that only tells me one thing. It only tells me one thing because like there's been 50 years of hip hop, 50 years,
Yeah.
50 years, bro,
And
and
then
it's
you
been
didn't hear not one song of
not
hip hop
one,
that you
not
did.
nothing. And then here's my
Feel me?
thing.
Like
And I'm like, you've had Beastie Boys, Vanilla Ice. If you want to go white, you know what I'm saying? Like
Beastie Boys, Vanilla Ice. What's
Mac
my son who had
Miller's,
a
you know what I'm saying?
Mac?
Like
Mac,
you've
come
had a
on, Mac
lot.
Miller was that's the go to a lot of y'all.
You got a lot going
like
on. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's
MGK.
them, and then I'm like, if you talk about old hip hop, because I see a lot of people talk about like, oh, I like old hip hop, and I like the style of how old hip hop was, and I'd be like, well, old hip hop was really going against what the fuck y'all be trying to defend what certain rappers be rapping about today.
Facts, facts,
So what are we talking
facts.
about? What are we really saying
But
about you like hip hop?
what old hip? Remember, we talking about like what's them brothers? Fight the power. Are you talking about those?
Public Enemy.
Public Enemy.
Yeah.
They like yeah, Public Enemy is a perfect example of going against the system. But then the same people who love the system said, "I'm a fan of Public." How can you be a fan of Public Enemy if you love what the system is doing?
And
It
that's what
doesn't
like
make
old
sense.
that's what old hip hop was before it got bad, so they say, or they say before it
Yeah.
got bad. I'm like, there was a whole 20, 30 years before it got bad. 'Cause I feel like personally, I think just
Mhm.
generation, but I thought hip hop was whack since 2007 because I just didn't like the mainstream music. You know what I'm saying? I just never really
Okay.
was rocking with the
Okay.
mainstream music. And like when I say that, I think like do the stanky legs, like the
Who
boppy
the steak
songs.
leg?
You know what I'm saying? Anything that was a bop,
Hey!
like there's not a
That shit was fire.
that's when I stopped listening to the radio. Like I ain't gonna lie, that was the very moment that I said, "Oh, the radio's done for me." I'm like, they're playing this shit because then it was like chicken
Oh, that's
noodle
when
soup.
Soldier Boy and them
You know what I'm
came
saying? It's like
out.
chicken noodle
Yeah.
soup, chicken noodle soup. You know
Hey,
what
you
I'm
can't
saying?
do
Like it
hey with
turned
the
into
soda
it
on
turned
the
into
side.
bopping. But that's when I realized too, like hip hop was really a young man's game. You know what I'm saying? It's a young man's sport. Like it's been a young man's sport for years, bro, until like recently. But yeah.
No, I ain't gonna lie, I love that song. Son. I'm from Harlem, so when that shit came, feel me? Because see, look, all right, with chicken noodle soup, I know we gonna get into the grand scheme of the conversation. But with chicken noodle soup, when I was outside, that shit was lit. Feel me? The women outside, we all,
You
it
don't
was an
even
ever in
dance,
New
bro.
York, son.
I'm just not a dancing type of nigga too. I don't be dancing. You know
Okay,
what I'm saying? I'm not a
okay, I
dancer. I don't
respect
I
it.
don't do nothing with dancing. I be on the wall. You know what I'm saying? I'm a wall dude where like, if you walk in, like, yo,
Okay,
what's up? You know what I'm saying? And I do one of those. But that's it. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like I don't dance.
I respect. Got it, got it. But no, I'm just saying because at least with the because I can't speak on I can speak a little bit on the stinky leg because I was down
Yeah.
south when it came out.
Okay, okay.
You feel me? But for the Harlem Shake, the chicken noodle soup and all that, it was just an era. Like in the summertime, you walking through the park, you see people chicken noodle soup and the women out there. Like it was lit. Like you feel me?
I dig it.
But I could understand your perspective
I'm
as
a, you know
well.
what's the term they say? Gangsters don't dance, we boogie. You know what I'm saying? I'm a boogie nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
two stepping. That's the most y'all be those niggas be doing is two
I'm
stepping.
a
Like
boogie, bro. You see, I be bopping this shit all the time. So that's just my stilo, man. That's just my
nah, I
stilo at the end
respect.
of the day. It's just a stilo.
No young B respect, son. No young
Yeah,
B.
man. So let me ask you another question because we went into so since we talking about kind of on this like heavy topic of political rap. So Samson came out with a
Uh-huh.
song as well too. And
Yeah.
did you hear Samson's song at all?
I only heard it through your live. I haven't
Okay,
sat and just listened to the song.
okay. So listening to that song, I mean, for me, I feel like I had asked the question, so I won't get too much into the song if you haven't listened to it yourself and stuff like that. But as
Okay.
far as what I asked in that song during the reaction, I asked a question which I even asked Dada as well too when I was talking to him on my live. I'm like, do you feel there should be gatekeepers in hip hop?
Mm, I'm.
Because I'm on the fence. I ain't gonna lie, I'm on the fence about it. Because it
Yeah,
depends on how you
it's
using hip,
50,
who's coming
50
in,
with me.
who's coming into the door. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think the only way we could really have gatekeepers in hip hop is if we had ownership of the music. You feel me? Because
mm-hmm,
the ones who run the industry, they not gonna put a gatekeeper that like let's say like a Samson, right?
mm-hmm,
Let's say MAGA rap becomes a mainstream thing,
mm-hmm.
right? You think they're gonna put somebody in front of the gate like, you have to do this. You can't be. Nah, they're gonna just push them because it makes the most money.
Right.
Feel me? If we owned it, yes, put a gatekeeper up because at the end of the day, we gotta make sure we facilitate, we filter out all the bullshit people who rap.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? It's like so. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's hard because then the other side of it is how can we, especially on some freedom of speech shit, dictate who raps and who
And
gets
how they
popping
raps
and
and what
rap.
they rap about. Right,
And
right, right,
yeah,
right. And
so
that's
it's
why I say
like,
I'm on the
cause
fence. I agree.
yeah, that's because like even from Samson's perspective, we don't really hear that side of the aisle. We
Mm-hmm.
hear like we can hear Eminem from the trailer homes, and then he grew up in the hood a little bit or something
Right.
like that. And then we hear the street dudes, then we hear the scholar dudes like
Mm-hmm.
what's brother's name? Tyler Kweli. We hear different, but now we finally getting to hear how these people feel, but
Right.
they just rapping.
Right. Right.
Feel? Because
Right.
they used to give it, they could get it off in country.
Mm-hmm.
They say the same shit, but now they just rapping. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know. A
And,
50-50. A 50-50.
and I ain't gonna lie, like I don't entirely disagree with you because I hearing your points, I'm like I do feel the same way, but then at the same time
Yeah.
I'd be like, well, how do you? Because even when I originally said like, how do you come into rap though? Excuse me, knowing that that's what it was about, like that's what the culture was about. The culture was originally about rapping against the oppressor. Like, would do you agree or disagree with that?
That's true. But they
You know
don't
what I'm
remember the
saying?
beginning of the culture.
And I mean that
A
goes
lot of them
crazy
just,
for a lot of people. A lot of people don't go back to the origins and the history of things. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's been the problem
that's
for a long
facts.
time.
So like think about it, right? If let's say Samson's favorite rapper coming up was Eminem, and even though Eminem had some joints coming at the system, like you feel me,
Right. I mean,
but
White
he
America
probably
is one of them. Mosh, one of them.
yeah,
Yeah,
white
very, very
America, that
true.
was fire.
Mosh,
Or
exactly.
or or let's say Samson was a fan of the Beastie Boys or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
He's not gonna go back to EPMD. He's not gonna go back to LL. He's not gonna go back to Public Enemy. He's not gonna do it because that's where his start point is.
Mm-hmm.
Some people do it. Some people do it, but most is not gonna do it. And then if you go back and start realizing it's against the system, that don't mean automatically he gonna change his mind and be like,
Big facts.
you feel me? Because he already grew. He already the way he grew up is the way he grew up.
And
He
he
gonna
already
just talk
shaped his
about what he
opinion,
grew up.
shaped his mindset, and has his experiences and shit. That's a
Yeah,
fact. That's a fact.
yeah.
And like
Samson like
once
what,
again,
30 something?
and I was gonna say I don't know too much about Samson. The only reason why I got to Samson was because of the Dada dish. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have left the song
Gotta
alone.
smoke that shit too.
Yeah, he did. He killed that shit, bro. He killed that. And like I said, I was like, when I talked to him yesterday, I was like, the only thing I wish you would have did because I think your message and everything, like approach, was dope. But here's the
Yeah,
thing: when you coming at YouTube starlets and you got a message in there and you trying to come at them, people is often not gonna listen to what you have to say because people are so caught up in being fans of these type of people. that they're not willing to
Facts.
really hear what you got to say, and they're automatically gonna dub it as trash. You know what I'm saying? And
Facts. That's
that was the
facts.
tough part where I was just like, because even for me, I was like, only thing that made that do is make me go listen to Samson shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I was there. I was there. Yeah, you was so tight listening to that shit. You like this shit ass. Yo, nah, son, that shit had me crying, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I was watching that shit live and just watching your full blown expressions. I was like, this nigga is mad. You had me sit through this shit down on you. Yo, that shit fucked this whole night up, son.
I'm like, yo, we was vibing up until this motherfucking shit. I'm like, and everything was smooth up until I think homie just started bringing up the whole comparison with George Floyd, which like for me, I'm just like, yo,
Yeah.
what's the obsession with George Floyd? Because then I keep seeing people be like, well, the left brought him up. I'm like, I don't give a fuck who brought him up. My thing is, why y'all
Mm.
keep bringing him up when y'all want to be making the comparisons? Like, if you want to talk about homie, because I don't say homie's name, but if you want to talk about
Yeah.
homie, bro, like, just talk about homie in the situation. Like, don't compare him to all these other people when it just needs to be
and
homie.
then
It
and
was
then when they do it, they move the goalposts, right?
yes,
Because the reason George Floyd was brought up is just to show, hey, y'all were mocking the death of this person. So
okay. So
the
there you
left is
go.
saying, hey, you can't act like we the evil ones when y'all was mocking his death,
And
and
that's a
then now
valid
when we
point.
mock it, that's what I'm saying. So now they try to go like, well, he died of fentanyl. He's not the same as. What does that have to do with the point of what motherfuckers is talking about?
And that's
They want to
where
move the goalposts because then now they don't want to look in the mirror and be like, oh, baby, we pieces of shit too.
everybody's a piece of shit, and that's where I be like,
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? That be
that's
my
it.
overall point, bro. Like when I hear
Yo, come
dudes make these
on,
songs, I be
son.
like, yo, like keep it fair, bro. Just be like, yeah, we all pieces of shit. Maybe we all need to figure it out. But dudes be like, nah, I'm just gonna lean all the way into like what I see online or maybe in my own truths and push it out there.
Mm-hmm.
But then cry wolf or play victim when I get called out for not peeping the balances. You know what I'm saying? When
Facts.
there just be no
Like,
balance. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me balance. I'm cool with calling shit out, but give me the balance,
yeah,
dog.
facts. Facts. Like, don't just be gun ho on this, especially if you don't call out what the fuck going on. Like even because I think Samson gave like 12 bars to George Floyd,
Bro.
8 to 12 bars to
And
George
it
Floyd,
felt more
and
personal too. My man was like, I wouldn't even let him in my home. I
yeah.
was like, what the fuck they gotta do with
Yo,
anything, my
Fizz,
nigga?
what's
Like,
going? You gave 12 bars of bullshit because nobody was making that point. No, nobody was making that point at all. Motherfucker was like, "Hey, y'all mocked the dead. That's the main point.
that's it.
Don't act like y'all didn't mock the dead. That's it.
Right,
That's
right.
it.
That is it. And that's what I was
That's
even
it."
on. I'm just like, yo, we can't pretend that people weren't doing it on both sides. Like people get like what I say is like this is a new saying I got. I'm like, yo, when it comes to data with these people that are so gung ho on these like sides on both sides, when it comes to the data, dog,
Yeah.
they're like vampires in sunlight, bro. This shit'll melt them, bro. Like they do not like it, bro. Like, yo, I had somebody in my comments, bro, while I did that song, I think too. Like I think I like made a post about it and like they
Yeah.
was just going right in Harry Potter novels. You seen it, the Harry Potter novels and
Oh
shit. And
yeah. Shorty was bugging.
I'm just like, yo, how do people not hear what I'm saying just because you might disagree with a part that I might have said? But I'm like, overall, I'm like,
Yeah.
everybody's fucked up. Like, literally, I keep saying everybody's fucked up, and everybody's like, you're a leftist, you're a liberal, and I'm like, I'm not even neither. 'Cause I'm saying both those motherfuckers suck too. Like, what are we fucking saying? Like, that should be confusing the hell out of me.
Motherfuckers be under mind control, son. Like they don't. I think if people really understood that it's really us versus the top, if they understood that, they wouldn't be mad and we wouldn't be
We
beefing with
wouldn't
each
be
other
arguing
over
with each other.
nothing,
This is what
son.
I be screaming all the time. I'm like, yo, until you stop playing the game and you realize that people up top are laughing at us, dog.
Facts.
I think
And
we'll
then they
all
do
get
the
along.
same play. Yo, every generation
Oh,
they
the
do the
playbook is the
same
same, bro.
play.
Same playbook,
They
bro.
do the same play.
You know what I'm saying?
Feel
Same
me?
playbook.
Like
And
come
motherfuckers keep
on. And
falling
then
for the banana in the tailpipe, bro. People keep falling for this shit
oh my
every single time.
facts. All the
That's
time,
why I just sit
son.
back. I'll be like, yo, y'all be mad for no reason.
Yeah, you just mad just to be mad. Like you feel you really let these people just make you just mad at
they
like
dictating your feelings.
yeah, like you I know you all right, because we already here. You seen the Steven Crowder shit, right? When he was
Nah,
in the
yo, cause honestly,
barbershop.
I be trying to ignore these niggas, bro. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
okay,
Like I be
okay,
really
all
trying
right.
to ignore it, cause I be like, yo, cause when I look and I listen, I be like, what is this shit we talking? Like at some point, I be like, I think I even said it in one of my videos. Like I was like, yo, good night, dog. Like I'm done, cause I'm like, I see the game here. I see like what we catering to, and that's some sucker
Yeah.
shit. Like catering to shit just because you know it's like in the algorithm and all of that. Like to an extent, you play the
Mm-hmm.
algorithm game, but when you just doing it just to do it, cause I feel like niggas is just doing it just to do it at this point. And I'm
Yes,
just like,
yes.
oh, so the numbers must be getting low, the reaction space must be getting different. So niggas is like, all right, let me just lean into this bullshit because I know that like there's a lot of those type
It's
of
gonna keep
people
the
on here that
numbers
think
up.
that. Yeah, so it's like like that's some, like
Yeah.
get your bread, do what you gotta do. But like I'm just like it's just y'all ain't about to trap me. Y'all ain't y'all ain't about to trap me, dog.
Oh man. All right, I'm not even gonna bring it up then. So let's get positive, guys.
I'm good, man. I'm good. But shit, man. The next topic I wanted to get into, dog. We talking about some hip hop shit, and it's 50 years of hip hop celebration. I think
50
what
years,
doesn't get
gang.
talked about as often because music videos played a huge part into the culture of rap and hip hop and shit. And what doesn't get talked about as much or it used to, but I feel like it's a very taboo thing nowadays for some reason. Like video vixens or models, video
Woo.
models and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like there was some
Mm.
baddies back in the day. There was a lot of good eye candy in the day, and you know
Facts.
do you feel like their impact is the same in hip hop today versus how it was maybe 15, 20 years ago as OnlyFans kind of took over that?
Hell no, son. Most of the time in these new videos is a bunch of dudes with their shirt off. Like, where the females at, son? Like, there's
There's
no
no more video
females in these
girls, bro.
videos.
Word,
Yeah,
facts.
unless it's like a Drake video or something like that.
I
But
mean,
other
shit.
than
Do you
that,
really see females in Drake videos anymore though? I'm like, what did I miss? Didn't have many females in it. Something else didn't have
oh
females. Like,
yeah,
I can't remember. Like,
yeah,
nigga, the
niggas is
last song where
gay,
he had
son.
Kawhi Leonard and the
Like,
shit in it, bro. Like Drake ain't had a lot of females in the shit in a minute. Like standout females. Cause remember, like we talking about the standout ones
true.
too.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a
Like
lost
a
art.
Amber
That's a lost.
Rose, like a Corinne Steffens, like a Vita
Yeah, Tracy
Guerrera,
Ellis Ross.
huh?
Yeah, Tracy Ellis Ross
I mean Tracy
in
Ellis
that one
Ross.
video.
She ain't really a video
Remember
girl
that?
though.
True, true. She fine. Though. That
She
woman
just made a
fine as
special
hell,
appearance.
son.
Oh, I love me some Tracy. Don't get me wrong.
She
Don't get me
fine as a
wrong.
mother.
Don't get me wrong. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. Like Tracy's better. Like what's crazy is I had this conversation with Donna too. We gonna get to that part of the conversation too. But like, can we talk about how the 50-year-old women today that like we be like drooling over and stuff, like how bad they
Yeah.
are and how 50s today ain't the same how it was 20
It's
years ago?
definitely not, son. It's
These
definitely
50 year
not the
old women
same,
is
son.
different today, dog. Like it make a
Boy,
nigga
they
want to
be
cuff one of them, bro. And I'm like,
yeah,
what am
they
I
be
talking
fine as
about?
a
Fire.
motherfucker.
They be
Son.
fire. Like listen,
That old
my top five video girls of all time, right? And,
uh-huh.
and let me know what your five is. My top five video girls of
Okay.
all time is Amber Rose, Corinne
Okay.
Steffens, Melissa
Oh
Ford,
god.
Vita
Oh
Guerrera.
yeah. That's not a bad five right there. All right. Melissa Ford, A1 Day One.
Yeah, yeah, Melissa's a number one.
What's Shorty name? She was in the Shorty So Seductive Dancing. Buffy the Body.
Okay, okay, okay.
Buffy. What's her name? I think fucking Joe Budden got a kid with her now.
Not
What's her
Sin.
fucking name? No,
No,
not
oh,
Santana. Shout out to
Tahiri.
Sin.
No, not
No, not
Tahiri.
Tahiri. She fine too.
Yeah,
But
not Tahiri. Wait, who the fuck you
yeah, she
talking
was
about?
in the Petey Pablo video. The Shorty in the blue.
I don't
She was in the
recall.
Petey Pablo video.
I don't recall.
What's her fucking name? But she had me in a chokehold when I was young, son. What's her name, son? I forgot her damn name. So you know what? Let me
I'm
check
about to
my
say we
phone.
got
Hold
we
on.
got we got the phone and the Googles. You know what I'm saying? We can cut scenes and
hold on,
shit.
hold on,
Yeah,
hold on.
we talking about the
Let
top
me see.
fives.
Let
We
me
talking about the top
see.
fives right now.
Uh,
I think they need to bring video girls back though. While you
Vixen.
looking for that, I think they need to definitely bring the video girls back. B. They not doing enough justice no more in these videos. B.
But I think it changed up because remember the budgets was big back then, like $1 million
True.
budgets and stuff like that. And
True.
then a lot of people don't really. Well, nah, I can't say that. I'm about to say a lot of people don't watch videos now, but they do. They definitely
I'm
do.
about to say you got
And
YouTube out here.
then
They post videos all the time.
Esther Baxter, that's her name.
You know
Esther
what's funny
Baxter.
is I got Extra Baxter in another conversation later on too, which is funny because I got it's
Oh,
50 years ago.
word.
We talking about the video girl shit, dog. We talking about the models, B. We
Nah,
talking about the
Esther Baxter
models.
was top tier.
Big facts.
Top
Big
tier,
facts.
son. Fine ass woman right there. Just thinking about it, it's like, god damn. But anyway, yeah, that's my top right there. That's top right there. I think that's 4, right?
I think so. So you
Yeah, it was
said.
4.
So
Oh, you
you.
need one more.
So who you said? Who
I
you
said
said?
Buffy,
Yep.
Melissa Ford,
Yep.
Esther
Esther
Baxter,
Baxter. So that's 3.
Corinne,
Corinne.
and mm, was Hoops a video vixen at one point after she did that for the Flavor of Love show?
I don't know, but I really love me some hoops. I mean, we can talk about hoops in a minute, but
I'm gonna add her just cause she's
I mean,
fine.
yeah, nah, hoops was like the baddest. Like, listen,
Hell yeah,
I
son.
think hoops is probably like my all timer. I ain't gonna lie. As far as like reality TV girls and shit like that, like hoops is my all timer. Like, it might be like hoops delicious, and like I think that's
Oh,
really it
Delicious was
when it come to
top
them. When it
10.
really come to them,
She
you know
had,
what I'm saying?
she had ass, son.
Oh, that shit was crazy.
That shit
That
was
shit was
crazy.
crazy. I was mad that this nigga Flavor Flav was having all these girls up on this show, and I was like, yo, this is what crazy money do, huh? I'm like the definition of like, yo, you ain't ugly, you broke is real. Cause I'm just like, yo, you just broke, dog. Like you just ain't got it right now, B. Like you just ain't got the access. You
Flavor
just not in the room. You're not in the room.
Flav.
When I see now, I'm like, you just not in the room, bro. That's it. You're
Facts.
just not in the
That's
room.
what you just got no chicken, son. You don't got
That's
no
it.
bread. You all right?
I got the flavor money. I ain't been in the industry for 15, 20 years at this point. All right, cool. I get it. I get it. But will I try to get there? Shit, we might. This is what we got to do here today. This is what we trying to do today, nigga. Shit, what we talking
What are you
about?
talking about?
You know?
I get my first middle of YouTube. There's gonna be
Listen,
signs.
I'll be all right. I'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back talking
There's
again.
gonna be
I'll
signs.
be back talking again. Shit. Since we on the top,
Oh
who would you
man.
say is the GOAT of video vixens? You know what I'm saying? Who's the GOAT,
Go.
bro?
In what aspect? Like she turned it. She turned
I
being a
mean, just
video
who's your
vixen
GOAT?
into a
Who's your
career.
GOAT? You know what I'm saying? Who's the GOAT? That's it, broad. In your own assessment. I
Melissa
know that.
Ford.
Ooh, see, that's
Melissa
hard.
Ford.
That's hard.
We could say Corinne.
See, I was gonna go
We
Corinne
could say
automatically. I'm gonna
Corinne.
go Corinne for a lot of reasons, but I'll let you explain Melissa though. I'll let you talk about Melissa right now.
I
She's
say
fine as shit. I
Melissa
love me. I
because
love Melissa, but you know I'm gonna let you explain.
besides her being very, 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 very attractive, even to today, like to this day, she's fine as
I
hell.
think she's aged like
Right.
fine. Why she's like
Besides
better
that,
today. I think Melissa Ford's better today than she was back then. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie
yeah.
to you. I think she's aged better today.
And she got thicker too. She got thicker while she
Like
got older.
what I say, 50-year-old women is different than how they was 20 years ago. I hope she's not
Top
50 and
10.
I'm bugging. I hope she's like late
She's
40s.
she's like 46,
So
47.
my bad. You know, you ain't 50, but you almost there. But you still looking good. You still looking
You
good
know,
as
with the
shit.
age and shit.
Yeah, exactly. I ain't trying to get killed yet.
Oh man, but the reason because she transitioned from video modeling to where she's at now seamlessly. Like she was doing reality shows. She had a show with what's that dude, that gay dude, Jason Hollywood Unlocked.
Okay.
She had a podcast with him, and then she went to the Joe Budden podcast.
And then she got her own shit too. I think too. She had her own joint as well
Yeah, now
too.
she got her own shit. I think it's called, what is it called? Some shit. But she started, and she in movies now. She in Lifetime movies too.
Okay, I got you on that. I hear you on
So
that. I hear
yeah,
you. I
I
hear
like the
you. I hear you and
transition.
I understand. You know what I'm saying? I hear you and I
Uh,
understand. But and that's respectable stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's all respectable. But we
oh, you trying to be?
But if we don't
I'm
talk
sure,
about
I'm sure. He trying. He about to get in his bag.
if we gonna talk about
Ladies
my
and
goat, if
gentlemen,
we gonna talk
beat
about
those
my
bag.
goat, if we gonna talk about my goat, and I love Melissa Ford to death. Like, trust me, when I used to react to some Joe Budden shit, I love Melissa. Melissa fine as a motherfucker. But we gonna talk about these video
Hell
vixen
yeah.
goats. Listen, nobody had the game in a chokehold like Corinne S.H. Steffens. All right, nobody had the game in a chokehold like her. And I'm talking about the
Yeah.
game, like from music, movies, music videos. Like she had her book. She had some of y'all goats on Smash, like Lil Wayne's. You know what I'm saying? She had a lot of people on lockdown,
Yo,
and
she was so.
and and I can tell you,
Go ahead.
she broke Mr. Marcus, bro. Like if you out here doing what you doing, you breaking those dudes, you breaking adult entertainers who deal with this all day.
Oh,
You know, I
yeah,
gotta bring
she
you as the goat.
did
I
do
gotta bring you
that.
as the goat. B. She's different. She's got
She
books.
definitely
She's
did
got
that.
books.
She
She's got
got
rappers on
books.
Smash. She's been in movies. She was in a very popular movie with Lorenz Tate and a couple of people. I forgot what movie it was, but she was like somebody's wife in that movie. You know what I'm saying? I forgot exactly what movie.
Word?
Yeah, she was somebody's wife in that. So she was in a big time movie.
He
That's a
said she was
thriller.
a
You know what I'm
bad
saying?
example.
It wasn't no lifetimes. It wasn't no lifetimes. You know what I'm saying? So Corinne was doing the job. You know what I'm saying? Like
Ain't no lifetime shit over here, son. Ain't no Z-list celebrities in these movies.
nah. She was a B-lister, A-lister, doing A-lister things. So
Yo,
So I'm gonna have to put Corinne Steffens as my number one video vixen goat of all time. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's just
that's
the
respectable.
name itself, though. The name itself, and we seen
You
it.
know what made her? You know what's making her even more? And then you not even calling her by a nickname. The nickname that we all know. Like, you feel me?
I'm being
Like, you
respectable.
know,
You know what I'm saying? I'm being respectful. You know what I'm saying?
I
Gotta be
respect it.
respectful here, dog.
Nah,
I
you
said
know what?
SH though. I gave it the initials. I said SH.
True, 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 true,
I
true,
said
true,
it.
true, true,
Trying
true.
to keep it
Got it.
PG
You did, you
13.
did. you know, you know what made her doper though? I remember when she was talking about how she was rocking with Lil Wayne and she was married.
Mm-hmm.
And she was married to one of the I forgot the dude name, son. Like some celebrity dude, and she was like, but you just know, whenever Lil Wayne
Whenever Lil
called
Wayne
me, I'm
call, I'm
going over
going.
there.
I'm going.
And I was like, oh, you gotta respect her gangster,
Her
because she
game was
told you.
crazy. And
Yo,
you know what's
she
crazy?
told
She told you, and the fact that you're like, well, I know what's going on. I'm willing to accept that. I'm willing, you know what
you
I'm saying?
know,
I'm
you
willing to
know her
accept
mouth
that.
is crazy. Like
I'm willing to accept that. If
that
that's what
shit.
you're talking, fuck it.
Fact. No, nah, I ain't gonna lie. She got her. She might be up
She
there.
the goat.
She might be up there when
And
it comes to just women
just
in
that's
general.
what I'm saying. Like running,
Cause,
like
'cause ain't
unlocking
no way.
the true ability of knowing your game. She did it. She did it. She unlocked all her powers. Corinne unlocked all her powers, dog.
She- Yo, she dead ass did though. Nah, you might be right. I ain't gonna lie. You definitely
She
might
the
be right
goat.
because ain't no way she did do that
She the
though.
goat, dog. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll give you even more. Like, Melissa, once again, I love Melissa, bro, but I think Melissa is
Mhm.
like the bottom five, just because as far as like when we talking about like the goats, I gotta put Amber Rose second.
Amber Rose.
I gotta put
Are you
Amber
talking?
Rose second. Cause you forgot she had Kanye on Smash. You know what I'm saying? She's the baddie with the bald
Yeah.
head. She's the baddie with the baldy, bro. Like
And she fine. She's
she's the
still
baddie with
fine.
the baldy. And then you throw a wig on that, she's just even better. You know what I'm saying? So Amber Rose is top. Wiz too. You know what I'm saying? Wiz.
Oh yeah, she got
See what I'm
Wiz. She
saying?
like Wiz. Yeah,
Amber Rose is out
man.
here, B. Amber Rose is the
But
GOAT.
was she a video model? Was
Yeah,
she a
she was in
video
mad
model?
videos, bro. She was in mad videos. She was in mad music videos, bro. I
Because I
think a
only
couple of
remember her when
Jeezy
she started
videos. I
fucking with
think she was in a
Kanye.
Jeezy video, a Ye video. She was in a few videos, bro.
Oh yeah, I might be late to the game. I gotta go back. Gotta do some research.
Amber Rose is one of the best. Amber Rose is one of the best, but it's still Corinne Steffens all day. Definitely Corinne.
But Buffy up there, I think Buffy is past Amber Rose, and it's not. The
Cause of the
reason
figure? Is it
is,
because of the figure?
and she's chocolate too. She's fine.
I mean, I dig that. I respect that. I respect that.
like she's fine as a mother. But all right, so it's a good and bad though because she did bring BBLs into the industry, and that's not a good thing to me at least.
But I mean,
You feel me?
fake
So,
things have been in the industry for a long time, so I don't really care for the fake things anymore. You know what I'm saying?
okay, I
I've never
got you.
experienced a fake butt. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never
Yeah, me
experienced a
neither.
BBLS. I don't think I would really care for it, but it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's what
Nigga
I like.
hitting rocks,
That's what I'm
hitting
saying.
mad
I'm like, damn,
stone.
where's the jiggle, dog? Like, yo, is there any jiggle in this shit? You know, is
Nigga
there
hitting
any
a brick
wiggle in the
wall.
jiggle? Is there any wiggle in the jiggle? But I bet you there's some good ones out there. Like I said, I never experienced one, so I just don't attract towards women with BBLs. If I notice or think, I just be
Yeah,
like,
me neither.
whatever. And I'm an ass man. That's why I'm just like, I know I don't like them. I'm an ass man. I like a natural one.
Yeah, man.
So
Keep them natural.
natural asses are BBLs.
Natural all day. What are you
Okay,
talking about?
okay,
What
okay.
are you talking about?
Fair.
Feel me? I only gave Buffy the body the pass because she was fine. That's it. I only gave her the pass. But other than that, nah, I'm good
Shit,
on
I'll
that.
take Tracy Ellis's Ross ass over that any day. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
oh
Natural booty over
hell
that any
yeah.
day. If I was gonna
That,
compare butts like that, I'm taking a natural any sort
that
of
good
day.
old vintage,
Any sort of day.
vintage cooch. Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Let me see, man. So let's switch it up again. Let's switch it up because we gonna go back to that. We gonna go back to that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, got
We
you.
gonna make it seem like the pervy uncle's too hard and too long. We'll dive in and out.
This shit about to get clipped the fuck up.
Right. We'll dive in and out, man. We'll switch back and forth between the shit. We'll parachute in and out, dog. But whatchamacallit? Are you aware of the verses that's coming up between Cash Money
No
and No
limited
Limit?
and cash money.
Okay. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, dog. So where do you stand on it? Because I feel like who are they gonna use? Who's left? What era are we talking about? And on top of that, right? Some of the best people in No Limit don't exist no more. Whether they're in prison, RIP, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of
Yeah.
things. And then on top of that, if we talking Cash Money, No Limit, because I've seen a lot of people be like, "There's no way," and they keep bringing up Drake and Nicki. That's YCMB, right? That's Young Wayne,
Yeah,
Cash Money.
people stupid.
So Cash Money got to be like Turk, BG, Wayne, like young Wayne shit, big timers. You know what I mean? It got to be
Yeah.
shit like that. And with No Limit, I mean,
And
shit.
Carter 2 is part of cash money too. Or
Okay,
is that Carter? Yeah, Carter 2 is part of cash money.
okay. So then it's like you get any of those records. Like who do you got? Who do you got winning in that? I mean, for me personally, if I'm going back to the Cash Money versus No Limit, like and if I'm thinking 98. If I'm thinking 98 to
Yeah.
99, I think I'm taking No Limit. I think I'm gonna take No Limit, bro.
See, I won't lie. I'm not well versed on No Limit. So I can't
Mm.
speak on No Limit.
Ah.
From my experience, I only really know a lot of cash money shit. Like you feel me? So by default, I'm gonna pick cash money. Especially
Okay.
because Wayne is there. And then Juvie was popping at that time too.
Okay.
But Master P got some shit
Master
too.
P got Make Him Say he's got Ice Cream Man. You can go with Snoop in there too. You know what I'm saying? Cause Snoop was a part
I
of Low Limit
forgot
for a
Snoop
little
was over
bit.
there
You know what I
too.
mean? So you throw his features on there. If Mystical you can
I think
play
throw
mystical
Mystical
songs.
on there.
You can play mystical songs. You know what I'm saying? You can still play mystical
Yeah.
songs. He ain't gotta be there, but you can still play the songs. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
you
a
play
nasty
anything
ass man,
mystical.
but
Right. You're a very nasty word guy. You know,
other than that, his
Silk
songs
the
is fire.
Shaka, you know what I'm saying? Silk the Shaka mystical features.
It's Silk the
Mr.
Shocker
Madge.
because No Limit more than I do. It's Silk the Shocker like that because my whole life I heard he was ass,
See,
and then I heard like two
when we're
songs.
using terms like that and nice and lyrical miracles, no.
No,
Cause here's my thing. He was my favorite. He was one of my favorites out of No Limit. Like he was one of my favorites. Like I'll be real with you. He was one of
song
my
wise,
favorites. You know what I'm saying? So I fucked with him.
okay.
He was nice to me. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people thought
Oh, okay, it's
a
preference.
lot
It's
of people thought he was
preference.
ass because he rapped a little offbeat or he said some shit. But I thought his
He
bars
was
weren't that
Blueface.
bad. I didn't think his bars was terrible. They was better than a lot of shit you hear today, to be honest. So I like
Is
Silk.
he like the Blueface of that era?
See, I don't listen to Blueface, so I can't compare. I
Oh,
can't
okay, okay,
compare. I
okay,
don't
okay,
know.
okay,
I
okay.
would say, who would I say Silk the Shocker is like? Who's an offbeat ass rapper that's been out like maybe like a 6ix9ine, but with like less hype type of shit. You know, because 6ix9ine
That's
be like, hit him with the
trash.
blicky, hit him with the sticky, you don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? But he don't rap like that. He be on something like, it's Silk Mr. You know what I'm saying? He be doing shit like that. So I said, like, best way I can compare the two niggas. But I like Silk, my nigga. I like Silk.
What's your favorite Silk song? I gotta go check that out.
My favorite Silk song, wow, Silk song. I can't even talk right now. It's crazy.
So if I had to say Silk Sonic.
See, I got my Invisalign in, so multiple S's is rather difficult sometimes.
Oh. Yeah.
Them S's be whooping my ass sometimes, bro. Like
That motherfucker spitting all over the floor right
there
now.
was,
I got a big ass puddle.
and they warned me too. They was like, yo, you know, they might change your speech a little bit, and like, you know, you might use fucking, you know, it might have a lisp and shit. And I was like, we'll see. And then I'd be like, you know, shit like this, and I'd be like, oh, I guess this is that moment right now.
Now you out here hissing,
Yeah.
hissing like a.
You can't be saying too many things with S's, bro. Them compound S's, bro.
Oh shit!
But I say it's cool with Trina, or there's a couple of songs on Master P, The Last Dawn, where it's like him, Master P, and I think Snoop Dogg. So it's like he was really on like the features. It wasn't like him as a solo. You know what I mean? Like he was
Okay,
always a featured
okay.
verse versus more of a solo project. Because if you ask me about solo shit, I don't know. Or shit, it ain't my fault. Silk the Shocker Mystical,
Ain't my
banger.
fault. I gotta check that out. I gotta check that out.
That's a
I never. I
banger.
don't think I heard that one.
That is a
Who do you
banger.
think was the better label, just in
Who?
general,
I
not
would say
song
the better label. I go
wise?
Cash Money. I go Cash Money just because they kind of they revolutionized the game and brought in that flossy shit. They changed it up a little bit and turned it into
Okay.
something bigger than what No Limit did. Like No Limit was the blueprint in my opinion. But then
Yeah,
Cash
especially for
Money,
independent.
right? But then Cash Money kind of took it to like the next level. Now, granted, Master P was the only person that was really doing things, and he like reinvented Snoop's career. There was a mystical that came out of
Mm-hmm.
it, but out of Cash Money though, I think in comparison, you had Juvie, you had BG, you had Wayne,
BG.
who was the biggest superstar out of the whole thing. But you had multiple
Yeah.
eras in Cash Money where it was Juvie's turn at one point. BG had it early on.
Mm-hmm.
Turk had it for a moment. Then Juvie was on fire for like 3 to 4 to 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Then Wayne just took off and
Yeah.
elevated it to the point where you see the likes of Drake's and the Nicki Minaj's now. So if you want to go label, I'ma definitely go Cash Money over No Limit for
Okay.
longevity
Okay.
too. Even longevity, because as far as sorry, No Limit had probably like a what 3 to 4 year run, and like that might even be
Four. Yeah.
stretching it.
Four to five.
That might be stretching it to keep it a buck. Like I feel like as soon as it got into the 2000s, Low Limit like kind
It
of just
fell off a
faded
little
off.
bit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because then at one
Yeah.
point you had I think the 504 boys and shit like that.
Oh,
So
the 504
yeah,
boys.
so like they had
I
them, and
remember
then
that. I
and
remember
then
that.
and then tried to reinvent with Lil Romeo. You know what I'm saying? Lil Romeo in there, but outside of that, what artists
Go.
could you can compare as far as
Go.
Cash Money's artists? So once again I got to pick Cash Money. How about yourself?
I picked
Even though you biased as
No
shit.
Limit. No, the reason I picked No Limit is
Oh,
because
okay, okay.
Little Romeo, the goat, the goat,
Oh, you're trolling.
Lil Rome. No, I'm dead ass. Lil Romeo. All right, listen, right? We can't act like Lil Romeo versus Bow Wow wasn't like the epitome of hip hop beefs.
We talking about you can't shine like me, you can't
Me
ride
get a
like
ride
me.
like me,
But my
get a
man said I'm
job like me,
21
get the
making more
make
than your dad.
be
I
a
don't know.
dad.
Bow Wow came at him though. Bow Wow kind of right at him though a little bit. I don't know, bro. I don't
Nah,
know.
son.
I don't know. I
Nah,
think Bow
son.
Wow got Romeo on that. I think that shit was crazy, bro. Romeo versus
Now
Lil
you can't
Bow Wow.
shine like me was
Hard,
hard
bro. I'm
though,
making more than your
son.
dad. Wasn't that Bow Wow though?
That was Bow
That's what
Wow. As fresh as I'm is, yeah. He ain't big whipped in, steady tipping no girl, getting homie,
You
you ain't
don't
fresh.
know what
Nah,
that
Bow Wow was
is.
cooking.
Cooking, bro. He said I was 17 making
Bow
more than
Wow
your
was cooking.
dad. Like, he came at him and his man. Because
Yeah.
then Romeo had to get a little thuggery on it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even remember Romeo's track like that. I ain't going to lie. I might actually do a little
No,
battle of the
I ain't
verses.
gonna lie.
I
I
might do a
used to
little
play that
reaction
shit
to that
all
shit.
the time.
I played it one and done, but I was like, Bow Wow kind of eating, though. I ain't going to lie. I thought Bow Wow was
Bow,
eating in that.
mainstream wise, Bow Wow cooked. But I like the Romeo record because he what he said in that record.
I don't
He
remember.
said chill, chill. No Romeo playing the game. Chill. What he said? He said, "Damn, he's ah man. Now you make it. I just had it. I
You
just
can't
had it.
remember. It wasn't memorable. we just sung
oh
Bow
man.
Wow shit. You thought Romeo sung it, and you're like, wait, that was Bow Wow. You ain't even mean what you said.
He's stupid son. Nah, he said he's at the end of one of his verses.
Uh-huh.
He said, "You a mama boy. I'm a son of a hustler. You can't. That's fire. You a mama's boy. I'm a son of a hustler. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?"
but then I'm a son of a hustle, but I'm 18 and I'm making more than your
More
dad.
than- I can't. And then okay, I give you. It is not fair because Lil Romeo had his friends on the track too. He had two other people on the track too. So,
That's what I'm
but
saying. I'm glad you
nah.
came to the realization in this video. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad you came to terms with this.
Yo, Nah, so and the funny thing about it is, Lil Romeo never went back to that hood ever again in his life.
Nope.
He never went
Nope.
back. You know he did. You know
That was when you started being ICDCU college.
college,
You know what
ICDC college. I was like, oh, I want to sign up for that.
I'm saying? You know? He had him doing ads and shit, man. Lil Bow Wow was 1-0 in rap battles, bro. He 1-0, bro.
Nah, you know what's crazy? I heard a comedian said about the Little Romeo College was his college was above a strip mall.
I am
Yeah,
dead.
he said that shit was above a strip mall.
I am crying, dog.
Oh shit, yo!
Nah.
When I heard it, I was crying. So I'm like, yo,
Nah.
not a strip mall, son. That shit in the middle of nowhere,
I'm
under a
fucking
Walmart. I
dead.
mean, above a Walmart. That shit, that shit above a nail shop in Dollar General. Yo,
Oh shit.
yo, oh shit, somewhere in Nebraska. That-
That's nuts.
nah,
That is nuts.
that's crazy, gang.
But
Nah,
yeah,
people
you
was
know,
crazy.
Bow Wow
Shout out to
over Lil
Romeo.
Romeo, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bow Wow over Lil Romeo. But you got no limit over Cash Money. I'm shocked, dog. I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
I was gassing it. I was gassing that whole thing. I definitely got
Took it
cash
back.
money.
Took
I,
it
mean,
back. Took it back.
I definitely got cash money over no limit, son. Definitely got cash money. Just over Wayne alone, son.
Yeah, Wayne
Over Wayne
alone, bro.
alone.
Even Young Wayne, that's the funny thing. The evolution of Wayne. You get Young
Yeah.
Wayne, that smashes out a little bit of No Limit more than anything, too. So that's
Facts.
nuts.
Like my favorite Wayne is Carter 2 Wayne. Wayne
See,
that's after
I
Carter
like
2 he
Hot
started
Boy
dropping
Wayne.
mixtapes. You like
I
Hot Wayne?
like that. The block is hot Wayne, like look like Baby
Block
Wayne.
is
I'm a
hot.
Baby Wayne
Block
nigga.
is
I fuck with Baby Wayne.
block
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? I always fucked
That's
with
not,
Wayne back then.
that's not a bad Wayne been nice, son.
Wayne been nice, bro. I always
I
thought Wayne was nice, probably up until he started going. Once he started doing that, I was and I ain't gonna lie, that was the era that I
Weezy.
fucked with. Yeah, I fucked with that era, but I'm just like, nah, it's something different because I was like, nah, he wasn't doing this before, but like the promethazines and shit. Like
Once
once
he
he
got
started
that
coming
auto
up
tune,
giggling,
son, he just started just
yeah,
bugging.
once he felt like dying, once he started wanting to die, felt
I
like dying.
feel like dying. That song was
I'm telling you,
hard though.
listen, whenever Wayne first started with the once he started giggling like that, I'm telling you, bro, that's when the change happened. Like, book it. Go back and listen to the first time you heard Wayne on his giggling shit. As soon as Wayne started giggling, that's when the change happened. Because Wayne before was not
Lollipop.
giggling. Wayne was not giggling before.
It
Giggly
was right
Wayne,
before Lollipop.
Giggly Wayne versus like Fireman and all that shit. Wayne, two different Waynes,
Fireman.
bro. Two different Waynes.
Yeah.
The nigga started, he'll be like, like you just had different giggles, bro.
Like, why you making that noise, sir? You are a grown ass man. Like you.
Different versions of the giggle, bro. Like I know he had Weezy F baby and shit like that. We F is for forensics and shit, but I'm like, nigga, you needed something for the giggles, nigga. You needed the giggle verse, bro. Because
Nah.
you flick that lighter, they be like, it's just like, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I gotta keep like emphasizing the giggle, bro, because I fucked with that Wayne heavy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo,
The
son.
giggle was crazy.
That's fucking hilarious.
The giggle was
That's
crazy,
fucking hilarious. But nah, you ain't lying though. You was not lying. Like, nah, Carter 2, after Carter 2, like the mixtape Wayne I was fucking with after Carter 2, but then the Carter 3 dropped, which was a dope album.
I love Carter 3.
Which was a fucking dope. It
It's
was
the giggly
great.
album, but I love
to
it.
this day. Definitely giggly. Definitely a giggly album. But then after the Carter 3,
yeah, everything fell off. It was when he was more in his mixtape shit then too. I think that was mixtape era Weezy more or less, because the albums weren't hitting as much. But No Ceilings was dope. D3, the dedication, Gangsta Grills with DJ Drama was dope. You know what I'm saying?
With Drama.
I think he dropped, and that's when he started getting into his rock and roll back. Once again, giggly Wayne. Once Wayne started giggling, once man started giggling, that's when the shit changed a little bit. That giggly era was when the Wayne started falling off. Wayne started falling off during the giggle era.
I would say one of the dopest songs that came from that era was How to Love. The How to Love shit was hard to me.
I didn't like How to Love.
The How to Love.
That's giggly Wayne. That's how you Giggly
dreams and
Wayne. That's
transform the visions. The fact that you saw the world affecting all your decisions. He was cooking.
he was
He
he
was.
was, but I
Listen to
hated the
the
song
story of that
because
song. That
remember
shit is
that's
hard.
I liked when he was on his like Dedication 3. Like he went from Dedication 3, no ceilings to hello, hello. He went from that after I was like, all right, you went from giggling to just making noises now. And he started and what's crazy is that Wayne was already sizing us up because what was that song that he had with Drake where he's like, I don't wanna hear about it anymore. Or I'm gonna take your girl. When he was on I'm gonna take your girl and he started
I
rapping like,
remember that.
I don't never heard this sound before. And he
I never. That sounds horrible.
this is what he started. That's how to love shit. If you listen
I
to
haven't
go
heard that. I
whenever we're
never
done
heard
with
that
this,
one.
go listen to I'ma Take Your Girl and
I'ma
DM me
take
after
it,
and let
girl.
me know and compare that to How to Love. Compare the sounds he made
Okay.
on that compared to the sounds he made on How to
The
Love.
sounds
The
is
same
crazy. He
sounds.
just
Same sounds. I know you heard this song
be
before.
fast.
Is anything I'm doing brand new, brand new? Like and that's another one too. Brand new and I'm gonna take your girl, cause that's two different songs.
Oh
That is
shit.
two different songs.
Nah, that sounds crazy. Nah. I gotta hear that.
You went
I gotta
telling
hear
you.
that shit.
Lil and I listen, these
Fucking
are versions of Wayne that I fucked with heavy in my time. Cause I used to be really high back in the day. I used to be really, really high. So when I used to listen to these, I'd be like, yo, this shit sounds crazy. But then when I started getting off the high,
sober up.
I'd be like, wait, what is this? Like
nah, you ain't lying though. Back then, Wayne was kind of fire, but if you smoked a lot, like, of course, everything is fire when you high, like,
that's what I'm saying. You smoke a bunch
but
of
then
blunts
you,
on there, you take some
yeah.
shrooms and shit, you like, yeah, this shit fire as fuck. Then you come
See,
down
and
and you
that's, I
like,
think,
wait a minute.
this shit
Nigga,
is
you high.
terrible. See, that's why I think now, like our generation started like thinking Wayne was whack because we got sober, motherfuckers got families and shit like that, and then you go back and listen and be like, nah,
I'm
this, shit,
just saying,
this
bro.
shit aged like milk, son.
Like Wade
That
nice, don't
shit,
get me wrong, but there's that pocket where like
yeah.
we thought he was the best, but he was really just making noises and using voices and sounds and just giggling. There was a real pocket where he was like from 2000. I can say from 2008 to probably 2012, this nigga was making sounds and giggling the whole time. Like,
He really was. Nah, son, nah. We let him get away with
let him get
murder,
away with it. You know
son.
what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Like, he was rapping some shit,
Oh,
came out with some good songs. But, like, even for example, like, you heard the Dedication 3, it's like, she's a rider, she's riding for me. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like he was rapping and sounding like this the whole time, dog. He was lining us up, and we thought the shit
oh
was fire, and it
shit.
was fire. But when you play it
At the
back, you be like,
time,
oh my god, like what are these
this shit,
noises?
I would never listen to that ever in life. I would
Like
never listen.
coming on the track talking about like this, like we really listened to a nigga giggle on the track in our ear. He giggled in our ears. Wayne was giggling in our ears, son. We listened to a whole grown man giggle in our ear, bro.
And we was like, yeah,
We was like, word, this is fire.
Wayne.
Yo, Wayne's the best.
And then our
Like,
uncles and pops and shit like that was looking like, y'all niggas is fat.
and you know we was giggling back. That's the crazy part. We was giggling back. Cause you know how you
Yeah.
recite the words, you definitely was saying, like you know
Niggas like,
what
like, you know he about to kill it now. He about to kill
cause you thought lighter flick Wayne was
it.
dope. Nah, giggling Wayne was spitting some shit. Giggling Wayne was rapping, boy.
Yo, nah, you was killing me, son. Yo,
And Wayne
nah,
a
son,
legend. Don't get
Galen
me
Wayne
wrong.
is
Wayne a legend,
crazy.
man. Wayne a legend. But you know, we reflect on things, bro, and it's like, yo, this nigga was giggling to me, bro. Like
Nah,
I
we
listened to
was
what
really fed bullshit, son. We was really.
we was fed subpar rhymes and giggles, nigga. Like
Niggas said some part rhymes and giggling. Oh man, that's funny, son. Shout out to Wayne, boy.
word.
Him and his one dread.
Well, hey, listen, he's got the Stevie thing going. He's about to be on this Stevie Night, not Stevie Night, Stevie Wonder shit, bro.
Oh yeah, he about to get the clean
Yeah, he
beam,
about to get it clean
clean
soul,
baldy.
bro. But we love Wayne,
Oh
man.
man,
Shout out Wayne,
yeah,
man. But
I love Wade, son.
it's just the giggles, bro. Like I can't get over it, bro. My favorite Wayne songs was a lot of giggles. 100%. Oh man. But
Oh shit.
still talking about,
Oh.
hip hop and, staying on topic a little bit.
Yeah.
What was your
Oh.
favorite rap album of 2025?
20. Damn, some heat dropped this year,
There was some shit
son.
dropping, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Some heat really dropped this. Can I name two?
You can do two, yeah.
I'll say Clips album.
I love that you said that because I'm
I
right. I'm
finally
right there
got
with
I
you.
finally got to listen to
Oh
it.
yeah, because
I
last
finally
time we
got to listen
spoke,
to
you
it for
didn't get to
Emphatic.
it. Last time we spoke, you did not get to it. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, that
Okay,
that
okay.
album is fucking
Through and
phenomenal,
through,
son.
bro. Through and through.
Like you, no skips,
Big
no
facts.
skips at all.
Big
That shit was a
facts.
perfect album. And let me give a nod to quote unquote my country rap brothers. That Trailer Park Boys album by Silverman and Hard Target with Trailer Made, that shit was my number two.
Okay,
I
okay.
still play shit off that shit all day,
Nah, that's a
like all
fact.
day.
That's a fact. I
Like
definitely
so,
still be
yeah,
fucking
those
with
two
that
right
too.
there.
I like 10 piece a little more. I ain't gonna lie though. I like 10
That
piece a little
shit
more.
hard.
10 piece was hard. 10 piece was hard.
You always tell me,
Yeah, I like 10 piece.
yeah.
I
Shout
like
out to
10 piece.
Superman, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to them brothers. They
But
killing
yeah,
that
those
tour
two
out
right
there
there.
too. I
Hell
would I would
yeah.
say I would say G not GNX, sorry, cause I was looking at something real quick. But I would say my favorite albums this year, and I haven't gotten into too many albums this year, but the ones that I've gotten into and heard, I would probably say, because I'm gonna go
Mm,
two just like you, the Clips album and Jid's album. I really was fucking with Jid's album. God Does Like Ugly. I was
I
really
gotta,
fucking with that
I
sound.
gotta hear that.
It's a dope album, bro. It is a dope
Yeah,
album.
people keep telling me that shit is fire,
If
fire,
I'll put it like
son.
this, if you liked the Clips album, you know what I'm saying? If you like the Clips
Mm.
album, I think you'd love this album as well too, because he actually has a feature with the Clips on the album, and on top of the
Oh,
fact that
word?
it's like the similar sound, like it's a similar feel, similar theme. It's real in the pocket about the culture and just what's around us and shit. Like it's a dope album, bro. It's a dope album.
Okay,
Fire
I gotta
album.
check that out.
You definitely gotta check that
Cause
out.
cause Jid been like I've been hearing about Jid for a long time, and I heard certain verses from Jid. I'm like, oh yeah, he's nice, but I never tapped into his music like that. Feel me? But this whole year, people like, nah, Jid been
Nah,
bugging,
Jid, bro. Jid's doing his
Jid.
thing.
So I'm
Yeah,
like, yeah,
bro.
I gotta tap in. I gotta
Big
tap in.
Jid's killing shit, bro. Like I would definitely say Jid's been killing shit, B. Like from the animal verse, like with Jid stands out to me because he's one of those dudes that when I first heard him, he was on a track with M, and that was on Fuel, right? And when I
Okay.
listen to a lot of
Yeah,
tracks
yeah, I
with,
heard that. I heard that.
when I listen to a lot of people on features with M, I gotta see how you rapping. Like that's the first thing that I'm listening to first is like
Yeah.
how you rapping. I said this motherfucker keeping
Mm.
up with M. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, this motherfucker keeping up with M, and like he's nice with it too. Like he's not doing no bullshit filler bars while he's rapping too. And then I dug into his bag a little bit
Also,
more after
everything's
that.
connected.
Yeah, everything's connected. Everything's like a compound syllable. Like everything connects. It's all connected. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So that's what stood out to me to the fact, well, shit. You had motherfuckers arguing if he had a better verse than M, which I disagree with, but
Mm.
it's up there. But
Of
it's up
course you
there.
do.
And then I got bias. I got M bias. I'll say that all the time. This channel has started off with saying I got M bias. There's a lot of Eminem bias over here. There ain't much that's gonna make me be like, yeah, M got smoked. But I will compare and contrast, and we'll be like, okay, he's right there.
He was
But I don't
up
think
right there.
I can never give somebody the up. You know what I'm saying? Because M just takes it up another notch to me when you really, because then that makes you listen even deeper for M's verses, in my opinion. Like when I listen to them to shit like that,
Mm.
if you even come close to out rapping M or feeling like that's a conversation, I gotta really hear what M says. So, for example, he got another shot at it, and normally M don't do 2 for 2s, but he must have heard the
Uh,
conversations because he did the Animal shit. So I heard him on Animal. I was like, ooh, I was like, the way he's rapping on this, like he knows he's coming for blood on this. So when M had to come on that verse, I literally said, M has to have the best verse of all time in order to beat this verse. Like, like he has to. He
Damn. So
has
Jid
to.
was getting
Jid was
crazy
getting
then.
busy. Jid was getting busy, bro. So that's what made me
Okay.
dig into even the album, dug into more of his shit. And I'm like, Jid raps. Like he has a song with is it Del Curry? And I'm probably calling it's somebody Curry. You know what I'm saying? He has a track called
Denzel Curry.
yeah, and it's called Bruh.
Denzel Curry.
It's called Bruh.
Uh-huh.
Bruh remix. Fire. Fire. So I dug into that like last year at some
Uh-huh.
point. So I've been a Jid head since then. Like I'm really been impressed with Jid even beyond the album and just post Fuel. Jid's dope.
I gotta see that now because I look at you as a person who know hip hop heavy. So I gotta if you co-sign him like that, I gotta check
You
him
got to
out.
dig
I
into the
gotta check
Jid,
out.
bro. You definitely got to
Cause
dig into it,
it's
D.
funny, right? Because my man's Dell, you feel me, Korean dude. He been telling me about Jid for years, bro.
Mm.
He was like, "Yo, Jid is really crazy." And then he played something for me when I was at his crib, probably like a couple years ago, and it was fire. And I'm
What
like,
up,
"Yeah,
D?
I'm gonna tap in," but then I never did. And I never did. I
Bro,
was
cause
like,
it
"Oh,
be so
he's
much fucking music
fire."
out here, bro. That's what it is. It be a lot of music out this motherfucker, bro. That's why it be
Yeah,
hard to keep up,
man.
bro. Cause even when like I dive in this shit, bro, I be sitting here like, damn, like how did I get into this bag and where did I lose track on like you know what I'm saying? Get into this like. For example, like I'm pretty sure you experience this when you go through it. Like you go into like certain pockets and certain bags for like a week, 2 weeks straight, and then you just find yourself
Mhm.
down another rabbit hole of a popping artist. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, how the fuck
Yeah.
did I get here? Like I went from fucking Easy Mill. No, I went from M to Easy to Ren to Trailer Made basically to Adam Calhoun to Tom. Like got into fucking singers like Stan Walker and shit like that. Like I'd be like, how did I get here, bro? You know what I'm saying? But I love
Yeah,
it.
shit. Because for me, at least on my channel, I went from Tom to Adam to Mises to Ren to Trailer Made
Mm-hmm.
to who the fuck else? No, I've been liking Chris Webby. So Chris Webby.
Gotta mention him too.
Then
Chris Webby for sure. Yep.
who else? Who else I be liking, listening to a lot? Struggle Jennings,
Okay.
Caitlin
Yep. Got him
Curtis. Then
too.
I
Got
just
them
like,
too. Yep.
how? Like, how did I end up
How did
over
I
here?
get over here? You know what I'm saying? And it's
Feel
like
me? I'm
it's so random too.
Yeah, I'm not mad because it's good music, but
Big
it's
facts.
like where am I at?
I would have
Like, bro,
never saw
like
myself going down that rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying?
me neither,
Never.
son. But I'm glad I ain't gonna lie, because it introduced me to artists on the independent side that's really dope.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like Ren is really dope, son.
Big
Like
facts.
Ren is fucking dope as hell, son.
Big facts,
Like
dog.
Ren is really fire, son.
Do you listen to this cat named Asaph Abidon?
I never even heard of him.
Yo, bro, I recommend doing a couple of songs of his, bro, for two reasons. One, if you like Ren, he's very similar to
Uh
Ren, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my opinion, he's very similar to Ren. Like, I actually just did, I'm trying to do this little Battle of the Sounds, little reaction series that I'm trying to, like, build up real quick. And I did ASAP
okay.
Abidon versus Ren. And I probably listened to, like, 3 tracks of ASAP Abidon, and I'm well versed in Ren. So when I've heard, like, a few tracks from ASAP in the beginning, I was like, okay, he's
Yeah.
cool. He does his instruments. He's a lot of performance. But he dropped this video a couple of days ago, and I actually first song I'll put you on to is called "I Don't Know When, I Don't Know How, I Don't Know Why." ASAP
I
Abidon.
don't know
Listen to
when.
that.
Let me write this down. Oh, drop a phone.
Dropping shit. but I listened to that, and I was sitting here like, dog, like it was something about the way the music video was shot, the lyrics of his song, his style, his singing, his just everything, his creativity and everything about him just made me be like, this guy reminds me of Ren. And like from certain things I seen from Ren, I was like, let me just do a little head-to-head thing. And little behold, it turned out being a real good little reaction series that I did because it was like they was very well compared to each other. You know what I'm saying? Based off passion,
Uh-huh.
impact, sound. Like Ren has a little bit more versatility because I feel like he raps. You know what I'm saying? Versus like ASAP is
Yeah.
more of a singer and performer, and he's an art
Okay.
guy. Like he's into the art aspect of it, which Ren is very well into that too. So when I compared the two, I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, they're very similar. It's gotten some solid reactions out of it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are like, yo, I didn't know about ASAP before this, and I love Ren, and I see the comparison and shit like that. So if you fucking with Ren, definitely dig into that song and just peep how the music videos are. Cause like I've seen 3 or 4 other things before that, and I was like, he's cool. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
then like I seen the video and I just watched how he put all this together. I was like, oh nah, this motherfucker's different.
Different.
He adds like a mobster prohibition flair to his music and shit. Like it's very different. It's like a
Okay.
1920s era, 40s era. Like he throws a little bit of Twilight Zone into it a little bit. Like it's very different, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
See, yeah, that sounds like a lot of shit. Yeah, that's mad different. The
Mm-hmm.
1920s, like who goes back that far?
Goes back that far in
Like,
style. That's what I'm saying. Like you look at shit, you're like, nah, this is a very like it's like a motion picture. Even the way he just forms the video, it's like a motion picture and
mm,
shit. It's crazy, bro. I definitely
mm.
rocks with him, like for real, for real.
Oh
Definitely
yeah,
a
I'm definitely
fan.
going. I'm gonna react to that this week. I'm gonna
Yeah,
drop that
you
shit
got
this
you
week.
got to
I
get
gotta
on
I
that.
gotta hear that
You got to get on
because
that.
like the artsy guys be dope, son. And
The
then and I think that's a thing that's missing from mainstream in general. I'm not even talking about hip hop or nothing.
uh-huh.
People being different and artsy. Like Andre
Mhm.
3000 was artsy,
Right,
different.
right.
They was different.
Big facts.
Even who else was like really artsy? Shit. Even if it was goofy, Eminem, his videos was goofy as hell, but it's artsy.
Artsy
Like,
and different.
you feel
Comic more
me? Like,
comic book esque and shit. You know what I'm saying? That
yeah,
had a comic book
it's like a
element to it.
comic book.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Big
that's
facts.
a perfect. That's a
Oh,
perfect,
trust me, I'm an
perfect.
M nigga, bro.
That's
So trust me,
perfect.
I'm gonna help you out here.
No, it really was comic book X. That was a perfect. That's a perfect example right there.
Everything was a
That was
comic
perfect.
book, or like I was telling Donna the other day too. Like I'm like Eminem pulls from the horror genre a lot when it comes to his
Yeah,
themes. He pulls from Alfred Hitchcock a lot from Jason. He's a big Friday the 13th dude. I mean, shit, his whole hockey mask and Shady Returns or Shady Dies theme was based off of
yeah.
Jason
That's
Lives and Jason
Jason.
Returns and shit. That's all Jason. It's literally all Jason. If you go back and study the lore of Jason and compare
Mm.
Eminem's just like
His upbringing
storyline,
kind of the same too.
huh?
His upbringing kind of the same too, because he had a mom that was wild out.
I
Jason,
mean,
no,
yeah,
no,
I mean,
Jason Wild
Jason was
a
wild, but his
little
mom's
bit.
was tripping because remember his mom's was the killer in the first movie, so you can kind of compare the same thing.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
was, but she was
yeah,
overprotective of him, so you didn't really neglect him. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, yeah. That's
that,
why that's the
but that
contrast
goes
right there.
back to Eminem, the Eminem character. You know what I'm saying?
Is that
Is Jason? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? That Eminem
yeah,
character and his stories that he tells in his raps, you can compare it to a
yeah.
Jason upbringing a little bit, and shit like that. So 100% a little bit on par. It might be a stretch, you know what I'm saying? But like
See,
we ain't gonna dig too deep into it too much. But the horror movie shit is definitely in compared to that. So for me, I see Eminem, which I'm shocked nobody really talks about like that, like how he pulls a lot from Jason and Alfred Hitchcock shit. And like this is even before Music to Be Murdered By, like Slim Shady LP was Jason
yeah,
esque. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he came out in his concerts in a hockey mask and overalls. So like, he's
yeah.
been
See, I
Jason
ain't
forever,
see.
bro.
I'm glad you putting this shit two and two together for me because I never peeped. I never peeped that shit at all.
Yeah, he's a
Like I
Jason
heard
guy,
about
bro.
the Alfred Hitchcock thing because of the music to be murdered by.
Right.
That's one of my favorite albums from Eminem from this decade.
Right.
Like that
That's a
shit is
dope
hard.
album. That's a dope album. But you know, it's funny. I'll even give you more because you go back to like listen to a song like "Psychopathic Killer," right?
Uh huh.
And that came off. I want to say like it was the Shady 13 album, I believe, because the album cover is a Jason mask with two
Mm.
machetes. You know what I'm saying? Basically being a compilation. So he's been
Mm.
Jason the whole time. M and Jason have been the same since the beginning of the time.
You motherfucker.
M has been playing horror movie rap games for years. For years. For years, bro.
Damn.
You know?
See, nah, I ain't know that. I ain't know that.
I mean, even look at the
Makes
death of
sense
some
though.
look at the death of some shady, right? Death of some shady. His trailer alone was basically like him coming back to coming out the grave and shit like that. I don't know if you've seen the whole build up for that, but if you go back and look at, I think it was Jason Lives. That's literally
Uh huh.
literally the same trailer. It's literally the same trailer. Jason Lives,
Oh
and
shit.
that was the same trailer. The theme about it was, and he was in a Jason mask in that as well too. I'm just gonna scream that as well too. Like that's why I'm just like, how are people missing this?
Yo.
Because maybe I'm just a horror buff guy, and I know M is
Yeah,
definitely a
yeah.
comic book and a horror buff guy because his lyrics scream nothing about horror references and shit from Psycho to
Yeah.
Jason to Michael Myers. Like he's always doing some horror rap. So I don't know how people miss that tie, but maybe people don't watch horror movies like I do.
Yeah, cause I was a fly by night horror fan. Like I like certain shit, but it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't I wasn't
Oh,
like into it, into it,
Fiend.
into
I
it.
was like slashers too, because like when it goes to like Alfred Hitchcock was a different type of horror genre for me. You know what I'm saying? Like Alfred
Yeah.
Hitchcock was like old school, so that's like Psycho and other things that I didn't really watch too much, but I
Okay.
watched Psycho. But like I was the the 80s slasher cats. So Jason, Freddy, Mike, Chucky, Hellraiser, Leprechaun, like all of that shit like that was more or less
Leprechaun in
what.
Hood.
Yeah, you know what I mean? All of those was my
Yeah.
theme. So when I hear rappers rapping about it, which once again a lot of rappers take from the mafioso, you know, saying flows. They do mafioso
Yeah.
raps, they do horror raps, so they're gonna pull from all those pop cultures, and most of those things was popping in the '80s, and most of these rappers, our favorite rappers, grew up in the '80s, teens in the '90s, adults in the 2000s, so they gonna go back to these references and shit. You know what I mean? They
Makes
gonna tie all
sense.
that together.
Yo, you ever? There's this one horror flick, son. My uncle always put it on us to scare us to go to sleep. Right?
Crazy.
It was them shit.
This is horror shit to go to bed.
Nah, cause we was being disrespectful in the crib. Like,
Right.
we ain't go. You getting too old enough to get the ass whooped. So we're gonna throw this on, like, you feel me? And then you just be sitting there under the covers,
Scared as shit.
eventually fall asleep.
Facts.
It was a killer, right? It was an Indian killer. It was a Texas movie. Like, it was like a cowboy movie.
Mm.
And the Indian dude comes alive. He's a statue that stood by the door or the inn or whatever.
Right.
And at night he goes on a murder spree. You feel me? And
This
they
shit
come
sound
back.
crazy.
I forgot. It was a series of movies that came in a 3-pack.
I
What's
wouldn't
that
say
shit
Jeepers
called?
Creepers, but that
Nah,
shit
not
sounds
Jeepers
Jeepers Creepers
Creepers.
esco.
Um, I forgot, son. But it was like the packaging was like a skull. It was like a black packaging with a skull, and then it came with 3 different movies. I forgot the name. Come on, man. You missed the Harvard buff,
I
man.
mean, shit. Remember,
Like,
I said
you
80. I
know.
said 80 slashers, my brother. I mentioned my guys.
True, true, true. Right. Look at me assuming you would know everything.
Right. I just said, yo, I like the 80 slashers, the
Oh
popular
shit.
guys. You know what I'm saying? Wait, you don't know all the horror shit, bro?
Look, assuming like a jackass. I'm dumb. Son.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh man.
Nah, that
You
one
know
I'm
it was a
not
good.
familiar with. Cause you know what's funny is that there was horror movies out there, bro, that definitely didn't age well and definitely was whack. Like that's why I think the horror movies that came out that were like the Jasons, the Freddys, and all that, they were very
Yeah.
different. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of those movies back in the day were whack. Like they had to adopt shit. I think Wes Craven, John Carpenter, you know what I'm saying? Those if they weren't on the movies, it was hard to get a good horror movie out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because a lot of it is cookie cutter, and then the sound effects back then was ass too.
The graphics, the story, plus like how many times you gonna have
Yeah.
people? How you gonna follow the same formula? Because that's remember they started stealing the formulas from those movies because they were so successful, but they didn't have the budget, they didn't have the storyline. There was so
Mhm.
many other things that came to it versus like okay, give you some breasts, you know, say some topless girls, some slashing, you know what I'm saying? It was beyond that, and like a lot of, and trust me, we loved it for that. Don't get me wrong, but we
Of
still
course.
like a good movie. You know what I'm saying? We still like a good movie for good
Yeah.
quality, and even if the other movies that you was copying from were sequels on sequels, but you're fan made at that point. You already became a fan, so you can do 3-4 movies
Yeah.
and be repetitive or be like, this was better than this one or whatever. But I think horror movies started taking a change. I know we're getting a little off topic a little bit, but horror
Yeah, that's
movies
cool.
took a change probably in I want to say mid '90s again, like after when Wes Craven came back and started doing horror
Uh,
movies because that's when Scream came out and shit. You know what I'm saying? It reinvented that.
oh
I know what you did
shit.
last summer. You know what I mean? Like it
That was
reinvented
my
the wheel a
shit.
little bit. Yeah,
That
those
was my
once
shit. I
again,
know what you did last
those
time was
those
with the hook,
directors needed to be
man.
on the scenes. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So and then the movies got a little bit better because the videographies got better. You know what I'm saying? The graphics
Yeah,
got
the
better.
CGI and all that
Yeah,
got
everything
better.
started getting a little better, so you can start making movies like The Saws and start making thrillers and suspense horrors and shit. That's when you had to blend those in. You can't just make it slasher. You had to throw thriller or suspense into it. Yeah, it
Yeah.
needed to be a little
Like
bit more. They started adapting to that.
one movie that was like scary as hell when I was younger was the Blair Witch Project, son.
You know what's funny?
Was it
I
the Blair
thought The
Witch?
Hills Have Eyes was more scarier than Blair Witch Project, but what was that?
Hills
It was
Have
like a
Eyes.
documented. It was documented type of thing. I think even Paranormal Activity was scarier than Blair Witch.
Yo, when I first seen Paranormal, that shit fucked me up,
Oh,
son.
bro, who you
Cause
telling?
yo, boy, I can still see Shorty getting dragged out that
Oh,
bed
bro. So
when she got pulled like slowly out the
yo,
bed. I was
bro,
like,
the whole
oh
or when she
shit,
walked up and just looked at dude and snatched dude up type of shit. That whole shit was scary, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah,
You know what's funny? I
that shit
first watched
fucked
that
me up.
movie, bro. I was living in New Hampshire with my kids, my boys in college and shit, and they had like we had watched the movie, but then they had like left like right after. It's like late at night, and
Oh.
and this house is already creepy as it is. But now I'm by myself. You know what I'm saying? I lived upstairs, right? And these dudes left, right?
Oh shit.
Now I'm chilling downstairs because I was already scared, but I didn't think dudes was gonna leave. So I was like, all right, I ain't gonna go back upstairs until like somebody else goes upstairs. But they left. So I was like, oh, so I guess I'm here by myself and shit. So I'm by myself downstairs. I hear shit upstairs now. I said, oh, I'm just gonna stay down here the whole night. Like this is crazy. Like how
Yeah,
I
fuck
watch
all
this
that.
movie and all that shit's going on. So like, yeah, we stayed downstairs after that. Like there's two movies that's had me shook like that as an adult: The Strangers and Paranormal Activity.
Mm,
Both of those movies had me shook, bro. Both.
mm. I would say for me as an adult, Paranormal Activity and the first Insidious movie.
Okay.
That shit fucked me up because there's one scene that fucked me up when the dude with the trench coat on was walking back and forth outside the crib.
Okay.
He's walking back and forth, and then he at one point he comes in the crib walking back and forth like this. Feel me? And then he turn around and just grab Shorty. I was like, oh
Yeah.
no,
See, nah. See,
that shit fucked me up, son.
the one thing that when it comes to horror movies for me, bro, and I tell people this shit all the time, man, is that I'll do slashers, I'll do a movie like The Saw, like I'll even do shit that's kind of too realistic. But the one things that we don't do is the spiritual movies. We don't do the real spiritual movies, bro. Like
Nah, I get it.
I
You almost
can't.
bringing that shit to the crib.
I can't, bro. I can't. I'm too shook because I truly believe in that shit. You know what I'm saying? I believe in, spirits in the outer world and shit like that. So
Yeah.
when I watch those, I feel like, am I gonna go home and hear is something just gonna fall off my wall for no reason? Like, you know what I mean? Like what am I about to experience when I get home and shit? Like, nah, I'm good, man. I don't want to invite none of that type of shit into the
Nah, I get
environment,
it.
bro.
I get it.
Hell
But
to the
those
no.
be the ones that be like that fuck with me because it's psychological horror. Because
Yeah,
like you feel me?
I'm
13
good,
Ghosts
bro.
is one of my favorite joints coming up. 13 Ghosts. That
I
shit was
like that movie. That
crazy.
movie was solid. That movie was solid.
That shit was definitely a
That
good
movie
one.
was definitely solid. I mean,
Another movie that was dope, but it didn't get that much spins was this shit called. They for some reason I don't know. My school was fucked up. They had us watch this shit when I was like elementary school. Why?
that's
But
crazy.
like what the fuck? Like Darkness Falls. I
Oh, that movie
forgot
was
what that shit
fire.
is about.
That
That
movie was
shit was
fire.
so fire,
Wait, hold
son.
on. I'm getting
That
that
shit
mixed
had
up
me
with 30
scared
Days, 30
shitless.
Nights. I don't think I know Darkness Falls. I'm getting that mixed up with 30 Days, 30 Nights. My fault. That's a vampire movie.
Oh, okay.
My bad, my bad.
Nah, I forgot what that shit is about now. But when I was scared, nigga, I did not go to sleep, son. I didn't go to sleep for the whole weekend, son. Like, hell no,
Nah, I
I ain't
feel
go to
that.
sleep.
I feel that, dog.
That shit used to be crazy, son.
Well, shit, dog. Before we get too into horror, I can talk horror all day too. I can do that all day. But the next one I wanted to get into, with the hip hop. So I seen something online, dog. Like I seen a couple of videos like being made in regards to like the big three eras, and I wanted to go
Okay.
by era and like see what your opinion on who the big three was per era. And I went through this with Dada, but I actually forgot to do the 10s and the 20s. But we'll start with the 80s. So for me, my list with the 80s era, the big three for me was LL, KRS-One, and Big Daddy Kane. But Dada
Okay.
did raise a good
Okay.
point, and he brought up Rakim, and I was like, damn, I might have to sub out somebody for that.
Yeah,
But like,
I was about to say Rakim.
I'm a big KRS guy though. I love KRS-One like a lot. Like that's one of my like favorite dudes from the 80s. He's actually one of the reasons why like I got into hip hop as well too. Like listening to KRS-One because I think I want to say it was still number one, but then Eminem was on the shit, you know what I'm saying? I think Eminem threw his verses or something like that. And then I obviously got into like the whole battle that he had with Roxanne and Shantae. Like, Roxanne and Shantae is only good for
Oh
steady
yeah.
pumping. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, he
so
really came at Rocks. That's
that's
crazy.
crazy,
He
you know what I'm saying? Especially
did.
at that time. And like he said she's only good for steady pumping. Like that's wild. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
I kinda
OD.
always rocked with KRS because like he changed his style up to being more of like, an educational rapper and stuff, and people wasn't feeling those well. But
Yeah.
like that's the whole point of what hip hop was, though. It goes back to the originality and
Yeah,
the
yeah,
origin
it
of
was
rap. So
educating
if you didn't
people.
like
It was
that, then it's like
educating
what we
people.
talking about. So I always like KRS for that. But I can see why Rakim was in there. So what's your big three era for the 80s?
I would say Rakim. I didn't really listen to Big Daddy Kane like that. When I was not a group of the '90s, but when I went back, I didn't listen to Big Daddy Kane like that. But no disrespect to that man, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I would say
It's all objective.
Rakim, KRS One, Coogee Rap.
Okay. You know, it's funny. Somebody in the
Coogee
chat
Rap.
definitely just said Coogee Rap too. E just said
A
Coogee Rap in the
word.
chat. Yeah, that's
I
funny. You
forgot
said
we was
that.
live for a second. I ain't see the
I
chat.
ain't gonna lie. I forgot too. I ain't
What's
gonna
up,
lie.
chat? But nah, yeah, Coogee Rap, definitely Coogee Rap. And I can say Coogee Rap is because remember them hip hop DVDs that used to go back and used to selling in the streets and shit like that. Not like Beef series,
I'm
but
about
it
to
was
say, 'cause I'm
like a
about to
hip
say
hop.
the beef DVDs. Cause I remember those.
No.
Was it Snack?
No, it was a Netflix documentary, I believe. It was about hip hop, and then
Oh,
Coogee Rap
yo.
was in it.
Yes, I know
You know
exactly
what
what
I'm
you're talking
talking
about. It came
about?
out like 6 years ago. I remember that documentary. I watched every episode of that shit.
Yeah,
It
and
was like the
Coogee Rap
evolution.
was
It was like
in
the
it.
evolution of hip hop or something like that. Some shit like
Yeah, I
that.
think it's one of them
Yeah,
shits.
yeah.
But Coogee Rap was in it, and then I always heard of Coogee Rap, and I heard that's how Nas got his style was Coogee Rap and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he was rapping something, and I was like, oh, this motherfucker is fire. So then I went back and listened, and I'm like, oh, this motherfucker was really nasty with it. Feel me? I don't think he
Right.
just got the credit because he wasn't like
He
as
wasn't the
big
top
time.
dude or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, those three.
Plus, there was
Rakim,
always
K.
levels from that too. Yeah. See, I put LL because I think LL for me, I seen LL live in
LL
the '90s,
too.
but you know, for the '80s, I just know that how big he was. And he also won that. I want to say Kumo D. He killed Kumo D.
Yeah, he
He killed.
smoked
Yeah, he
Kumo
smoked Kumo D.
D.
He smoked Ice
Packed
T.
him up.
You know what I'm saying? Packed up Ice T. So like that song, I want to say "Break of Dawn" was one of my favorite songs from back then. Obviously, like "I Need
Oh,
Love"
turn
and
it
shit
down.
like that, and "Mama Said Knock You Out." So those are like my favorite songs from that era as well too. And then KRS-One, like I said, I like the Bridge Is Over. Bridge Is Over is a classic song for me. And Big Daddy Kane. The reason why I like Big Daddy Kane, and I never realized this was Big Daddy Kane until I got older, but that
Uh,
So Special song, ma, you know what I'm saying? That was my shit. You know what I'm saying? So Special
I don't.
or Very Special, Very Special. Hold on, I gotta play it for you real quick. Hold
Nah,
on.
play
I gotta play
it. So
it.
special, so special, so
Yeah,
special.
cause I was saying so special like Marvin or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying the wrong shit. That's my shit too, by the way. Speaking of dance hall shit, I'm so special. I'm so special. So
So
special. So
special.
special.
That's
Oh.
what I was thinking of. I'm like, that's the only one I know.
What if I told you there's a place so
Hold on, I'm about to
magical?
pull it up for you right now. You heard that by the way though too, right? You hear that other sound?
It literally
So,
disappears. Not in some metaphorical
You hear that?
nah, I don't hear nothing.
Oh shit.
Lord, forgive me for I have sinned over and over again just to stay
Hold on, you don't hear
on
me
track.
playing no music right now?
Oh yeah, dang, bro.
Hold on, let me see if it happens now. Maybe this is new to me.
Brother in the track said, "Can y'all joint react to a track? I guarantee y'all flip."
All right, well, I'm gonna have you look up very special.
Ito.
I'm gonna have you look up very special with Spinderella, cause I don't know what I'm doing with that part. I guess I ain't figured that part out yet for it to play the audio while I'm on here. But yeah, that song you definitely want to look. Spinderella, very special. But that was one of the songs that I liked the most from my man Big Daddy Kane. That's what made me a fan.
I got you. I'm about to put it right now. Let me see. Spinderella. Okay. I just saved it. I'm gonna watch it. Listen to it right after this.
That's just a banger too. Like that's just like a smooth track too. Like he was always like a Mac Daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's Mac Daddy Kane, bro. So that's one thing I always rock with. Like if you notice, I kind of like the Mac Daddy rappers. You know what I'm saying? LL, Big Daddy Kane. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want to talk to the females and all. Like,
I
I
got
respect it.
a
I respect
direction.
it.
I got a direction. So for the '90s, man, the big three era for the '90s, and this is an interesting one too because I asked Dada the same thing yesterday. So I think I'm gonna start doing this as time goes along to see how people feel about eras. But for the '90s, I
Okay,
had Biggie, Tupac, and Nas.
that's not bad. That's not a bad right there. Um, I got Pac, of course. Pac.
I think that third one always gets tricky when you start talking Nas. I'm curious to see who you're about to say.
Pac, Nas. I'm biased, bro, because this is my favorite rapper. Here, my top five. Jadakiss. I said it.
Of the '90s?
I said it. He came out in the 90s.
Of the
He came out in
'90s?
96, 96. Jadakiss, bro.
Of
Yep,
the
I said it.
'90s? When was Jada's
Yep.
first record, dog? Hold on, I'm not because you know
90,
what's
he
funny.
came out
You know what's funny is
96, 95.
Donna tried to do this shit with Nas yesterday in the '80s. You know what I'm saying? He tried to do this shit with
Oh,
Nas
because he
in
did the
80s.
barbecue shit, the live at the barbecue versus
Yes,
89.
that's exactly what he did too. And he said that was '89. I was like, nah, nigga, that don't count. I'm like, we ain't counting a verse for a whole decade, nigga. We ain't doing that. And if you say it's because I
Nah,
know Jadakiss was on like a few things back then, but
Jadakiss came out like 96, 97,
his
son.
first
His mixtapes was
album,
like in 96.
his first album, dog, or his first, you heard Jada on No Way Out in '97. That's when you heard Jada in '97. Now I
No,
fuck
I
with
heard.
Jada.
No, I heard All for the Love. All for the Love came out probably like a year or a couple months prior to that.
Okay, so like underground things.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm like, for me, like I didn't hear of Jada until I heard him on All About the Benjamins. You know what I'm saying? Jadakiss, I think the first time I heard Jada was All
Oh,
About the
okay.
Benjamins. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, from that point on, I'm like, he had a dope verse, but he ain't really start cracking and
Mhm.
popping until the 2000s. So I hear you. I'm gonna let you rock with that. I'm gonna let you rock, but
Come on.
I'm like, I get it, but I'm like, Jada, like, if you're gonna consider somebody in the '90s era, you gotta have albums and a body of work. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like Jada, I feel like you could put him in the 2000s because he had most of his projects in the 2000s. You know what I'm saying? He might have been
Also,
around. He might have been
oh,
around and
that.
shit, but big three per era, because like it all depends on how you critique it. Like there's no way of how you want to critique it. It's all objective. So you keep it. You can
Yeah.
still keep it. I just think that that's a wild, bold ass accusation for the '90s.
Nah,
Like
because
that's
look, because
wild.
if you would have brung that as the criteria, I wouldn't put Kiss up there.
Okay, you went more like that's my favorite of the '90s.
Yeah, that's why I went up. That's
Okay,
why I went up
okay.
there. I
I mean,
said, all
I
right,
put
this is
up
my
my favorite
favorite.
in the '90s and shit too. But I'm just saying though, like overall, like you can critique it how you want, but I guess if you want to make
Yeah.
it more in detail, you gotta add a lot more into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because
Okay.
once again,
Okay.
Jadakiss wasn't around until really the 2000s as far as the world knowing him.
Body of work.
Yeah, and body of work and shit. But I respect that though. I
Uh,
respect that because that's like Nas being in the '80s. Like he dropped a song in '89. That don't count. He kind of was built up for the next era, in my opinion. That's the next era build up.
what year did DMX drop 2 albums back to back? 98, right?
'98. Yep, '98.
So all right, let me switch Kiss out for X.
Okay, I can respect that. I can
Because if
respect
it's a
that.
body of work, I get X because he put out 2 platinum albums back to back.
I
So
can
it's like
respect that.
it
Towards
was
the
classic
and the
album.
thing is, I say that's dope. But I feel like if you took over the back end, because I agree with it. I fuck with X. X is my top 10. But I feel like
Yeah.
in order for you to be a big three in an era, you have to be running that era into the end. Like from '90s, so this is '90s, right? So '90
Yeah.
to 2000, basically, right? Now, if you pop up on the back end of the '90s, but your real peak was in the
It's in the
next era,
2000s.
yeah, like I
Yeah.
don't put X there. Like I think if you were to argue people in the '90s, right? You can argue
Mm.
Jay. You know what I'm saying? You can argue,
Yeah, because he's like 96.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can argue dudes like that. Ice Cube even. You know what I'm saying? You can argue Ice Cube in there.
Scarface.
Scarface. You can argue all those dudes who kind of ran it from 90 on. You know what I'm saying?
Shit. Now you got me thinking about my hold on. All right, hold
And once again,
on.
that could be the original stance, but I think as we talk about it, because once again, that's why it's fun to have this conversation. Because you go into
Yeah.
thinking about it, it's like, well, X and them only ran it. Hold on, give me 2 seconds, getting hot in the shit. But X only ran it
Gotcha.
for like 2 seconds. You know
2
what I'm saying?
years.
2 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Versus like, oh, his era, his run went from '98 to '04, so he had a nice little 6-year run.
Yeah.
But he really was popping off in the 2000s. You know what I'm saying? He debuted in the 90s. His debut was there, but I don't think you consider that a big three because he didn't dominate the era.
All right, so Pop, Nas, damn, I'm about to say Big L, but he didn't
He had
get the
one, but he
dominate
didn't
because he
really dominate. Yeah,
passed.
and he passed. That's the one
Yeah,
thing. I got Biggie in there.
fuck.
You got to put Biggie, bro. You can put LL in there if you want to
Nah,
too, which is funny.
cause LL did, yeah, he did. LL was, yeah, he got crazy in the 90s.
Got super sick in the '90s, bro. '90s was really his era. I'm saying big because I think it's a personal favorite, and he only had 2 albums. But I think just the impact he had on the '90s, because there's a lot of criterias in this, but I think it's just Biggie's impact alone changed the 90s game too. It changed the game in the 90s, like how rap was
True.
formulated. So I think I just
That
gotta
is
put Big in
true.
that. He impacted. It was impact for that, impact purposes.
I was going. I don't want to add Big though, cause I didn't. Don't get me wrong. Big is legendary, but I wasn't listening to him back then like that. Like you
See,
feel me? Like
I
I
was
was
Biggie over Tupac.
like,
You know what I'm saying? So I was all in the big shit.
cause in my crib, in my aunt's crib, rest in peace to Aunt Pam, nothing but Tupac. Nothing but Tupac. Like
Yeah.
you feel me? So that's why I will pick Tupac and Nas, of course, because Nas is Nas, and I live across the street from his upbringing building in
Mm-hmm.
Queensbridge. Feel me? So everybody, the old heads,
Queensbridge.
always. I sounded like one of them '80s rappers, Queensbridge.
Fitting the look today, man. I got the red Kango bag.
Shit, damn, this is gonna be harder. I'll play Scarface
Okay.
because the Ghetto Boys and Scarface changed the sound
Okay.
of. They put Southern hip hop on a map,
Dope.
really.
Okay.
So yeah, I put
Okay.
Scarface. Now we go to the 2000s.
I like
and
that
I can
list. I
pick my
like that
favorite
list.
rapper.
Word. So 2000s, obviously, we got a lot. And this, what's funny is that me and Dada got to this
2000s got a
point,
lot.
and I think this is
Yeah,
why we didn't get to the tens, because I think this one is more hard to call because
yeah.
there's so many other factors to it. And I think this was a big pivotal change. So 80s was like the
Uh-huh.
blueprint. You know what I'm saying? 90s was the golden era. You know what I'm saying? And like the blueprint as well too, I guess. Or the prototype, I
Yeah,
guess, or whatever. And then the 2000s kind of took it to the next level and kind of like what we see now because hip hop became more of a global and a national thing. So I think the
facts.
2000s is a more difficult one, and I think Nelly said it best. Like, it was only dudes selling units and pimp juicing us, but there was a lot of people in that pocket. There was a lot of people in that pocket. But with that being said, though, I'm gonna go with my list as the big three in that era would be Jay-Z, Eminem, and 50 Cent for the big three.
Fuck. That's not a bad. Damn. Cause yeah. Cause they all
Dominated,
dominated us. They all dominated, son.
dominated it,
And to this
dominated it.
day, Eminem dominates. 50, even if it's not music wise, he still dominates.
Right. And Jay still
And
dominates too.
Jay, we see what Jay at.
Right,
Like, you
Jay
feel
is
me?
it's just Jay Z. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Fuck. Damn.
and
I don't know.
these are good ones though because you can throw a lot of different people in there if you want to be real. Because I will add
We could put
that each
Kanye in there.
person. Yeah, I was about to say put Kanye. I'm gonna let you put your list, but like you can say this because each person in the 2000s had a run. There was runs in the 2000s. There
Yeah.
was a lot of runs
Um.
and like 4 or 5 year runs and shit too.
All right. 50 or off rip. 50.
Debut album, dog. You can't beat that. Debut of the decade.
I might say, damn, but I don't know how long his run was. Probably like 3 years. Nah. I'm about to say Nelly, but 'cause Nelly had a run, son.
And once again,
Everyone,
everybody had runs in the 2000s. Like nobody really. This was the hardest era
fuck.
to dominate. I ain't gonna lie. This is the
Yeah.
hardest era to dominate, in my opinion.
I'll say 50. Jay, Eminem. I might have to say the same list, but I don't want to add M because I'm being a hater.
We know you got Kendrick over M and shit. You know what I'm saying? Since the last time we was here.
Oh fuck, son. Yeah, Eminem. I gotta add M. I can't be a
Keeping
hater.
it the same. Keeping it the same.
Gotta be because
Now,
yeah.
now let's add some honorable mentions in there because I like the directions that you was going in there. So with Jay, right? We'll start with Jay. So with Jay,
Okay.
he had an era, he had a run, right? But he retired and came back. So I say probably what till like 04? We'll say till about 04 maybe when Jay like
Yeah,
just
I
stopped.
think he 05. He 05 he's retired, right? 05,
I
06.
think it was 03 to be honest. When was the Black album? Let's see. When the Black album was 03. So let's say he retired in 03, dropped another album
03.
in 06,
Okay.
right? So he dominated in the 2000s,
Also,
right? Because
yeah.
you had what the fuck was that album, dog? He had a lot of albums in the 2000s. I'm looking at it, but I'm trying to see the
Kingdom Come.
order. Kingdom Come was 06. All right,
Okay,
so
yeah, that's,
Blueprint.
yeah.
Blueprint was, we can say the Blueprint was like the start of like the dominance for Jay because he dropped that in '01. You know what I'm saying? So that's 1 year
Fire
into
album.
'01. Yeah, a classic. You know what I'm saying? So we had that Black album, Blueprint 2, Kingdom Come. Oh, there we go. Rock La Familia in 2000. So he kicked off the 2000s with a classic album in that. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, that's a classic. So
Damn.
he gave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm saying 5 because of the Blueprint 3 in '09. Um,
Okay, okay.
and that's not even to mention the best of both worlds, unfinished business, and then that's not even to mention the Linkin Park collaboration and everything as well too. That's not even to
Oh
mention that,
shit, I forgot he got a Linkin
that's
Park
also
collab.
not to mention American Gangster, right? So Jay
That's
might
a
have
good
had
album too.
the best run album wise and discography wise out of everybody in there, right?
Yeah,
And let's say M, right? So M, because remember, this was the era about the runs. So M dropped in 2000, right?
yeah.
He dropped in 98, 99 with the Slim Shady LP, but
LP.
um, he dropped though in the 2000s. He dropped us Encore, Eminem Show, Marshall Mathers LP, Relapse,
Shit.
um, and I feel like I'm forgetting one in there too. Cause then you got to throw a compilation. I'm throwing every body of work in there. So like the what the fuck was
Like the
that?
re-up.
There we go. That's what I was trying to
The
get at. The
re-up.
re-up. Yes, the re-up. So that's about 5 or 6 albums right there. 1, 2, 3, re-up 5, and then something else might have been 6. 8 Mile soundtrack. We can throw that in there too. 8 Mile soundtrack as well.
Is that fair?
It is. You got to think about it because that was a whole. That was like a little. That was basically the re-up too. Because it wasn't just Eminem songs. It was. It was I Just Want to
True,
Love,
true,
Rap
true.
Game, 8 Mile, Rabbit Run, Lose Yourself, which was probably Eminem's best song
Lose
ever.
yourself in the
You know what I'm saying?
music.
So you had that. So he dominated his run from '04 to let's say '09. But he took a little 5 year.
Yeah,
He
he
took
had
a
a
5 year
movie,
break.
son.
Right. He took a
He
5 year
got a,
break.
uh,
M took that 5 year break in '04, from '04 to '09, but he still kind of was in the cut. You know what I'm saying? Because then he had the
damn.
relapse and shit like that. But that's the same. But remember, Jay retired in '03. M could technically retire in '03, and then they came back in '09. So they took their little period, but still had that little dominance of runs. Now we go to 50 Cent.
That's crazy. He really was gone for like 4 to 5 years,
It's crazy,
but
bro.
his presence was still felt that whole time.
Exactly. Now 50 might have been the arguable one right here now, right? Because you get Rich in '03, right? You get Massacre in '05, you get Curtis in '07, and then you
Fire,
get Before I Self-Destruct in '09, which I
fire,
personally liked. I
good.
love that album in my opinion. So you get one,
I like that
two,
one
three,
and the
four.
movie. I like both of it.
Right. And then and then you can also throw in Get Rich or Die Trying,
And
the
then we forgot the
soundtrack.
mixtapes he dropped between them.
No, we'll keep it albums. We'll keep it albums. We'll keep it just albums right now. We'll keep it
Oh,
strictly
okay, okay, okay,
albums.
okay.
So 50 and sorry, with Get Rich or Die Trying, the soundtrack as well too. So like 1, 2, 3, about 4 or 5 with the other two that we're mentioning. So they each of them had a good five album run in that era, which I think they dominated that
Yeah,
because now. But here's the honorable mentions though, right? You got to throw in
Wayne,
the Lil Waynes, right?
definitely
You
Wayne.
got to throw in Ludacris. I'll throw in Ludacris over anybody. Ludacris, DMX, Ludacris,
Yeah,
DMX, and to be honest with you, you can say Ja Rule. You can say Ja Rule.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because if we're talking about dominating the era, because let's say, because I see, remember, we bring up what Nelly said too. So Nelly, how many albums did Nelly even come out with in the 2000s?
I know he had that
So we had
double platinum
Nellyville,
joint.
Country,
The
Sweatsuit.
two albums.
We had Country Grammar, Nellyville, Sweatsuit,
Sweatsuit.
and that was in '05.
Yeah.
But he only gave us 3. He only gave us 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he only gave us 3.
Damn, it felt like it was longer than that.
That's
But
because he
Nelly
had
been
bangers
had
off him.
Nelly
That's
had
because
some
he had some heat off him. He had
yeah.
heat off him. Like we'll give him credit on that. Nelly had the heat off of it. But 2000s was Country Grammar, '02 was Nellyville, and then '05, which is 3 years later, was Sweatsuit. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that Sweatsuit album, that was the double album.
Yeah,
That
that
shit
was
was
a double
fire.
because one was Sweat in '04 and then Sweatsuit was '05. So you know what I'm saying? I guess you can just count them as separate albums, but he combined them together. And then we go
Yeah.
Ludacris, right? Which I think Ludacris dominated in the second half of the era for the big 3. I think Ludacris dominates everybody we talking about because he gave us work back for the first time in the start of the 2000s, right? He gave us word of
Fire.
mouth, right? He gave
Fire.
us Chicken and Beer, right?
Fire.
Right. Then he gave us Red Light District, right?
Oh God,
Then he
I
gave
remember
us
that. Yeah.
then he gave us Release Therapy, which was okay, right? And then he
It
gave
was
us
cool.
Theater of Mind, which was okay too. But
I like that one.
he
I
gave us
like that one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 albums in the 2000s. So Nelly might not
And
even
like
really be
2
in this
movies
list,
too.
right? And 2
Just
movies.
like,
And then let's see Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne here.
oh, that's nice. You got the Cardo 1,
Nah, I mean honestly, Lil Wayne might not really
2,
be a dominance of the 2000s
3.
though, because Wayne was mid 2000s. Wayne was mid 2000s with Wayne solo albums, because Wayne was dominating the mixtapes in the
Cardo
2000s.
2 came out what 04, right?
Carter 2 came out 05. So
Oh,
where's the
okay.
Carter original? So the Carter original is 04. So we would say his debut album would be 04. Well, not even, because he
04,
was in the
yeah.
90s, but his dominance came in the 2000s though. So
Yeah.
Wayne with the Carter 1 04, Carter 2 05, Carter 3, which is I want
2009,
to say
right?
2008, right?
8. Yeah,
2008,
8.
9. Yeah, so 2008. So that's 1, 2, 3. Um, and then that's really it.
Cause yeah, we're not counting mixtape, so yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
Wayne dominated the mixtape era in the 2000s, but he didn't dominate the record sales or the album
Mainstream.
shit or the mainstream to
Yeah.
be in the big three in that era, because he only gave. But those albums was dope, but I think people really gave him the recognition more or less for the Carter 2 and the Carter 3. So we only really had 2 certified albums, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You can count it if you want, in my opinion, in the 2000s. So then let's go to DMX, because I think DMX is also another person who dominated the 2000s, in my opinion, if we're gonna go honorable mentions. But nobody beats that top 3. I think that top 3 is kind of stamped. They
That
really
top
dominated.
3 is disrespectful
Yeah, that was
too.
disrespectful. But I mean, you
I
might.
forgot Jay-Z went and dropped all those.
Me too. Once I went back and looked, I was like, damn, it was like that. Like
Hmm.
Jay was kind of dropping in that time. He was in the 90s
Yeah,
too, but
Jay-Z
I
was
think
bugging. That's why
Nas
people
dominated.
put Jay-Z in his top. Well,
So
in 2000s?
so with X, right? With X, we got, oh shit, hold on. So X.
X was bugging, son.
So X, right?
X was really bugging, son.
X's first album, because he dropped 3 albums in the 90s, my nigga. He gave us It's Dark and Hell is Hot, and he gave us Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood in 98. And then in 99, though, he gave us, and then it was X, which is like easily his top 3 greatest
shit.
albums. But then in the 2000s, though, he gave us the Great Depression, Grand Champ, The Year of the Dog Again. And then I think that's where he kind of fell off.
Yeah, because that's when the drugs started
That's when
doing.
all,
Then he had
that's when
that
all the
TV
shit
show
started
and shit.
happening. Exactly. Yeah, that's when all the shit
Yeah.
started happening. So he had fell off and dropped, but he went hard in the first 3. But yeah, I mean, shit. You could say
It's an argument. It's an argument.
it's an argument. It's an argument because I think the impact. It goes back for impact and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Impact,
X is an impact situation with that, because he was dominating the movies. He was dominating the soundtracks. There was mad shit in that regard. So yeah, I mean, shit. The 2000s is a hard one, because I think once again everybody had their runs,
Had a
dog.
run.
Everybody had a crazy run, but the ones that stood out the most throughout that dominance, though, until the brunt end of it, like 08, 09, was J, M,
J, 50,
and 50.
yeah.
They really dominated the 2000s, dog. Like, that's really crazy. They really dominated that era. That's nuts.
The fact that M was gone for like 5 years, nigga, and he still dominated is
still
crazy.
dominated with his return. Before the end of that decade, he still dominated in 09 with the return of Relapse. You know what I'm saying? Because Encore was still good. Encore, I think Encore was better than Relapse, in my opinion. I think Encore was better than Relapse, in my opinion, because I liked the direction that he was going, even though you started hearing the accent Eminem more or less in that pocket.
Yeah.
And then he kind of piggybacked off of that and capitalized it off of just horror raps with it, and it actually worked. It almost reinvented Slim Shady, so to say. So yeah, M dominated the 2000s heavy. I think M might, if we was to do an order, I'd probably say MJ then 50.
I'm a hater, so I'll put 50JM just because I'm a hater.
Oh yeah, because you a hater, dog. You know what I'm saying? I respect the hate. I respect the hate, dog. I respect the hate. But here's my thing.
Right? At least I'm honest with it.
Right. I respect honesty. You know what I'm saying? We respect honesty over here. But I will say, right? I will put it like this: Kingdom Come might be better than well, no. Kingdom Come is better in my opinion than Relapse, right? Because that's 06, 09. But actually, no. Let's compare album to album. So 09, They both
Okay.
dropped in 2009. So Blueprint 3, Relapse, Jay's is better.
Jay's Blueprint 3. Yeah.
I might be doing some shit to myself here, but fuck it.
You better coach yourself.
Yeah, I might put myself in a position here. I might be
Because he's
compromising
not. Cause Jay
myself.
dropped some crazy in
I
the
might be
2000s.
compromising myself here, dog. But here we go. So we got 03 to 04. So 03 was Black Album and 04 was M's Encore. I'm gonna go Black Album. Oh,
Black
fuck.
Album automatically.
Fuck, man, this is crazy.
Played yourself. Congratulations.
I might. So Jay's up 2-0 right now as far as that goes. Blueprint. This is where it gets tricky though. So Blueprint in 01 to Eminem's Marshall Mathers LP in 01. But actually, no, you know what's funny? Nah, fuck that. Actually, no, I'm taking that even back. You know why? Because I went to 04, but I'm forgetting that M did Eminem show in 03 to match Black Album. I'm taking Eminem show for Black Album. I'm gonna take Eminem Black. Oh wait, no. Cause I think that was 02, B. I think Eminem show was 02.
Oh shit.
I think Eminem show was 02, so I'm gonna stick with that. So Jay's up right now with that. I think Jay's up with that. Yeah, that's 02.
Jay
So
cooking.
fuck. All right,
That's
so
over.
all right,
Jay-Z.
so Jay got that with the Black Album. Jay got that with the Black Album, and when we compare it in close years with that, all right, cool. So then we going back to 02 to 01. So 01, did he do anything in 02? So he tried to come back with the Blueprint, Gift and a Curse, right? Marshall Mathers or Eminem shows better than that. Eminem shows better than that in my opinion. Let's see. Then we got. Damn, this is interesting.
It's over, bro.
This is interesting. So then in the 2000s though, we got Marshall Mathers LP, right? Versus
shit, that's the one.
Yeah, that's the one. Versus Rock La Familia. You know what I'm saying? Rock La Familia, which I'm gonna put over that all day. You know what I'm saying? And I love Rock La Familia, but like that wasn't also.
Yeah,
like
I put Marshall Mathers LP. That's over that.
So they like tied
that.
in the 2000s. They tied for dominance in the 2000s. They tied. I'll give them that. Because then even with Blueprint, the original, which was 01, M ended up dropping. Well, that's where he didn't do anything in 2001. He was still riding off the Marshall Mathers LP.
Oh, because he knew better.
And shit. I mean, shit. When did 8 Mile shit drop though? Because that's when 8 Mile probably took advantage of shit. It don't say.
03? 04?
Nah, I think that might have been 02 as well. That might have been 02 or 01.
8 Mile came out 02?
02, yeah. 8 Mile came out 02.
For real?
Yeah. So, all right. So, they're pretty fairly evened out for me. I think.
Oh, shit. It really did come out 2002.
Yeah. Oh, I'm on Google, dog. I ain't Stevie Knight and this shit. Not using Google now.
Yeah.
Okay. So they fairly. I think.
I gotta look it up, man. I gotta look it up.
I think fair. I think it's fair. I think it's a fair assessment with them.
Pause.
I think it just depends on who you're a fan of at that point. I think it's definitely about who you're a fan of at that point. But I think if you're gonna go album for album, I think it's pretty tied for the 2000s. They're both like tied 3-3. They both had 3 albums that was better than each other's, and that. J and M really might be the GOATs though. You know what I'm saying? J and M really might be the GOATs for real. Because we talking about body of work and shit too. You know what I'm saying? Body of work, longevity.
Yeah, and the funny thing. Yeah. And the funny thing about Jay for me is I didn't catch on to like I became a teenager on my early 20s.
Same
you
here.
Feel me? Because everybody kept saying like, "Yo, Jay-Z the nice." I'm like, "Fuck out of here, Jay."
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't relating to Jay back then. Yeah.
And then you listen to it. This nigga, he was really talking grown man shit. That's why
I'm saying. Yeah.
we didn't catch it. Like you feel me?
I wasn't a grown man yet. I wasn't mature
really
enough
nasty
yet.
With it.
I was immature.
Yeah.
I was Eminem as my teen years and shit. I was an Eminem guy, dog. I was acting a fool and shit. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't as mature and shit.
Facts.
You know.
Facts.
But damn, that was a good little recap on the 2000s though. That was a fire recap.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, I miss the 2000s.
I do, man. I do.
So simpler times, man. Simpler times.
Shit. Now we get into the fun era, dog, and you know we got 2 eras to talk about. We got what is it? Drake and J. Cole. Oh, sorry, Drake and J. Cole. We got the 2010s. So
yeah,
we already know what that big 3 era of that era is, and I think the big 3 of that era would be
Cole, Kendrick,
and Drake, right? That's just self-explanatory. Like I don't think there's there's nothing to really say about that. I think everybody understands that they
Yeah.
dominated the 10s, and they kind of they're not dominating the 20s, but they dominated the 10s, and like they're still just kind of living on into the 20s, so to say. But yeah, I think that's self-explanatory. That's not much to go over, dog. Like if
Yeah,
you was to
that's
order it,
easy.
I think I would put Kendrick, Drake, then Cole, and that's just based off of watching the battle shit. You know what I'm saying? The battle shit kind of determines that for me because they all kind of went at it too.
Yeah.
They all went at it. One backed out, one lost, and one won.
Pussy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But
I
nah.
smell chocha, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's
Yeah, nah,
like that was
Kendrick definitely is the top dog of that era now
and he
because
propelled and he
he
came out in the
packed him
storm.
up.
Yeah.
Packed him up.
That was easy.
I know Drake is tight that he lost that lawsuit.
Oh yeah.
He
Oh
did all
bro.
that and lost.
I'm like, he lost the black way and the white way, like they said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He lost both
Nigga
ways,
tried
bro.
to sue and
That
lost.
nigga lost both ways, dog. I know
Nah,
he's sick.
trying to sue and lose is
I know
crazy.
he is sick, bro. I know he's
And the
sick.
funny thing about it, son, I had Drake winning when it first came out. I mean, when it was first, not when
Yeah, because
the battle
nothing
first
Kendrick
came
ain't
out, but
dropped nothing yet.
yeah, I'm like, nah,
I had
Drake, because
Drake
Drake
winning
is
too.
known for like Drake is known for the rap beef shit. Like you feel me? So I'm like, all right, Drake gonna
I
win.
wouldn't say he's known for this rap beef. I just took it like if I looked at it like this, the only way Drake can win is if Kendrick didn't outbop him, which he did, and if he
Yeah.
took too long and didn't actually like really beat him in like a lyrical battle. You know what I'm saying? So he did all that, and I was like, Drake ain't about to win because I didn't take the Meek Mill. I didn't take the Meek Mill shit as something where I'm like,
Serious?
that's crowning him as like the rap battle king. I didn't crown that because I'm like, Meek Mill was never the battle rapper to me. You know what I'm saying? He was never that type of rapper. Like he got
But he
smashed up by
was,
Cassidy. Why? Because he was rapping on the streets with his dusty ass braids.
Damn, why I gotta be all that?
I got my dusty ass dreads right now, so the nigga had the Jim Jones braids. Like, fuck it. We see what was going on. We know what was happening.
Nah, cause I ain't gonna lie. I had I thought Meek had a fighting chance because he came from battle rap. Like he came from
Who
battling
he
outside.
battled?
He ain't battled nobody known in the streets. Like
What
you
was
feel
he
me? Everybody
battling?
in the battle
His
rap.
dreams and nightmares?
No. Nah, I'm just saying because when you come from a culture of going outside and battling like Meek did, like fight 2-3 times,
Battling or just
I'm like,
rapping in ciphers? Because if he was rapping in ciphers, I'll give that. Because I'm like, where's this battle shit we talking about? Who was he standing next to being like, I'm a Jay Mills and Jay Hood just shit? Who would he do that with? We just seen him rapping on the streets in front of a camera with his braids and his dirty T-shirt.
No, he battled somebody before. There's a video up. There's a video of him battling somebody. He said, why he come that Meek? Like, what did Meek do?
Honestly, what happened
What did
was
Meek do?
my heat for Meek has been when he battled Cassidy and Cassidy busted his ass and people said Repo Man or whatever the fuck was better than that. And I said, we're done. I said, we're done because people thought this
I ain't
was
gonna
better.
lie. As a song, I like Repo better.
Yeah.
I was playing that shit a lot.
But we ain't talking
battle
battle wise, bro. Like
battle wise, Cassidy.
you know,
the
Cassidy got him, bro. So it's like you can't even keep the fucking Z in your name, bro. Like, cause he used to be Meek Mills. He used to be Meek Mills. We forget that too. I ain't hearing
and
this
now
shit.
he Meek Mill. Yeah.
I ain't hearing this shit, bro. Meek Mills is not the battle rapper that people thought he was supposed to be when he battled Drake. I'm sorry. Cause I don't recall. I don't recall these Meek Mill battles, bro. And I love battle rappers. I love rap disses. I'm like, when did he ever step in the battlefield? I don't recall. I just recall him rapping in front of the camera with his Jim Jones braids and a white T-shirt.
I said Jim Jones. I said somebody said, who the fuck said that shit? That Jim Jones go and get his hair done and then brush his hair back.
Shit forward, bro. But see, here's the thing. That was Capo in like the early 04 Dipset, early Dipset days. That was Jimmy for real. Jimmy was definitely the dusty braid dudes. But that ain't Jimmy now. Jimmy different now.
Yeah, Jeffy got his money up, you know. Feel me, making sure it's good money.
He ain't dusted up right now, man.
That shit is crazy.
But yeah, I can't give Meek Mill the credit like that, man. He make good songs, but I can't give him the battle. I can't give him the battle credit. I can't. And he got bodied by a singing nigga.
Yeah, he did, man.
Straight
up. But I think it's because I remember Meek. I remember when my cousin put me on a Meek Mill probably like 3 to 4 years before he got popping, and I was just like rooting for him. I'm like, Meek is dope, Philly. The Flamers mixtapes he had, you feel me? Flamers 3 is my shit. So I'm listening to him, I'm like, oh, okay. So when he came when Drake and him had the friction, I'm like, Meek might get one, like, you feel me? But then
nope. I took
Nope.
several naps in that day.
even though the last record of the beef that he dropped, which was on which was it? It was something 3, and I forgot the name of that shit. When you talking about he was in a hotel or some shit like that, that shit was fire. But if he would have dropped that first, it'd have been dope. But he dropped it too late. He dropped it too late, and
Yeah, it
then
didn't matter for me, man. I was like, that nigga cooked.
I trying to give him points.
I
Share,
thought
don't be
homie was
slim.
cooked, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I am not gonna lie to you.
Oh shit. Because my first time hearing Drake diss somebody was he dissed this dude named Aristo in Canada.
Yeah, see,
And
I was hearing all that, but I'm like, that was for me. I thought Drake was corny because by then I feel like nothing mattered to me because he failed me on Funk Flex. He failed me with the blueberry fruit.
Oh, with the
Blackberry
phone
freestyle.
shit?
Yeah, he failed me with
It was
that.
like this.
So at that point, I was just like, you just make good
Yeah.
music. Let me wave my hands, singing shit. You know what I'm saying? Talk to your girl and stuff. You know, steal your girl. Like, give me the swag raps. I'm cool with that. Give me the swag raps. You're no longer the rapper Drake. You're the artist known as Drake to me. And I was fine. I was always fine with that.
Artists know that's Drake.
You know, I was always fine with that, bro. Always.
But he came out with the Player Haters anthem though. Can't front on that. What's that shit? I'm just saying you can do better. He was hating.
No, Drake
That
had
nigga was
great
hating.
songs where he was singing. He was singing. I love Drake singing melodies. I'm always will stick to that. When
I like Drake
singing
with the
melodies,
melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough.
It was once Drake started acting tough or being mob-ties Drake. I always thought, I'm like, that's when I was like, nah, that ain't really my style.
That was headlines. Headlines is when he started
Whatever.
doing the mafia
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, you know, I was just like, nah, headlines was dope. He wasn't mob-tied on that. I got that.
Yeah, remember look at the video.
He was still singing. They know.
Yeah, but remember the video when he had the black gloves and all that shit.
Oh, well, yeah, he was. See, for me, I think I'm on one was when I was like, I'm done. Because, like, he was doing too much gang-affiliated signs in that video for me. And I was like, nah, we good.
Oh,
here.
yeah.
We good. I was like, Drake, nah, you Degrassi. I'm like, you really a Degrassi nigga, so you can't really do this.
You got shot by a nerd. Like, you got shot.
Did Jimmy get shot his ass in the back? I can't wait to listen to that screw shit later, too. I can't wait to listen to that screw face.
I seen that shit pop up my timeline. I
got it on save for watch for later. Like, I'm gonna probably react to that later on, dog. Like, so I can get that out there and shit. I think he just dropped it yesterday, as a matter of fact.
Another one?
Well, no,
new one.
Yeah, he dropped a new joint yesterday.
Oh, shout out! I'm talking about the shit he dropped a month ago.
Oh,
I ain't hear that one
you
yet.
Ain't caught up yet. See, you ain't caught up.
Nah.
You know. Well, let me ask you real quick. We going side piece real quick. And then speaking of side pieces, I got a new element into the answers and why. And this should be fun for us brothers here. You know what I'm saying? So we call this Smash Mary side piece. Smash Mary side piece. All right. And I got the same ones that I asked Dada yesterday, so I ain't changed up shit. So
I ain't changed up nothing, not a damn thing.
Man, we got it's the flavor of the weeks right now. They the flavor of the week. So Smash Mary side piece. We're gonna start off with this: Melissa Ford, Corinne Steffens, Amber Rose.
Shit, I wouldn't marry none of them bitches, son. Oh, I'm keeping it a bean. So I'm like, nah, son. But for the sake of the game, for the sake of the game,
bro. And remember, two of them been married before now.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, Amber and Corinne was married for.
One of them been married twice.
Side piece, Corinne. Mary, Melissa, and what's the other shit? Whatever the other one
Amber
is.
Rose?
Amber. Yeah,
I
Amber
feel like
Rose.
you don't give Amber Rose enough credit, dog.
I don't. I thought this was my choice.
Facts.
Niggas start getting mad. Like I don't think you give the bald headed one enough credit. I don't think you give Krillin.
You like the bald-headed Barbie, bro? Like, I feel like you've been throwing her.
Yeah, she's fire. Don't get me wrong. She's fire.
You her in the cut. You like, yeah, I'll just smash. Like, yeah, I'll just leave it alone. Like, I'm good.
Yeah, but nah, she's fire. Like, looks wise, she's fire.
Person wiped up the most.
True, that is true. Personality wise, she's fire too. I see her on a couple shows. Like, she's dope. Like, I don't know.
Shit,
I
I'm
don't know.
gonna tell you mine, dog. You know what I'm saying? I think I might have switched mine around a little bit even from yesterday because I just had to do a little bit more homework. Like, I'm a wife Amber Rose, right? I'm wife
Okay.
Amber Rose because clearly she's wifey material. Motherfuckers married her twice, so I'm a marry Amber Rose. You know what I'm saying? Then
Yeah.
I'm a smash Corinne Steffens because once again she's a little crazy and the lerps is nuts. You know what I'm saying? The gobble game is crazy looking, so like I need to just smash that and keep it moving because I don't want to get in trouble with that. Like that's too much trouble.
Yeah,
Like,
that's definitely trouble
she be
right
telling,
there.
like we heard the story. She told a nigga what she was gonna do, and he probably had to accept it because the gobble game was fire. So like,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't want to be a sucker for the love. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
Nah.
So I just gotta smash and
She
keep
got
it
a track
moving.
record of it already.
That's
You're
what
like,
I'm
nah,
saying.
I'm good money.
Listen. She's breaking stars out here, bro. She was breaking stars. Any woman that's breaking stars, she broke a man whose profession was that, and she broke him.
Facts.
Broke him. He said, "Chill, hold on." He said, "Hold on, cut the beat."
Cut the beat is
Yeah,
crazy.
cut the
DJ
beat.
D-Rec.
Yo, hold on, dog. We need to cut the shit real quick. Like, so she's automatically dangerous. She was even in danger video, so she's dangerous, bro. Corinne is dangerous, so I'm smashing. That's it. I'm smashing. My side
Gotcha.
piece
I
would be
gotcha.
Melissa Ford because I can keep her around. I can keep her around. You know what I'm saying? I can keep her around, and it just works out that way. You know what I'm saying? I can marry either or, but because I said yesterday Melissa Ford I'd marry first. But upon further reflection, because Amber Rose has been married twice, and she's a mother,
True.
I gotta
And
give
she's
Amber
a
a little bit more
mom.
credit. I gotta give her a little bit more credit, dog.
And she younger.
I don't know. I feel like they're all
That
around the
gives
same age because Amber's pushing 50. I feel like. Let's Google that because I feel like
Hold on, man.
I feel
Hold
like they
up.
might
I know
hate my
Melissa's
ass. They
like
might be like, yo, this
46.
nigga misaging me and shit.
Like 50?
Like, what the fuck this nigga talking
Hold
about?
on, Amber
Amber
Rose.
Rose. Amber Rose
Age.
is 41. Oh, so she's only a few years
41.
older than
See, she
me.
younger.
Yo, my bad, Amber, dog. My fault, baby.
Yeah.
My fault. But still, she's still a cougar in the wild right now. So I'm still
Disrespectful.
taking.
Let's look at Melissa Ford for a second. Melissa Ford.
Because I'm saying
Age.
50. I'm saying they 50 and shit.
Yeah, 50. Melissa Ford, 48, son.
Okay, so she's there. She's borderline. She's on the wrong side. She's on the wrong side of 40. And then Corinne Steffens got to
Let
be
me
50.
see.
Corinne
Corinne Steffens. She's 47. She's 47.
All right, so all of them is over 40. So let's say 45
She's
plus.
47.
45 plus and shit. All right, so 45 plus. Yeah, we still, like I said, I'm taking Corinne out the game. You know what I'm saying? Corinne's just getting smashed and I'm out. I'm smashing them out of here. She scares me.
Yeah, Schmizzy.
I've watched too many interviews of her where it looks like she just dominates the situation because the gobble game is fire.
Yeah, she's definitely one of those.
So I'm cool. Smash and pass. Smash and pass.
Like she had threatened you with it. Like, don't let me do it.
Yeah, I'm marrying Amber, bro, and I'm smashing. I'm side piece of Melissa. Then fuck it, bro. So the next one we getting into, we going in the video vixen world. So we still in video vixen world, I guess. So Vita Guerrera, Esther Baxter, Buffy the Body.
I heard Esther is crazy. Joe Button said she was crazy. I kind of like crazy.
Joe was sick. Nigga
Mary,
too, though.
yeah, they both. Yeah, Joe's sick ass nigga, so
nigga,
it makes
bro.
sense. Say it again.
Vita Guerrera, Esther Baxter, Buffy the Body. Smash Mary side piece.
Okay. I haven't heard bad things about Vita Guerrera. Like I only heard good things from people. So probably marry her, smash Buffy, side piece Esther.
I don't think I disagree with that list. I don't know what I remember I said yesterday, but I know Vita Guerrera is probably a marry for me. I know. Yeah, this is the same shit. I know exactly what I said because I know with Buffy, dog, there's just a lot going on, and I know me personally, I just know my limits. I don't think I can handle all that. I'm just saying, I don't think I can handle all that. I'm just.
I respect that.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need to be like. You know what I'm saying? I don't need. You know, good. So I think I would just smash me out because I just know that like I have my chance in that shit. She'd be like, damn nigga, that quick. Like,
Like, hey man, hey,
look,
still notching my belt.
I still got the Thanos shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
Like, yeah.
and then Esther Baxter, I guess I just make a side piece. I don't know too much about Esther Baxter, but I was a big, I was a big Vita Guerrera guy, so I had to go off of that alone. You know what I mean?
I respect it.
That's just as easy as it goes for me. You know what I'm saying? Now the next one's a little bit more friendly. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit more friendly.
Okay.
It's a little bit more R&B friendly. R&B crushes right now. Smash Man. Well, we already know what it is. So Chili, Beyonce, Maya.
Damn.
Goddamn.
Damn, that's a good ass list.
I got a good list,
I,
man.
I'm gonna be a bird. I'm gonna be a bird. Marry Beyonce because she a billionaire.
Yep.
Chili fine, son.
She's the
Maya
baddest.
is,
But
Maya
these are my
is
confessions.
crazy. Damn. Them two, it's hard between them two though.
Yeah.
Cause this woman is too
I'll make
fine,
it easier
son.
for you though. You know what I'm saying? Carolina Blue Maya.
Oh fuck.
Carolina Blue Maya does wonders, bro. Makes the decision easier.
I would have Maya as side piece because I'm gonna need to keep seeing her, son.
100%.
Chili smash.
I'm with that.
I gotta keep seeing Maya, son.
Yes.
That woman, goddamn, why she so fine? Like, you know, you should have added to the list. Khalees. Khalees is, oh my god, you seen Khalees recently?
Milkshake Khalees?
Yeah, you seen her recently?
Yeah, I've been seeing.
Oh my god,
I've been seeing. Khalees has been looking fire, son.
Top 10.
Khalees has been looking fire, like fire, straight up fire.
Not the Khalees. I just seen the video of her today.
I feel like I see a little pop up of her every like 2 months where like she's just like in a beach somewhere, just mad sunny
chilling.
Just give me a selfie from up top like this. Like I feel like that's the most of the time I see Khalees, bro. Every time. Nah, Khalees fine. I loved her from Milkshake, so I can dig that. I can definitely dig that.
Yeah, Khalees
That's funny as hell.
Top tier.
Okay. So I got another one for you, dog. I like these ones right now too, and I'm gonna give you another one, but I don't know if you know about these ones though. But we'll get to that at the end. We'll save that best one for last. So wait, before I get there, are you familiar with these brothers that be on Instagram, bro? That be talking about the league. You know what I'm saying? They be talking about the mills of the leagues and shit. These dudes, Tory Youngin and Devontae Yaps.
Nah, I never heard of them.
Oh,
I never heard of them.
I'm gonna play that clip to just give it some context. Oh wait, I forgot. We can't fucking play it on this because I haven't figured that part out yet. So we'll just talk about it in a minute. But it falls in line of this. It falls in line of this, dog. But whatchamacallit? Where was I at? Okay, so Topanga, Kim from Power Rangers, Kelly Bundy.
Kelly Bundy. Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Hold on.
Let me. Hold on. I gotta remember Kelly Bundy. She was in Damn. Hold on.
While you waiting, I'm gonna send you what I'm talking about too in your DM. So check that. I need to see if you know them.
Okay, let me see.
Best milf on this screen: Kendra Lust, Ryan Connor, Sherry DeVille, or Alexis Sparks.
Oh, I know who these people are. Sad to say, but I do know who these people are.
But shout out to them brothers. They doing big things. They on to something. Them niggas is on to something, B.
I'm about to follow them right now. We follow these brothers real fast.
Yo, big
we talk about little language right here.
Yachts, bro. They know about the league, but I got some questions about the league because like they rankings be a little off for me. Yo, Uncle gotta get in the chat. Yo, Uncle gotta get in the chat.
Nah. Okay, let's keep it green for right now.
Yeah, we gonna keep it green. The best for last. Like I'm slowly rolling this stuff out just to let people know. Like I'm slowly gonna do this shit in the podcast.
You said hold on. You said Topanga, Kelly Bundy,
the Power Rangers, and yep.
Can't for the Power Rangers. Topanga.
Oh yeah, if you don't wife Topanga, you're crazy.
Wife it Topanga. Come
Yeah.
on, man. Topanga's
Yeah.
still fine to this day.
100%. This is where it gets tricky though. The side piece and
It
Smash gets
does.
tricky.
Ah,
I can't wait to see your answer on this, brother.
side piece Kelly, smash Yellow Ranger,
Kim the Pink Ranger.
Pink Ranger. My fault. My fault.
Okay, so you're smashing the Pink Ranger,
Hold on,
side
hold
piece,
on,
and
hold
Kelly.
on. Before, hold on. I gotta remember. Hold on.
Got double back real quick. Got double back.
Okay, so yeah, I picked the right choice. I picked
Okay. So I'm with you on Topanga, but I would probably switch out Kelly and Kim from the Rangers because here's the thing. Kim from the
Okay.
Power Rangers was already used to being a side piece. She was already getting played by both dudes, by Tommy and Jason. So I'm gonna take Kim because Kim knows the position.
She know her role
She know the
already.
position already. Exactly. Kelly, she's a little dense. She's bad and dense. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she might be dumb enough to blow my spot up if I'm with my wife. And I'm over here trying to have you as my side piece because you think because you're my side piece that you got the same roles as my main squeeze. And she might not comprehend this. So I think
So you gave it real thought.
I did.
I'm just going off the cuff over here. This motherfucker, like, yeah, he took two to 3 hours. Like, bro, you thinking about this, but what if?
I have to draw out the playbook, bro. There's plays to this, man. There's got to be a way to think about this.
Oh, shit. Nah. I respect it.
So that's where I'm going to go with that one.
That's funny, though. That's funny. Like, but nah, because she was a side piece already. So, like, she know her role. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Are you stupid? Oh,
I told you we was
no,
going to have
that's
fun
funny.
today, nigga.
This shit is funny, son. Oh, man.
So we
this
gonna-
shit's fucking hilarious.
We're going to roll into the next way here, dog. So the next one, this is
All right.
this is still 90s sitcom related. This is
Okay.
definitely an interesting one too, but Stacey Dash, Hillary Banks, Laura from the Family Matters.
Stacey Dash, Hillary Banks was fire.
No, I'm telling you. And trust me, I put a lot of thought into this one too. So
Are we talking about? But because what if they look like now?
no, we
Hold
talking
on.
about from the 90s sitcoms. We staying
okay.
We staying in time. We staying in time.
But see, Hillary was a bird though. Cause we talking about personality at wise too.
Putting some thought
She
into
was
this
a
now, huh?
dunce. Yeah, now I gotta think about it, son. Because Laura, she did my son dirty.
Until he turned into
She did my
Stefan and
dirty.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But-
fuck
But
Laura,
think about
son.
it, bro. You gotta think about it. You gotta think. This is a tough one
Nah,
too.
see,
This is a tough one.
shit. And Stacey Dash, she's a dickhead now. But if you're talking about back
We talking
then,
about back then. We just talking about
back then
as
before
if.
I even
We
knew.
just talking about as if. That's it.
Okay. All right. I would keep. Damn, but she was rich too.
But
She was
here's
dumb.
the thing.
But I
She
could
wanted your money
manipulate
though.
things.
Hillary wanted your money.
Oh yeah.
Donna raised a good point to me the other day. I was like, "You right. You
She
right about this. She
did.
wanted your money. That money didn't matter."
Okay. That is facts. Okay. Cuff marries Stacey Dash. Fuck. But Hillary, I know I'm not gonna get nothing out of it but coochie because she's not gonna give up Phillips fucking money, nigga.
Nope.
Alright, so side piece Laura, unwillingly. Cuff Stacey Dash and smash Hillary.
Ooh, see, I disagree with that list completely. But I like
shit.
the order. I like the order. But here was my thought process on what I would do in this situation. I'm marrying Laura off the rip. Why? Because she comes from the home of a family-oriented home where she knows what a marriage is like and what the family thing is like. And she's bad. So I'm gonna marry Laura for that reason right there, because she's the only one that knows about marriage a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She's seen it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Now, when it comes to Hillary Banks and Stacey Dash, this is where it got a little tough for me. But I think I'm a side piece Stacey, because Stacey might have a side dude already, so she doesn't need all my attention. You get what I'm saying? And Hillary, I'm a smash because I might have to trick a little bit that day to get it, but I still got it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I still got it.
Yeah.
So I think
Hillary's fine.
I'm a stick in that order with that, because once again, Hillary is a gold digger, even though she got the bread, but she ain't about to give me the bread, so I gotta come with the bread.
So now I get it. Nah, see that's not a bad list neither, because you looking at it from a perspective of Laura is family oriented,
Family
so
matters.
It makes sense to So it definitely makes sense to wife her, because she she know what a structured family is.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? That's not bad.
And I got to think about it. I'm not Stefan or Urkel, so I'm thinking about it from a perspective of I'm just a dude
who I am.
Me, who I'm like, oh, she's gonna rock with me because I'm not Steve. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Steve.
Yeah.
And shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. Right.
I'm a wife Laura.
That's not bad. I ain't gonna lie. That's probably the best choice. That's probably the best choice. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah. I should have picked Laura. I'm over here fighting for Steve. Fuck Steve.
Fighting for Steve. Steve ain't your best friend, nigga.
Yeah. Fuck Steve, nigga.
This for you, buddy.
Fuck Stefan and Steve. Fuck both them niggas.
I'm crying.
You know what he did was take his glasses off. Fuck him.
Right. Jumped in the machine and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga took the glasses off and suspenders and be like, nah, fuck that man.
Like, yeah, so what's up, Laura? Like, you want to come out with me, baby? Like, you know
Nah, son, look, I'm trying to defend your peoples, man.
That shit's funny as hell, man. So the next one, man, that was a good one, man. So far, this is fun. I like doing these ones, man, because we keep it PG.
This shit is fucking hilarious.
You know I like this shit. So the next one, this is interesting too. So these are, I would say these are more or less the heartthrobs of the 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Pop star style. These are pop stars. So we're gonna go Nelly Furtado, Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears.
Ooh. Oh my God. I think I just seen Nelly Furtado too. She's still fire.
I know. And it's funny how we keep adding on to today's version, but I'm like, we talking about back then, which I still love Nelly back then, but I love Nelly more now. So I get it.
Yeah, Nelly now
I love Nelly more now.
A1 day one. See, okay, I gotta.
This one's hard too.
Fuck. Cause I always had a thing for Britney Spears, son.
Me too, until she went and shaved her head in like 2002.
She started shaving her head. She started losing her mind.
Doing this shit, you know
doing all this stupid shit. Like maybe she should have been in that conservative shit. maybe she should have been there. Like, you said all right. Nelly Furtado, Britney, and who else?
Oh, Christina Aguilera.
Ooh. Shit. I like Christina Aguilera.
Me too. Great voice too.
Yeah.
Sings the best out of all of them too.
Yeah, she can hold a fucking note.
Big
to
facts.
this day.
Big facts.
Wife Christina.
Ooh.
Wife Christina. Oh, I like Christina. So.
Okay.
Smash Britney, side piece Nelly Furtado.
Okay.
Let me make sure I say the whole name, because if I say Nelly,
right?
Niggas
Bro,
that.
that's right. Bro, when I was formulating this shit, I had Nelly, and then I said, hold on. I'm like, there's a real Nelly. So I said, let me add the Furtado, because I'm like, I don't want niggas looking at it. Because like when I first did this was with Dada.
Yeah.
So imagine me and Dada talk very often, but yeah, I'm like, yeah. So Smash Mary side piece. Yeah, Britney, Nelly, Christina. Nigga, what?
Nigga, like what? What you mean, Nelly? Like
So
get
funny,
off,
that's
get
funny
out.
that you said that,
Let me
I had
get
the
off of
same
this.
thought process, bro. The same exact fucking thought process. I'm like, bro, just so niggas don't be like, whoa, pause. But
Hey, yo.
right, hey, yo. But nah, I agree with you on that list, dog. I would probably I think I would switch out your side piece though. I would switch your side piece out, and I would probably have my side piece be it would probably be Christina. And then I would wife Nelly Furtado. You know what I'm saying? I would wife Nelly Furtado.
Can't really go wrong with that list.
I'm about to say you can't really go wrong, because I don't really know why I would. Because I would really more or less compare like what I see now, and then I know what she looked like back then. So I'm just like, I go, well, if I marry her and I see if I'm married for 10 plus years, she's gonna look like what I see now. But Christina still is
Yeah.
bad though. You know what I'm saying? Christina's bad and she didn't even
Yeah.
put on the weight, so it's like it don't matter. But I'm just
Mhm.
like, I think that's why, and I think it's just more. I think they both Latino though, or Latina. I think they both Latina.
Yeah. They
So
are.
like, it don't even matter in that regard too. So like, yeah, I mean, you can't really lose with those choices at the end of the day. Like Nelly or
But
Christina's a
we all
win.
we both know Brittany is out the question.
Yes, yes, we both agree that we'll just smash Brittany and keep it moving.
She is
We will
out
smash and keep
of
pushing.
the question
1,000%. 1,000%. You
because
know
she
what's
could be right
funny?
over your bed like this.
You know what's funny about this segment, bro? Oh my god. What's funny about the segment is that I can't wait to like clip it and post it so people can be like, "You guys would never have the chance to be doing this. Who the fuck you guys are discussing?" I can't wait for everybody to push
Yeah,
back on it because that's the fun part. But
yeah,
here's the thing: it's the engagement. It's fun, and we're
yeah,
being respectful.
yeah, because we're not being disrespectful. Like we're going, yeah, we're gonna do this to these women. Now, man,
Nah,
we
we
just
just
picking.
we just we just picking because we got crushes. Men got eyes, b.
Yeah,
Men got
yeah,
eyes.
come on,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? Man got
Men can't
motherfucking
never have
eyes,
fun,
bro.
son.
You know what I mean?
Men can't have fun.
But here's the second to last one before it gets into a different category real quick, but it's
Oh,
still
here we
around the
go.
same boat. Yeah.
I already know.
You already know where it's going. Your boy is on to something.
oh, oh,
so
shit.
so the next group of fine young ladies would
Uh huh.
be Mariah Carey, J
Okay.
Lo, or Mary J.
Mary J. Blige.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shit.
I think you might be surprised by my assessment on this one too.
See, I can't pick Mary J. And nothing because she like my aunt. She like my real life aunt, so I can't pick Mary J. Blige for nothing. Like I can't pick her for anything.
It's not gonna
Like,
happen right now. So
no. So I got two.
you
Let's
got two.
just get I she look like my real life aunt, son. Hell no,
That's
I
funny
cannot
as
pick
shit.
Mary J.
Nah,
Blige
hey,
for
I
nothing.
respect that. I respect it.
I got the other two again. Hold on.
He's like, you fucked me up with that because you just tried to compare my
Mariah
aunt.
Carey and
Mary, not Mary, but Mariah Carey and J Lo. I'll substitute somebody for you. I'll substitute. I'll give you
okay.
T-Bars from TLC.
Ooh.
I'll give you T-Bars. I'll throw T-Bars in there. We'll mix it up.
I
Which makes it harder for me now because I'm like, I love T-Bars, so I don't know where I'm about to do this right now.
um. Ah. Damn, this is hard, son.
And it's funny because this is opposite of how I assessed the first group, but they all have similar situations. All been married. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All been married,
Shit.
so this one's harder.
Okay. All right. I know most people gonna kill me for this. I will put Mariah Carey. Fuck. Hold on. Nah.
This is hard, B.
This really is. All right. So I would cuff Mariah Carey.
Okay. Okay.
Feel me? You say you got T-Boz and who else?
T-Bars and I took out Mary, so J Lo.
No. I smash J-Lo
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
side piece T-Boz.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's it right there. Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to flip all of that around. I think I'm gonna have to flip all of that.
Oh shit.
And I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna probably marry T-Boss first. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna marry T-Boss first because
Okay.
that was just my '90s crush like the whole time. Like throughout the '90s, T-Boss
Okay.
was one of those ones for me. So T-Boss, and she was one of like the only women that I actually liked growing up with like a short haircut. Believe it or not, like her and Nia Long were like one of the only women I was like, yo, y'all look really bad with this short little haircut
Yeah,
thing that
Nia
y'all got going
Long
on.
was
Yeah, you know
A1.
what I'm saying?
God
So
damn.
and Halle
Yeah.
Berry, I'll throw Halle Berry in there as well.
Yeah,
So
yeah, she
you know what I'm
fire
saying?
too.
She was fire with the short hair too. But those were like the only three that I'm like, I don't care that you got short hair, but a lot of women can't pull the short hair off and look just as good.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough. That's no disrespect to women that do it because y'all still beautiful, but it
Mhm.
just doesn't catch my eye. But them women caught my eye and shit. But shit, man, I would have to go T-Bar's wifing, and I would say that because she seems like she was married. She was married to Mac 10. She's like a down chick. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like she would be the type of person that you would wife. You know what I'm saying? She seems very
Hold
wifeable
on.
material.
I might be getting it wrong. Was it T-Boss the one who burned down the house, or that was that Left
No, that's
Eye?
Left Eye. That's Left
Oh,
Eye.
okay, never mind. You good? Never mind. Well, I'm about to say what?
That's Left Eye. But T-Boss has always seemed like she was a ride or die and down for you type of chick. So I think I would just wipe her just off of that alone.
Okay.
This is where it gets a little tricky though when it comes to Mariah and J-Lo, because Mariah's been wifed, J-Lo's been wifed. J-Lo got a lot of rings, Mariah don't.
Lot.
You
She
know what I'm
only got
saying?
one.
She got a lot, but like, here's my thing. It's kind of like the Halle Berry situation. Like, who's leaving who and why they keep leaving you? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't know what that problem is. I don't know what that issue is. I don't know what's going on. So I think I would probably just smash J-Lo, and I would side piece Mariah. But I feel
That
like
makes
Mariah
sense.
though, but it's tough though, because then Mariah, she got too much pride. And I think Mariah would be like, nah, nigga, I'm not your side piece. I'm your main bitch.
She gonna fuck up. Yeah, she gonna fuck up the
She
whole
gonna fuck up
shit.
the whole shit because she's gonna be like, nah, like I'm better than your main, but you want to treat me as a side. So like, it's not a win-win situation if I got Mariah as a side, and she got to be married or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But because I'm willing to risk
just
it
stay
for
faithful,
the
bro.
biscuit, I would just be like, yo, I got a side piece and then just work around the lies.
Yeah, you gotta just
I
keep
gotta work
lying.
around the
You
lies,
gotta keep
know what I'm saying?
lying.
They'd be like, nah, you're the only one in shit. So Mariah would be like the main side main. Like it just depends on the day of the week. You know what I'm saying? This is the first ever. This is the first ever where like I would have to be like, yeah, you the main one, and then like while she's on tour or something or whatever, like I'd have to be with my married one for real. So I don't know, like that's a tough one. You know what I mean? But like you don't hear too many bad things. Like Nick was married to her, never had no bad stories about that. So she sounds like a pretty solid wife too. Sounds like a pretty solid wife. So,
and then when I hear the stories of Mariah, just when she just hanging around the dudes, everybody like, nah, she was mad cool.
that's
like,
what I'm saying.
You feel me?
And
That's why I was
she
like, all
checked
right,
this
let me
shit
go.
too. And like I feel like she got a lot of ego. So I feel like where her ego, me and her shit would clash a little bit, because she'll be talking that slick New York ass shit. I forget if she's from Harlem or the Bronx, but she'll talk that slick New York shit, and I'll be like, yo, hold the fuck up. Like, what were we talking about? You know what I'm saying? So like we'll be going back and forth too much and shit. But Donna made a great point though. You wife that, you in good hands every Christmas.
Facts. Big bags for the rest of your life.
Christmas,
For the rest of your life.
So he held solid ground on that. I ain't gonna lie, he held solid ground on that one, man. So I mean, that's a tough one. Like I said, that's a tough one. But I'm still sticking with T-Boss. T-Boss is a married one for me, B. T-Ball is definitely a married one for me. I love me some T-Balls. Now we get to the spicy part of it. We got two spicy ones, but we're gonna start off with this one. Now you seen them brothers. You seen what they was talking about.
Yeah.
So with that list here, we're gonna take 3 out of the list. Cause I feel like the fourth one out of the list, I'm like, I don't really count. You can't really count that. Like that's like regular mustard, and then you compared like Grey Poupon to like regular mustard. You know what I'm saying? Like that fourth one. So with the list that was given by these brothers, man, we gonna go Kendra Lust, Alexis Fox, Sherry DeVille. Smash, Mary, side piece. Now that's crazy. This is a crazy lineup too. Like I don't even know myself. I don't even know now.
Shit, man.
But we gonna find out.
Because in real life, I would never cuff any of these bitches.
See, the funny thing is, I'm a sick nigga. I sure would.
Oh, hell no.
I'm a sick nigga, bro. I'm gonna say it. I'm just a sick nigga. I'm a sick nigga. I wouldn't even care.
Oh, shit.
If I asked you how was your day at work, you said it was a hard day, I'd be like, damn, I get it, but that sounds crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I get it, but
it wouldn't even bother me. You know what I'm saying? It would not bother me.
Yeah. Since we got, I gotta do it for the game, son.
You do it for the game, baby. Do it for the game.
Kendra, I'm more familiar with, so I'll probably wife that.
Okay.
Just because of familiarity. What's the other two?
Sherry DeVille and Alexis Fox.
Damn.
And I still really don't know. You answering it quicker than I can. I'm sitting here like, thank God I asked you first.
Probably side. Let me look how they look now. Hold on.
Oh, what you seen there is what they look like now. They look even better now though. But yeah, what you see is what you get.
Damn, right when I picked the thing up, a fucking Farrakhan popped up. See what God's telling me? you see what God's telling me? Like, yeah, you're not supposed to be going down this path, my brother. With the watts. Don't be doing it.
With the watts.
Hold on, man. You said Alexa Fox, Alexis Fox.
Alexis Fox, Sherry DeVille, and Kendra Luss.
All right, so Kendra's wife.
Okay.
Sherry side, Alexis Fox, smash. Yep. Yep.
Shit.
Yep. And the only reason Kendra is wife is because I've seen her. I've seen her content a lot, like, over the years.
She's a star player in the league.
Yeah, man.
She's a
Starting
star player in
five.
the league. I mean, shit, man. If I had to go for it, bro, if I had to choose between the three in that regard, I would probably have to. Damn, this is hard. I'm mad that I just did this to myself. I'm mad.
Congratulations.
I'm mad I did this. I really don't know.
Congratulations, my brother.
I played myself again. Fuck. Cause they're all bad as fuck too. I would probably have to wife Kendra. So I'm with you on wife and Kendra, cause it's just something about Kendra for me, bro. Like I don't know what it. I think it's the name too. It's just the name Kendra. Kendra, the name is just sexy. It's just something about the name. So I'll probably have to wife Kendra, and she just looks like she's mad fun, like mad active. You know what I'm saying? She's athletic and shit.
Yeah.
You know, she got a certain build to herself. You know what I'm saying? Now it gets difficult with these other two women because they're both like super cougars. You know what I'm saying? The cougar game is wild. They age like fine wine. So I'm like, I don't know, because they both look like they funny as hell. They both look like they have a good time. But who do I want to keep around the longest? Who would I want to keep around the longest? Like in case stuff don't work out with the wife. You know what I'm saying?
The white wife.
Who do I run to after? Like that will like hold me down. Like who will take the best care of me? You know what I'm saying? Like who's gonna make me laugh at night? You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna
This nigga, he even do all this for T-Boz. He didn't do all this for T-Boz. But
I love all women in the league.
yo, nah, that is crazy, son.
Work, like I told you, I
Who
would
gonna hold me at
wife,
night?
though. Like, listen, I wouldn't even care. They'd be like, yo, you wife? I'm like, yes, they're the same like everybody else. They do the same things. They just do it on film. But if I had to really choose, bro, this is a panic pick too. This is a panic pick. So if I had to really choose, I would probably smash Sherry.
Okay.
And then I would side piece Alexis.
It's not bad.
And I'm mad that I even had to make that shit, because if it was up to me, I'd probably take both as the sides. I would take both sides, honestly. But yeah, I think I would have to just stick with that. Like, because Kendra's just top notch. You know what I'm saying? Kendra in the Hall of Fame.
OD.
Yeah, Kendra Hall of
OD
Fame.
Hall of Fame.
You know what I mean? And Sherry and Alexis are like, they too close in comparison for me. They both got this personality, so I don't know. I don't know, dog. I don't know. Yeah. I got some more cooking
That's
up,
not bad.
but that's not a bad list. That's not a bad list, man. That's not a bad list. Now, I got another one for you, dog. I got one more. You know, I gotta do two.
All right.
I gotta do two. You know what I mean? So we got Luna Star, right? We're gonna go Latinas. We gotta go for the Latinas right now.
Okay.
We're gonna go Luna Star. Is it something Minx? J Minx?
I don't know who that is.
I don't know either. Well, we'll go international. Fuck it. We'll go international. Luna Star.
Oh, all right.
We'll go Luna Star. Nicole Dolce.
Who is that? Hold on. Hold on. I gotta see who that is.
I gotta go to my niggas in the league to just kind of bring up certain things, because this is all. Oh, and then all right. So we'll mix it up. We'll go Luna Star, Angelina White, or Angela White. Sorry, Angela White.
Ooh. Okay.
And Romy Rain.
Romy Rain. Who is that? Hold on. Romy Rain. I probably seen some of this woman's content.
Content over here. Who in the league is you cuffing?
Oh, damn. Hold on.
Romy
Rain is kind of high. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, Luna who again?
Luna Star, Angela White, or Romy Rain. Who you wifing? Who you smashing? Who you having as a side piece?
Oh, Luna Star's top. Oh my God. I remember. Oh yeah, I know who. Okay.
Case closed. Case closed.
I already got it. Luna Star, Luna cuffing that. You feel me?
Okay.
Angela, top tier, side piece. Got a
Yes.
side piece her.
Yes.
And then Romy Rain, smash. That's it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause Angela's, oh my god, Angela's fire.
Angela's a beast.
She's fire. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I feel you on that top one. Like, Colombiana Mama Luna Star is definitely getting cuffed. I'm marrying Luna Star if I had the chance. Like,
Facts.
if we're in that opportunity, I'm marrying Luna Star. Now it gets tricky with Angela and Romy. Angela goes hard. Angela's like, she works overtime. You know what I'm saying? Angela
Yes,
be working
yes.
overtime in the league. You know what I'm saying? And like really puts in that work. So it's like she's out there more. People know she's like, Steph Curry with the shot and changing the game. She be cooking.
Yeah, yeah.
Romy is like a Clay.
Sleeper.
She's a splash bro. She's a part of the splash team. But
Uh huh.
like she's just, she shows up every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Like if
Okay,
you need a game
okay.
6, Romy coming through. Like game 6 Clay, that's Romy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's Romy.
she a good 6 man.
Yeah, great in the clutch. Great in the clutch. But you got to go with the chef. I think I got to go with the chef, and I got to go Angela. I got to
Angela,
go
yeah,
Angela
Angela.
Leezy. I got to go A-Dubs. I got to go A-Dubs for side
A
piece.
Dub is
Because even A-Dubs is a side piece, it would just be a fun side piece, mainly because, you know what I'm saying, like, you're just fun. Like, you got
yeah.
the accent. Like, the accent makes it even more. You know what I'm saying? That accent is crazy. That British
Mm-hmm.
accent is crazy. So I got to go with that one. And then, yeah, I got to say I'm smashing Romy, even though she's a hometown player. You know what I'm saying? She's a match player. But I'm like, I got.
Even though she for the town,
For the
even though she
town.
for the
But
town.
I'm sorry, I just got
Oh
smashed. I got
man,
smashed, dog. Because I think the
that's funny,
longevity, it goes
son.
longevity for me. You know what I'm saying? It goes longevity. So yeah, that's what I
Nah, I
got
get
with
it.
that one, man. So that's what we got in store for a few things.
nah,
But
nah,
out of that
son.
box, man, we gonna go into some '90s crushes, man. So did you have some '90s crushes back in your day? And if you did, right, what did I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I had a top 8, I guess. So my top 8, like
Damn.
MySpace, was for '90s crushes was Kim from Power Rangers. This is no
Okay.
order. Kim from Power Rangers, Topanga, Stacey Dash, Nia Long, Hillary Banks, T-Boz, Halle Berry, J-Lo.
For me, Nia Long, off rip.
Okay.
Ashley from the Fresh Prince.
Okay.
Uh, what's Shorty name, son? She ended up passing away. She was on
Elmira from Family Matters.
Myra,
I know. For some reason, I feel like
yeah,
everybody when they mention it, they said I'm like, well, that's the only one that really like R.I.P. You know what I mean? So
yeah, her
yeah, she was
Myra,
bad. People say they liked her better than
Topanga.
Laura.
Yeah, kind of did.
You know what's funny is I liked Laura before they got older. You know what I'm saying? Like when they got older,
Um,
Laura started to lose the chi a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And that's when Elmira was like
yeah,
really
she
one
got
of the
fat.
ones. Well,
Oh,
I don't even know if it was that at that point. I think she might have cut her hair. I think that's what it was. I think she might have tried to do the Halle and cut the hair.
oh, and it played herself.
Yeah, that's
Congratulations.
what I think it was. And I was like, oh, you did that shit. I was like, fuck.
Okay, I said Topanga, Nia Long, Myra,
Yep, that's 3.
Ashley from
4, yep. From Fresh Prince.
let's see, Megan Good, cousin Skeeter. Was it that was
Oh my god, you talking about old girl that be in fucking she was in How High? She was in All of Us or Just the Two of Us or whatever with her half sister, half and half or whatever.
no. Was it cousin Skeeter came out in the 90s, right?
I think it might have been late 90s, but you talking about Shorty that played in Cousin Skeeter that she played what's her name, bro? I know what you're
That
talking
wasn't
about
Megan
too.
Good.
Nah, wait, unless I'm mixing it up with old girl that was in Half and Half though, because I always mix those shows up too. Skeeter, cousin Skeeter. Oh no, Megan Good was in that. So you're talking about Megan Good. I'm talking about. So you saying Megan Good?
Yeah. Oh no, that came out 2000. No, hold on. Yeah, it came out 98. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So yeah, Megan Good. Who else? You said you got 8, right? I got 3 more to
Yeah.
go. Um.
See, I thought you was talking about Essence Atkins. That's
Oh,
what I thought you was
Shorty
talking
from
about.
Saved by the Bell.
Oh, Fuck, bro.
Is she from Saved by the Bell?
Black Shorty, right?
Yeah, fire, fire,
Something
fire,
Voorhees,
fire.
right? Something Voorhees.
Fuck her, I forgot her name.
Something Voorhees, I think.
I think so. Hold on.
She fell off though, which is funny. I
gonna
feel like
find
she
her
fell
name.
off, but back in that day though, she was
She
definitely a baddie.
did.
She definitely was a bad. Oh yeah, I think she fell off, bro. In today's world,
Girl.
I feel like recent pics. I was like, damn.
What's her? It's like, damn.
That's crazy. They're not showing her. Oh, because they're showing the college years. I'm like, yo, give me the original cast.
Let me see.
Lark Voorhees.
When did
That's
That's So
what it is.
Raven come out? That's 2000s.
You talking about Lark Voorhees?
That's her name?
Lisa? You talking about Lisa?
Okay, yeah. She was fire. Let me see if I can bring the Watts into it. Besides Topanga.
You know, I mixed it up a little bit. I mixed it up myself. You know what I'm saying? I had some black and white. You know what I'm saying? It was a, half and half soft serve.
Who's the Asian girl from Power Rangers?
Oh, Trini.
Yeah, she was fire.
Yeah,
to
she
me.
was fire. I fucked with
So
her.
I got
She was
her.
dope. She was dope.
Two more. Damn, I'm drawing a blank, son. I'm drawing a blank. I only got 6 right now. I'm drawing a blank. I'm about to say Raven from That's So Raven, but that was 2000s. That was definitely in the 2000s.
Yep, that was definitely 2000s. And there was a lot of 90s throbs.
Tashina Arnold don't count, right? Because she was in the Martin.
Counts. She definitely counts. Hell
Oh,
yeah,
so
Pam,
Tashina Arnold.
Pam definitely counts.
Yeah, fine. Oh my
Pam
god.
definitely counts. I think Pam was better than Gina.
Yes, definitely. To this day.
Big facts. But I think my older me used to say that. The older me said Pam, but younger me used to always go Gina. But in today's world, and just as I've gotten older, I've definitely been like, nah, Pam, nigga, BDB Pam.
Well, you start really looking back like, nah,
yeah, Pam was always bad.
Fire.
Always bad.
I got, let's see, one more. And that okay with the show with Al Bundy. What show? That was in the 90s or 80s? All My Children. That was like 80s and 90s.
That was like 80s, 90s.
The mom.
Oh, Peggy? Yeah, I fucked with Peggy.
Peggy
was a piece
oh
too.
my
Peggy
God.
was a piece.
Peggy's still fire.
Yeah, she's still
fire.
fire.
Well, after that, Sons of Anarchy, I was like, oh my, what?
That's
Peggy
funny.
was fire. So yeah, Peggy.
That's funny because I was gonna go into my 90s mom sitcoms and be like, yo, who was the hottest mom in the 90s? And I was gonna be like between Peggy, Felicia Rashad, and R.I.P. But Step by Step, she played in what's that show? Not Barbara Streisand, but Suzanne Summers.
Suzanne Summers. I heard of her. Let me see. I probably know face. I definitely probably know face. Hold on.
Between Suzanne Summers, Felicia Rashad, and who did I just say? Oh, and Peggy.
Suzanne Summers.
And Peggy.
Oh, Peggy. Oh, okay. Suzanne Summers. She was all right. Rest in peace. Oh, I definitely got Felicia Rashad.
Oh yeah, all day. She's number one. She's number one. Number one. Nobody's touching that. She was Felicia Rashad the baddest mom in the 90s? She might have been. Yes. She might have been the baddest mom in the 90s, bro.
Yes. She's still fire.
Big fat. She's like 80.
It's like she's like 80 and still fine. How?
I'd be like, damn.
Interesting. Come on, holla at me, mama. How you doing?
I definitely fucks with Felicia Rashad as far as like the 90s, like hot moms in the 90s. I think Felicia Rashad's number one. I put Peggy in a solid 2. I give her a solid 2.
Peggy.
And then I don't, the third is up for grabs. I think the third is up for grabs because I'm not thinking about a lot, but I know there's a lot out there though. There was a lot of hot moms on 90s shows for sure. But the top ones was definitely Felicia Rashad and probably Peggy Bundy.
I don't think nobody can step over Felicia Rashad.
Nah, hell no, nobody. Not a single soul.
Fine,
not a single soul, bro.
Too fine.
Not a single soul. And she was soft and delicate too. And then like with checking you, but like it was just to be the way she checked you was just like, okay, I'm gonna listen and understand.
I gotta respect it. She was, gotta respect it.
Big facts. Now, I'm gonna get back to some hip hop real quick, dog. I'm gonna get back to some hip hop a little bit real quick. So I was doing a reaction the other day, and I was listening to Nas's Rewind, And
Oh.
I was sitting here like, yo, this might have been like the best storytelling rap of all time, in my opinion. Now there could be a lot of storytelling raps out there, but like, and I know there's a few. You know, you got Story to Tell, you got. I feel like there's a bunch. I'm just thinking off the top of my head, but
Yeah,
like
there's a lot.
the art of storytelling with Andre 3G, like there's a bunch of storytelling raps. Like even off of DMX's "As Dark as Hell Is Hot," there's a storytelling rap on that song too. But I think Nas's Rewind for one is the best storytelling rhyme ever. But between the two, I want to ask you,
Okay.
Story to Tell or Rewind, what's the best storytelling rap between those two? Actually, before you get into that, what do you think is the best storytelling rap of all time, if you can think of one, outside of what I just said? And then to answer and why with Story to Tell and Rewind, which one you choosing between Story to Tell and Rewind?
Damn, I ain't listened to a stories like a song with a story in a long time, son. So I can't really say nothing off my top of the dome, son. I can't say nothing off the top of the dome. I'm drawing a blank. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm
Because
drawing a
you saw
blank,
me, I just drew a
motherfucker.
blank. I was like, yeah, Story to Tell, Rewind, art storytelling. So trust me, I drew a blank too, but I know there's plenty out there, and I know I've heard plenty, but I just came across
Damn.
this the other day. So I guess
You
let's.
know what's one that I really like?
Which one?
Kim.
Kim, like
Eminem's Kim.
Eminem Kim?
Yeah, that was a
Okay.
story.
Okay.
I like that
Okay.
shit. Like
Okay.
I would never listen to it outside because I want people to think I'm a bug out.
Word.
But that was dope as hell, son.
You know what's funny is I like 97 Bonnie and Clyde better. I like 97 Bonnie and Clyde better than Kim because Kim made you feel it, but at least 97 Bonnie and Clyde was more of a story where like it was a soft telling story. It wasn't filled with rage and
Okay.
shit. It was a softer story for me. Both were dope though.
Okay.
Both were fire.
Yeah, both of them fire.
Yeah, I feel like Kim was what happened before 97 Bonnie and Clyde. Like if you would have just did Kim first and Slim Shady LP and then did 97 Bonnie and Clyde, I think that would have been a fire story because you think about it. He's riding like when the song starts at 97 Bonnie and Clyde, you hear him ruffling the bodies, putting him in the trunk, etc., right? And then he's riding. Come on, hey, we're going to the beach. So basically, he just bodied Kim, right?
Yeah.
But then you had actually no, Kim's like a whole different song because I forget that he like took Kim for a ride and then killed her outside of like the thing. So it's kind of two different stories. It's just like a
really
different
fucked me,
perspective.
Kim.
Yeah,
Really did a number on
never
me.
mind. That was a stretch. That was a stretch. So never mind. I take all that back. But I like 97 Bonnie and Clyde. I think just a little bit better. Kim was fire though. Especially when you found out that he killed, I think 2 or 3 people in that song. Because I think he bodied the boyfriend, and I think he bodied the son. So
he killed everybody.
He did a triple homo. Yeah, he did a triple homo in that. So that's why
I think it's a bug out.
That was a crazy one. So shit. Since we here, 97 Bonnie and Clyde, or Kim.
I haven't heard 97 Bonnie and Clyde in years. So just off the top, I say Kim because I remember that shit like almost word for word.
Got you. I mean, I do know that one word for word too, and I probably sing that song like word for word, and it probably feels borderline crazy. But just the two of us, I sing just as equal too. So I fuck with 97 Bonnie and Clyde a little bit more though, kind of with what we got out already. I'm definitely a 97 Bonnie and Clyde guy. That's actually what made me fuck with that album a little bit more than I initially thought too. Like talking about the Slim Shady LP because I didn't like How My Name Is. You know what I'm saying? So there was a couple of songs that I had to get into, and I think that might have been like the 5th or 4th song somewhere around there. Like it was very soon into the CD, if I'm not mistaken. That I was like, oh, I'm fucking with this CD. But I love the whole CD, minus How My Name Is and shit. So
My name is.
Yeah, and it's funny because I'm a Marshall Mathers LP album guy if I had to compare the two. But my all-time Eminem album is the Eminem Show, which is funny how all that works.
That's crazy. You said Rewind and a Story to Tell.
Yeah. Which one you
Damn. I would say concept wise, because I never heard nobody do some shit like that.
Rap a story backwards and starts at the ending. Big facts.
Yo,
big facts.
That shit is crazy. When I heard that song probably way after the album dropped, and I was just like stunned when I first heard it. I'm like, this nigga is really crazy. Like that. Yeah, Rewind. Definitely Rewind.
Yeah, I think Rewind takes the cake over Story to Tell. Even though I feel like Story to Tell had a little bit more authenticity to it because it actually happened to a Knicks player. So I
Yeah.
give a lot of points for it for that. But I think for me, where I give Rewind the slight edge over Story to Tell is simply the fact that homie rapped a story backwards that started at the ending in the verse. But then when you listen to the song, the beginning of the voicemail and all that shit basically is the beginning of the song, where if you just flip it, that's how the song's supposed to technically start. And back then too, I even added visuals as far as like music videos and shit. Remember, like a lot of shit that we used to watch on music videos and scenes that he was describing used to be played in reverse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you look back at certain music videos, a lot of shit used to be played in reverse, but he added a different element by actually adding lyrics to shit like that and making you paint that picture in your head and playing it backwards in your head, which I thought was so fire. And like I just did a reaction to it the other day, and I was like, "Yo, this is really fucking fire!" Like this guy,
Nas is one of the goats, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen up, Gangsters and Honey, with your hair done. Put up a chair, honey, put it in your ear, son. And then he's just started to go into the story. But then it's like you listen to it, and then like like what he say? He utters something crazy like "Go he there." You know what I'm saying? There he go right there and shit. You know what I'm saying? Outside, right we. You know what I'm saying? Then describe the blunt going back and shit like that. That description will always be nuts to me. So yeah, I think I gotta put Rewind as one for me the best storytelling song of all time. Even though I'm like drawing blanks on other songs that I know told stories and painted vivid pictures, but based off of the fact that it was backwards, it's just like nobody else did that. It's kind of like rapping the ABCs and shit like Pat Poose, even though people have done that after, but nobody has. I feel like
assassins at large, allegedly, automatic artillery, angrily aimed and aggressively, accurate AKs able always. Yo, he really did that shit.
Did it though. He's like dubious. Like, you know,
and then he did it. Then he did it backwards from Z to A too.
You gotta respect that.
That was crazy,
that's real
son.
lyricism right there. So I gotta respect that. I gotta respect that. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to take Rewind over Story to Tell 1,000%. 1,000%. And then another one I got for you. This is A&W still.
Okay.
Swag or Moxie?
By who?
No, so this is Swag, like, so basically, like, would you rather choose Swag or Moxie? Which Moxie is like your character and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Characteristics and being like, in case you didn't know what that meant.
Okay. Yeah, kind of like, I'm like, what?
I seen the way you looked, and I was like, maybe you don't know. Then when you asked about a song, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, let me just.
Before I choose, let me look up the definition of Moxie.
Hey, respect.
I know what Swag
Google is our best friend, bro.
Hold on. Moxie.
MOXIE, I believe, is the correct spelling.
Force of character, determination, or nerve. When you got Moxie, you need courage, nerve, vigor, determination. Moxie.
I figured you'd pick that. I figured, like,
definitely Moxie.
Even if you know, like, once he looks it up, I'm like, he'll definitely pick Moxie. So
yeah, definitely Moxie.
100%. I'm with you on the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Swag can only bring you so far. You know what I'm saying? Like, swag can bring you to certain levels, but your character brings you a long way. You know, that's where I always stand on with that at the end of the day. I think your character holds a long weight. Yeah, I mean, it brings you in places that you wouldn't even really think so because of your character. It can open up other doors versus your swag. Because with swag, once you take the clothes off or whatever swag that you got, what do you have on your morals and what do you stand on and shit? So,
facts.
You know,
a lot of people just walk around with swag. Don't got no moral code at all.
Nothing, bro. No moral fiber.
Don't stand for nothing. Like, don't stand for shit.
Be telling them what to think and how to feel and shit. So, yeah. I know, right? You know, I don't be trying to shoot at him like that. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom. Whatever that effect you had in one of your videos with the fire shit, yo, what was that effect, B?
Oh, I just went on YouTube. I went on YouTube and put a muzzle flash, and then it give you the green screen of it.
Okay, that shit was fire.
Yeah.
And compare how they swag was, it's all the same. She just elevated the bar for me.
It started bugging out.
Yeah.
Roman.
Once she started doing the voices with that, I said, yeah, I'm off Nikki. I liked rapping Nikki. I didn't like
Dragon. Dungeon Dragon. Yo, Nikki was bugging. Even though her first album was fire.
Yeah, she was faster than that, but I just, like once she started hitting me with that, I'm like, so you got Wayne making noises and groaning, then you got Nicki Minaj doing Roman. Drake was the only normal nigga at the time. You know what I'm saying? He was the only normal nigga at the time because both of these motherfuckers was tripping.
Yo, but then Drake started doing the accents, and then it's like, you lost me,
once
bro.
he started being on some like, I'm on my
Now he
island,
Jamaican.
man. I got the time, man. Like I'm just like, bro, all right, dog. Like, you losing it too.
Yo,
You know?
even though because low key she started doing the voices on that monster disc.
Yeah.
I mean that monster record.
Monster record.
But
That's
that shit was so fire
It
though.
worked out, but she saw that it worked, and then that's when she came out with like the Black Barbie or Pink Barbie or whatever. And then that's when she like
that dumb
leaned
shit.
into it. Like she did the hum like a dungeon dragon.
Dungeon Dragon.
Like, so she just started going into that, man.
Yo, that shit aged terribly, son.
Terrible, bro, terrible. Well, I'm glad we in agreement with that.
Yeah, that shit was nah, Nikki.
Female MCs, man. We got Foxy or Kim.
Kim.
I'm gonna go Foxy.
Oh shit. Okay. Why?
I'm gonna go Foxy because I think Foxy rap better than Kim.
But who wrote for Foxy?
Nobody, I don't think.
Didn't Jay write for Foxy?
I don't think so. I think Foxy was always rapping on her own shit. That's allegedly. We know big when Foxy was rapping.
Okay.
I'll just say, all right. So since we on female MCs too, because I like that question. So you need to think about something. So I'm gonna give you 3 names here, 4 names. Fuck it, I'm gonna give you 4 names.
All right.
Pitbull on the skirt, Eve. View them like we talking about rap, so rap is obviously heavily included in here.
Okay. Damn. You had Eve?
Yeah, you had Eve because Eve gets slept on out here. Not enough people.
Yeah,
talk about
Eve gets
for real.
busy too, and she was rapping with dudes.
She was rapping against motherfuckers that was in X and them, D Block.
Yeah, D Block. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? She was different, bro. I think she might be the best cut MC out of all of them, and I think she's from Philly too. So shout out to Philly MC.
Yeah, she is from Philly, and she looked good with the haircut.
Yeah, she did. She was one of those ones. But you know what's funny is though, she was one of those ones where I was like, I just need you to put a wig on, and I think you're gonna be really bad. And she was. Foxy never picked up. Nobody really was influenced by Kim unless I feel like they need to be pushed. Because remember, the industry pushed female MCs to be a Kim style.
True.
You know what I'm saying? They push them to be on a certain style, so they don't push necessarily MCs. Now, if you can rap and be sexy at the same time,
he wasn't as mainstream. Oh man, Joe Budden always talk about her, son, and she gets busy, son. Always talk about her, son, and she gets busy, son. Is it Esther Dean? Hold on.
You might be schooling me real quick. You might get me privy to something real quick.
I think it is Esther Dean. Hold on. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh no, hold on. It might be Esther Dean. I may be bugging. No. It's not Esther Dean. I forgot her name, son. I'm blowing Jordan blank, but she gets busy, son. I was listening to her shit probably like a couple months ago, and she came out like in the 90s.
See, I wish there was more female MCs that got more respect outside of the main ones that we see.
Jean Grey.
Jean Grey. I don't think I heard of her. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah. Jean Grey is nice, son. Look her up, son. Okay. She's nice, son.
I'm gonna have to definitely peep. Well, shit. Since we got 2 more, we'll wrap it up with 2 more of these, dog.
All right.
So, T.I. or Ludacris?
You fucker. Damn. That's a good one too, because they had beef at one point.
Yep,
and
exactly.
Luda, you know, if the T.I.P. of my that shit was crazy.
And we compared albums too. I think, you know what I'm saying, the album work kind of like lines up better than T.I.'s too, if you ask me. We just talked about this earlier. And we didn't bring up T.I. as somebody who was running the 2000s either.
How we didn't bring T.I. up? Because T.I. was getting crazy.
I think T.I. had a lot of good singles and shit, but I feel like there wasn't a lot of like, I don't know. I just feel like there was something about that, and I might be having like a little recency bias or forgetting some shit with T.I. history. So don't kill me in the comments or kill me in it or whatever. But I honestly feel like he didn't dominate as much as we think until like later in the 2000s, like 9, 10 ish,
Like
11.
when
Like
he had made you can have whatever you
whatever you
like.
exactly like. I think the whatever you like was
Yeah.
with his
But
mainstream
trap music
appeal.
was a
But
good
trap music
album
was like if
too.
you fuck with the South music and shit, yeah. But I
Yeah.
don't think
Trap
Ti
music was
had that
fire.
ludicrous appeal. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he had that same appeal. Like he had the BET circuit. He had a certain circuit. I say Ti had a
Yeah.
certain circuit, like the South circuit for sure. But I think Luda had a more of a mass appeal. If you want to compare the two, I ain't gonna lie.
Nationwide. Yeah. Damn, that's a hard one. Because Ludacris raps, bro.
And that's what I'm saying.
And
I
he
think
rap with
Ludacris is
the
a
best.
better
T.I.
MC too.
too.
See, I got privy to how T.I. rapped later on in life a little bit, and I think I started fucking with T.I. probably
Yeah.
around T.I. King album in '06, and I was like, oh, he's really rapping,
Okay.
rapping. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I think probably from like Urban Legend, which I liked a few things off of that. T.I. versus Tipped, I liked a few things off of that. But
Dope. That
I
was a
was,
dope
you
album.
know, if I was gonna compare King, Paper Trail, Urban Legend, Trap Music, and Ti versus Tip, and No Mercy was that's 2010. So never mind, we'll leave that one out of there, which I think is a fire
Okay.
album as well too. But if I was gonna compare any of those first 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm taking Ludacris's body of work over that. I'm taking Chicken and Beer. I'm taking Back for the First Time. I'm taking Word of
Okay.
Mouth, and I'm taking Red Light District. I'm I'm taking those albums over Ti's joints, in my opinion. And those all came around the same time. We talking about for Ti's joints, '06, Ti King, right? '08, Paper
Yeah.
Trail, Urban Legend, '04,
Paper Trail's fire
Trap
too.
Music '03, which I think is his debut album, and
Yeah,
Ti
that's his
versus
debut.
Tip, which is '07. I'm going Luda, bruh. I
Ah.
think Luda's dominating. Like you can give Ti the King of the South because I know he's got crowned that, but I think I'm gonna have to give that to Luda, bro. I think Luda just didn't want the crown like that.
Oh man, I wish I could skip this because fuck. Because Ludacris had one of my favorite verses in the 2000s, son. When he did the who made you look remix.
Oh, I forgot about that shit.
I got so
You
much shit
right.
out
I
on the
forgot
street and
about that.
evicted tenants. Like he was
I
bugging on
forgot
that
about that
shit.
shit, bro.
Yeah, he
Straight up.
fuck.
I 1000% forgot
Ah,
about that.
I'm gonna be a contrarian. I'm gonna go Ti. I'm
You go Ti. Okay, I
gonna
like
go
that. We got
Ti.
people going
I'm
opposite
gonna
because
go
I said
Ti.
Ludacris, you said Ti. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still gonna say Ludacris is dusting because we just compared the albums. You just being biased.
Yep, I said it. Yep, being biased. Ti,
That's
you
all
don't
right.
know me. When you see me in the streets, shut. You
You
don't
don't
know
know
me.
me.
Yeah, that shit was hard. 24s on the nose, cars and clothes, and that shit was a Need for Speed.
Fair, fair, fair enough. Fair enough. Now we're gonna conclude with this A&W. I
All right,
believe I like this one too, man. Let's talk about this one. Have you seen The Wire and Power? Have you seen that?
I watched. I watched the whole Wire. I've only watched up to after Ghost died
Okay, so you
on
watch all
Power.
the Power, bro. We talking about OG Power versus Wire.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
We
yeah.
talking
All
about
right,
OG
right.
Power versus The Wire. So OG Power
Wire,
versus The Wire, and why?
Wire,
And why?
Wire. Wire is the Wire was more gritty to me, son.
Okay,
And
okay.
the storytelling with the characters, Mike,
Yep.
the way how Mike was supposed like they wanted Mike to be in his place, but he was just like homie who wanted to recruit him,
Okay.
mind wise. Like you feel me? That shit fucked me up. Snoop character was fire. Who else? What else about that? Uh, it was the introduction of Michael B. Jordan.
Yep.
Feel me? They did him dirty,
Yep.
son.
Oh yeah, they did him foul.
They did
He
Mike
did him so
dirty,
foul.
son.
And I will say a lot of those people
Fucked him
in
up.
that movie, a lot of people they made a lot of stars out of that show. I will say a lot of stars
Yeah,
came out of
Idris
that show.
Elba.
Big facts. I mean, fucking Avon, bro. You know what I'm
Avon,
saying? Wood
Avon,
Harris, bro.
yeah.
You know what I
Like,
mean? Wood Harris he became. I mean, shit.
yeah.
Even not Bob. He got choked up in the jail.
I know what you're talking about too.
Yeah,
I know
I call him
exactly what
Bob
you're talking
because he was
about.
in The Walking Dead. So like he ended up making it. Tyrese, which was the other big dude. Like a lot of people played a lot of major shows after that. So I will say that The Wire definitely
Yeah.
made stars in that regard. But I am gonna have to go opposite on you with this low key.
You going
I'm
power?
going Power. and not even this,
What?
and not even to go against what you said, because I actually agree with everything you said as far as the
Yeah.
realism, the gritty. It actually stuck with the times. Like it went from like they went from payphones, the pages, the cell phones. Like you can tell whatever the generation was like. The
Yeah.
realism was real. I always give credit to that. But my only gripe, right? My big gripe for that show is two
Uh huh.
things. One, season two, right? Season two, me personally, like I see how it made sense and it needed to be placed there in the season, how the show was
Yeah.
structured. But if I was to flip it, because me as a person who got into the show off season one, and then you hit me with that shit in season two, and then you bring Avon and them back in season three, that shit pissed me off. I even when I first watched it, I took a break and said, nah, I need to go back. So that was one thing for me. Then when I finished it,
Uh,
I realized how classic the show was, but then I'm like, damn, you needed another
season two.
season. You needed another season
Yeah.
after five. What was it? 5 seasons, if I'm not mistaken. I think the Wild was five.
5. Yeah,
So with
5.
Power, it completed. You know what I'm saying? It completed, and
Okay. Yeah.
I give points for that because it completed the whole story to the point where you even got the spinoffs. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
give credit for that, and I liked how the story was written. Now it's cookie cutter compared to The Wire because The Wire is more raw. But as far as how
Yeah.
the
That's what I
story
like
was
about it.
written, and I give The Wire credit too. It was a blueprint for shows like The Wire, Power and shit. But I actually no, I'll take that back. Oz was really the blueprint for these
The
shows.
blueprint.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say
True.
Oz
True.
really was
True.
because those
True.
came
True.
before everything. But going back to Power versus The Wire, I gotta give The Wire because it completed the series. You know what I'm saying? I think it had 6 seasons versus The Wire's 5, right?
Yeah. 6. Yeah.
You tied in the loose ends. All loose ends was pretty much tied in. You know what I'm saying? Each episode was fire. Like I can't recall rewatching multiple episodes of The Wire as much as I did Power. Power, I was watching episodes 2 or 3 times each drop. You know what I'm saying? Like I was watching that shit 2 or 3 times each drop because I feel like, especially those first 3 seasons, them first 3 seasons of
Yeah. Those
Power
first 3 seasons is
were
epic, son.
wild,
It was good
wild,
money.
son. Like after 4 and 5 and 6, who killed Ghost and all that stuff, it started getting into like how most shows do when you run into seasons. Like you got to start fitting the mold. So I always give credit to
Yeah.
that. But I think I'm putting the Power of a Wire just because I think it was more put together in a complete story. You know what I mean? It was more of a complete story for me.
I can respect that because they definitely did complete the story. They left a lot to the imagination with the
With The
Wire
Wire.
ending.
I mean, they ended with
Yeah.
Marlo
It's-
snuffing a nigga, and then that was it. You know what I'm saying? I was mad
and
as
then they
fuck.
just walked, and then that was it. Yeah,
Right.
that was it.
You know what I'm saying? And then the
Yeah.
kids, then they showed the kids growing up. Then you showed Weebay in jail with Chris. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that shit
Yeah.
was cool. But I was like, the
But it's
way they
more.
ended that, I'm like, we needed a 6. The Wire will always need a season 6. You know what I'm saying?
You
The
think?
Wire will, huh?
You think what? All right. Would you want a Wire season 6 today? If they
Um,
recast it and did it
Honestly, I think I would. I think I would. I think it would be a
just to
fire
finish it
ass
up, to
recap.
finish the ties?
And finish the ties, or even not even finish the ties because you can't go back into that time zone. You know what I'm saying? So you
Yeah.
have to kind of like tie in those loose ends with rebranding it, and then giving you a
Okay.
whole new rewrite of the season. So I would love to see a season 6 playing catch up and recapping, and then getting into
Hmm.
it. So kind of like how I don't know if you watched the X Files, but the X Files did this shit. You know what I'm saying? The X Files ended at like season 9 in like '97, right?
Okay.
But then fucking 20 years later, they did season 10 and 11 and like rewrote the show and rebranded it. And I thought it was dope. Now it got a
Hmm.
little cheesy and shit, and you got to limit and know how
Yeah.
to write the story. But if they went that aspect of it, yeah, I absolutely would love to see The Wire come back like that.
Okay.
I would love to
Okay.
see it come back. But would it be compared to
Yeah.
Power? Nah, because at that point you're spinning off.
True, because
There's
so much time,
there's so much
so much
time,
time had
and then
passed.
you're
Yeah,
not having
yeah,
any
yeah,
originals. You're not gonna really have any originals like that. So
yeah.
I mean, you could, because nobody really like the mains out of that show. I feel like the mains that made it popping didn't like die in the show is what I mean too. I don't know where they're at in real life. I know Idris is around, Avon's around. I don't know about
Hmm.
the shit. I don't know about him. I don't know about Bubbles.
she,
You know what I'm saying? I don't know about a lot of
she.
people like where they're at in their careers and just what they're doing in general with health and stuff like that. But I mean,
Hmm.
you can still bring it back with those guys, but you would have to do a lot of work to get that show to be popping again though, to bring it back.
True, that is true. It probably like the first two episodes, people will be tuned in, but then
Yeah.
if it started falling
If
off,
it
people
start
be like,
falling off,
nah, bro.
it'll drop real fast.
Yeah,
Exactly. So like
yeah.
it's a fun game to play with that one. But I'm definitely rocking with the Wire. I mean with the Power, bro. Power all day. Plus I fuck with 50. I'm a 50 nigga, bro. Like anything 50 got his hands on for real, because that's my like if we were gonna say favorite characters out of the show, I'm going Ghost. I'm going Kanan. Then Ghost,
Kanan was on
then Tommy.
bullshit.
Yo, Kanan was always with the shits.
Always on
With the
bullshit.
shits, bro. Yo, I ain't never seen a character in TV show history be so much with the
Nigga
shits.
boomed his son.
So I'm saying, and said you're not my son before you did it. And then asked him, what, you gonna cry for mommy? You gonna cry for mommy? I think that was a 50 moment. That was a real 50 moment too.
Yeah, he was talking about his real son. Like,
That was a real 50 moment.
He channeled the real energy.
That was Curtis, not Kanan, nigga. Like, that was some other shit.
You gonna cry for your mom?
Yeah, you gonna cry for mommy? You gonna call mommy and shit? Like, and then the nigga Sean goes, he's like, Dad. He goes, never my son. Wow. I'm like,
oh, when I first seen that shit, I was like,
cold
this nigga's
nigga.
a cold killer. He's a
cutting
cold
people's tongues
killer.
out after he made fun of Tom. Like, yo, Kanan was the ruthless nigga in this shit. I mean, bro, the nigga killed the old lady to get back the crib that he killed Breeze in, bro. The nigga killed the old lady, bro. He was on some bullshit.
He was awesome. Yeah, he was wow, son.
But I love
now I understand. You are a sick dude. Nigga said I loved it. I basked in it,
bro.
Oh shit!
Lie.
Nah, 50 was bugging.
Cause Ghost be on some bullshit too. Like Ghost really said, "Fuck my family" for Angela. You know what I'm saying?
Word! Like you feel like what are he doing? He put his whole shit at risk for this lawyer bitch. Like, come on,
said,
bro.
Yo, fuck my fan for the Fed bitch. Like Tasha said.
Word for a high school crush.
Like that shit was crazy, bro. They was both just risking their careers and lives for
bullshit. Stupid shit.
For bullshit, bro. Like,
niggas is dumb, son.
Y'all cannot mix, bro. That was probably the dumbest part of the story, in my opinion. Like, him trying to rock with a Fed bitch and the Fed bitch rocking with this criminal and knowing that, like, you gotta put this nigga away, but you can't. Like, I thought that shit was diabolical. But the way it was written, it was well written, but it was diabolical as fuck. Cause I'm just like, yo, you can't do this in real life.
Like, cause both y'all niggas locked up. It's over.
You can't play with this shit, dog. Like, nah. You know
oh man, son. I'm gonna watch that over there. I'm gonna watch it again.
Watch that for sure, dog. And the ghost Tasha disrespect was unbelievable. Like when he did this shit, when he poked her upside the head and was like, "You could have been a little chicken head." You know what I'm saying? The 2-finger poke, bro. Epic.
To a grown ass woman is crazy,
bro. In her house. He walked in talking about Tasha. What the hell are you doing? Asking her questions at her house.
At her crib.
Some dumb shit. But the nigga said, it's gonna be your fault.
It was all his fault.
Oh my Ghost, you the reason why everybody's in this predicament, my nigga, because you want to fall in love with Angie. Like you really thought running away to Florida in y'all white robes at the balcony of the hotels was really about to have y'all leave the lives that y'all was leading. Nigga, no. And the funny thing is, he went down there to catch a body. Like, you know what I mean? Ghost went down to Florida to catch a body.
Yeah. He went down there to catch a body and I'm trying to leave this life alone, but you went to go catch a body in a whole other state.
Bro, like that shit is funny.
Come on, man. Nah, that's
some bullshit, bro.
That nigga's a dummy. That nigga's a big dummy.
Always,
that's why you gotta smoke.
Exactly. That's why Tariq was like, yo, it's all your fault. He's like, yo, if you would have never chosen that, bam. There you have it.
Oh, dummy.
But hey, man, I think we can end it on that note, man. I got you. Listen, I got niggas for 3 hours where I'd be locking y'all in. I'd be locking y'all in, B.
That's cool. That was a good conversation.
Good conversation.
Definitely
good fun, bro. Hell yeah, bro. Like it ain't really too boring over here. I mean, the live wasn't popping as much. People wasn't fucking with the chat today, I guess. But you know, I know what my fan base is though sometimes too. So you know.
Yeah.
It's a part of trying to be VH1. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't talking about VH1 like things. It might not get the push as much, but I know when I repost it, motherfuckers gonna watch it though for sure. So
yeah, they gonna come back like, oh no, this is good conversation.
Right. That ain't no, and especially when I chop it up and break it up, and my thumbnails are getting crazy.
Nah, you do be wild. You with the Stevie shit.
Stevie shit or Stevie
I'm
like
not black,
people.
I'm Stevie. Oh man,
it's all fun and love though. I like to troll, man. That's the one thing I like to do is troll.
Me too, so that should
And
be fun.
the funny part is like I'll troll and I'll stand on my troll. So if you ever want to see me in person, they'll be like, "Yeah, I said that shit.
Yes, I
What
did.
you gonna do?
Like, what you gonna do about it?
What you gonna do? Don't
What
come up to
you
me
gonna
with the
do about
camera
it?
though, because here's the thing: if you come up to me with the camera trying to press me, I'm
Boop,
just gonna
boop.
punch you in your face. Like
And now what? Record that.
I'm not giving you
Like, you feel
time
me?
to
And if
record
you
and ask me
live too,
questions. That's what I'm saying. You not. I've seen too many. I've seen the playbook too much. When niggas come up to you trying to press you about some shit that you said online recording, you might as well just be ready to fight. You might as well just be ready to fight, bro.
But what you said about CSM? Boom, boom,
Boom,
boom,
boom,
boom, boom.
like that's what I mean. And then I'll take your camera and I'll
I
pull
go
up the
ahead,
game. Like, what you
Bruce.
say, nigga? Huh? What you say? What you talking about? What you say? Huh? Huh? Wow.
Yeah. I go ahead, Bruce, in mad traffic.
Mad traffic, phones dropping. You know when the phones be falling and shit, and recording, you see mad just distorted pictures and shit. Yeah, man. I'd be like, please don't press me, bro. I'd be like, please, because I
Oh
done seen
shit.
some comments I seen, bro. People be like, yo, where you be at? I'd be like, I don't be nowhere.
Like, nah, you gonna see me if you see me,
You gonna
son.
see me if you see me, and I'm like, please, because I know when you asking me shit like that, that means you think you about to press me, and I'm like, yo, I be online. I'm an
Yeah.
internet nigga, but I'm not an internet nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on the net.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm
go
saying?
outside.
I'm outside. You know what I'm saying? I'm outside. I do like to do things. That's all it is. I like to do things. So it's like, this is an escape in a safe place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I get outside, I'd be like, please
It's
don't
a
be a
whole
punk ass
different
bitch. Don't
thing.
be moist with me outside, dog. Cause like I be with the shits sometimes. Like I don't be on some shit, but I be with the shits. I've been trying to be better. I ain't fought in a long time. I ain't fought in a long time, bro. But I am 1000% with the shits. I just try. That's why I be joking so much. That's why I joke so much, dog.
Mm-hmm.
So I got joke. But shit, man, I'm gonna probably
Oh
hop back on a
man.
little later, dog. I'm gonna try to get these screw face reactions out, do a couple more things. I got mad videos I gotta upload and shit. But this conversation was dope as fuck. Once again, we gonna spin the
Hell
block
yeah.
again. This ain't just a one and done, a
Of
2-time
course.
thing. We gonna spin the block again, bro. Cause I always got some shit to
Of
talk about.
course.
I always got some shit to talk about, bro. So I'm gonna probably chop this up, bro. And then when I chop it up, I'm gonna try that collab shit. I don't know if you played around with the collaboration shit. I meant to do that for this live too, to
What's
be
that?
honest with you. YouTube does this shit kind of like Instagram where you can tag your page and shit, and if you accept the link and etc., this will be on your page. So like if I was to edit the video and chop it up and shit and invite you to collab, you can just have that on your page. It gives you more content, more insight, and it helps both of us out at the end of the day too. So yeah.
Oh, see, I never even seen that. That's dope.
Honestly, I seen it, but then I think what the fuck? I forget homie's name, but he like tagged us on a post a while back talking about it, and then Dada, when we was talking yesterday, brought it up as well too, and actually reminded me about that. So when I edit all these up, I'm gonna be tagging y'all up and doing a
Okay,
collab
that's
shit
cool.
and shit. Yeah, so it gives y'all more content, more videos, all that shit like that too. It's almost like basically it sounds like it's just like Instagram where once you accept it, it's on their
Yeah.
page too. So I think it's just like that, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay. Nah, that's fire. See, yeah, that's
Yo,
dope
that's
as
mad
hell.
dope. Exactly, yo. So I'm gonna have to probably go back and try to do that shit with my other interviews and be like, yo, accept this collaboration and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, put this on your
Get
page,
these
dog.
views up, my guy.
Yeah, get the views on a little bit, bro. We both winning this. We both winners in this situation.
Yeah, basically,
You
yeah.
know? They fuck with you. They be like, oh, you did interviews and shit? All right, bet. Who's this guy? That's how we hope for it to work out. But, we'll see and shit. We will see. But, yo, my brother, it's been good, man. It's been great. I'm going to be on with a couple of people in the next couple of weeks. I got a couple of pods lined up. So, man, I'll be posting them in the chat and shit like that, man. So, take it easy, my dude, man. You going to be live tonight?
Nah. I'll probably be watching Melanin though.
Oh, okay. You said they about to be on in a few minutes,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Word. That'll help me for my walk because I got to take a walk in a minute too. You know what I'm saying? I got to do a little walk. So.
Okay.
I gotta do a little nature
Okay.
walk and shit. So that might be good to have on while I do that and shit. So that'll be in a couple of minutes, dog. But yo, let's connect again soon. If you ever want me to hop on your live
Definitely.
and shit like that, bro, let me know, dog. Let me know.
See, the only thing is, I be spotty. Like I never, like
Yo, I'm
I
spotty
just be,
too, bro. You see how
I
I
be
be doing
randomly.
lives?
Oh yeah, true.
The
He's
only
like,
thing
let me
I
just go
plan
live
for,
right now. Boop.
I plan for these. I plan these. These are the only things I actually plan for. I never plan for lives. Like I be shadow live, and like I think this week I went live damn near every day except for probably like one day out of the week, and that's rare as fuck.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? That's rare as fuck, bro. So like, trust me, like all you gotta do is be like, yo, I'm thinking about doing this. And if you want to do it, if you want to do this type of shit, plan with me. That's it. That's all.
Got you. I
Yeah,
got you. I
whenever you be
got
like, yo,
you.
I think I want to have somebody on, I will definitely hop on, bro. You see, I hopped on with Manders and them shit too, bro. So
Facts, facts, facts.
yeah.
Nah, I definitely gotta I gotta start doing more live first and foremost, and then doing more collabs as well. I gotta just gotta get back in my live bag.
Nah, trust me,
Yeah.
bro. It'd be tough to get into because, like right now, we going 4 hours in, my nigga. You feel me? And like every live I do usually be 3-4 hours in general and shit. So like that
Hmm.
going to work every day, nigga coming home from work where I ain't even got a car right now. Niggas be
Yeah.
tired as fuck, bro. Like trust me, I get it, dog. So like even like I think towards the end of last month, I like fell off for like a good 2-3 weeks. Was still pushing content
Hmm.
out, but I didn't go live at all. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going live at all. I just
Uh-huh.
started getting into the live bag again probably like a couple of days ago. Just keep it a buck. I'll keep it
Now
a
I'll be
buck.
like that too. Like I'll go crazy for like a week going live, and then won't see me for another 2 months.
Exactly.
But the live shit, I gotta get
Hmm.
back on that
But
shit
here's the
though.
thing
This
with the
was
lives, you can play around with that because like you do so much, you get content out of your lives. Like I don't know about you, but each live I do, I be busting them bitches down. I be busting them bitches down in the
I gotta
content.
start. I don't do that, son, and I think it's just 'cause I'm being lazy.
Oh, you
Like, cause
definitely
I
being
don't
lazy. You know that's what
definitely
it
being
is.
lazy.
Definitely being lazy
That's
because
definitely what it
that shit
is,
take
son.
mad work, my nigga. Like it's usually because you gotta wait for it to upload, then you gotta
Yeah,
cut the bitch up, you gotta organize, then you gotta upload it, then you gotta download, then you gotta make a thumbnail, you gotta do all that. Trust me, that shit mad work, nigga. I'd be
yeah.
surprised that I'd be going this sick. I'd be like, nigga, I'm a sicko, bro. Like I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm a
cause you be cutting
sicko.
all your shit up, like
Yeah.
all your lines you cut up. So like, yeah, it's definitely laziness for me, son.
You know what I'm saying? I'd be
Definitely
like, why am
laziness.
I doing this? But then I'd be like, it's for the love of the music and the love of putting the content out there. Because I know people ain't going to catch the live. So I'm like, all right, if you ain't going to
Yeah.
catch the lives, let me chop this up into reactions. Because that's why I do the lives how I do them. Because I'm like, I know I'm about to do a reaction to this shit. So I might as well just do
Uh
these lives as if I'm doing reactions, but they live reactions now. And then when I cut them up, it makes it easier to cut up because now I don't got to find where I started the react to the song and etc. Like, I have my lines being like,
yeah.
all right, you know, my intro. Yeah, you watching me live, but I'm doing the intro because I'm reposting this shit. Simple as that. Simple as that. Don't lose anything. They getting reposted, so it's like you watching a live show of this shit, which helps being like there really ain't no script to this shit, and I really don't be fake reacting. Helps that as well too for the fake reactor comments out there and shit.
Oh man, son.
But it's been real as fuck, bro. We are
Facts.
definitely gonna chop it up again soon, my guy.
My God,
Yes, sir.
Bito.
That's a bar.
That's a ball. You hit me. I be saying some shit, son.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, you got some funnies, bro. Like, listen, when I do the intros for these shits, I got some of your funny ass moments ready for the intros. I clipped up some shit. I done clipped up like that. What's that song when she get a little bigger to the back of the throat, throat. Oh.
Oh, damn. Yo, yo, that song was such a gag, son. I did that shit during the COVID, gang. Like,
That song was funny.
I
Yo,
just did
bro,
that
you
shit
be having
like.
some funny ass shit, bro. You gotta lean into that a little bit more, bro. I think you should definitely lean into that a little bit more, dog. For real, for real. And
Ah,
before we actually
man.
get out of here too, the little spoken word joint you did the other day, bro, you be really kind of doing your
Oh,
shit. So you a low key rapping ass nigga too, huh?
I've been rapping since I was 18,
Yeah, I see,
son.
nigga. I'm like, yo, cause I'm like, you give me a little Nipsey vibes when you be rapping a little bit too, cause you be gaming and dropping jewels and shit. You was on it.
Oh, nah, Nipsey. Yeah, yeah.
You was
I
on
learned that
it.
from Nipsey, son.
I
I
see.
ain't gonna lie. I
I
learned
can tell
that.
by the way you spit shit. I'm like, you was Nipsey influence, bro. I could tell, bro.
Appreciate that,
Yeah, dog.
man.
Lean into that shit, bro. Definitely lean into that shit a lot more, dog. Like y'all, listen, all y'all niggas got some hidden talents that I be learning. And I'm like, nah, keep doing that shit, bro.
I
Keep
see the
doing that.
comments. Say, you do this too? I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, cause I don't really show it like that, son. Like, cause I just be on and off. I don't wanna. I don't
You don't
know.
want
I
to
don't
do it, and
know.
then people keep asking for it, and you're like, nah, I'm not even consistent like that. Chill. But
Yeah,
hey,
like,
listen, man, get consistent, get on it, nigga. Sometimes you might be blocking yourself by not doing that shit, bro.
damn, you like the fifth person to tell me that this year. I ain't
This
gonna lie, you like the fifth person to
I'm
tell me
telling you,
that,
cause I
man,
see it and
son.
I hear it. It passes my ear test. You know what I'm saying? Like it really does pass my
Yeah.
ear test, dog. Like it ain't no bullshit. It ain't because I'm fucking with you. Like I hear it. I'm like, nah, the nigga can do his thing. Like what is he doing? What is he doing? Like
I appreciate that,
word, cause
son.
that
I
was like
appreciate that,
that was a
man.
full like if you do full songs or you just kind of do snippets of things. Like what do you be doing?
It depends. It depends on the mood I'm in.
Yeah.
Like you feel me. Sometimes I just do like a 16 or something.
Okay.
Sometimes I feel like doing a whole song. Like right now, I owe a verse to my man's Dell. I did the verse 3 months ago. I recorded. I mean, I wrote the verse out. I just don't feel like recording.
Being lazy.
Yeah, basically, and I got a mic and all that right here. Like you really see, it goes. It all boils down to laziness, son.
Get off your ass, nigga. Get off your ass.
Nah, you right. I definitely got to do that, son. I definitely got to do
Because
that.
you got the platform and the space to kind of start building that type of shit too, and you never know what type of eyes and what type of people are just passing through and scrolling through, and you never know who knows who's looking at your shit too. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about it like that, bigger picture as well. So it's like, get your shit off, bro. You got more talent than a lot of people out here, dog. Like, listen, that's
Thank
more
you,
than me,
man.
nigga. I'm trying to get into the space of just talking about the music shit. I don't rap, so I gotta find a whole lane. Nigga, I don't rap, nigga. I don't rap at all, my nigga. Like, I be talking about this shit. You would think I would know how to rap based on I be listening and talking about shit, but I don't know how to rap at all, my nigga.
Nah, man, you right though. You right, son. You definitely right. I definitely got to get into that bag, son. Like
Word
really
up,
taking
bro.
it serious.
Straight up, my nigga. Straight up. You never know the opportunities that come out of it. You in the Mecca too, so you never know, my nigga, for real. Even starting
That's
off doing
true.
with like, you know, the videos that you did with like short freestyles, you know what I'm saying? Because remember, people's attention spans are short as fuck. So
Hell
you
yeah.
fucking drop those and they're fire. People are gonna fuck with them because they're short, they're fire, and now they're like, who's
Mhm.
this dude? And then they ask for more. Now that's on you if you give them more, but that
Yeah.
brings more attraction to that shit. You know what I mean?
Nah, you right. You definitely
Yeah.
right. Ah man. Stop making me think about shit, man. Like, come on, man.
It's what the couch is for, man. It helps you have fun, think about shit, reflect about shit. You
now
know,
now I'm gonna eat my food like damn, BITO'S right, man. I need to really take this shit serious.
you gonna be playing the last 10 minutes of this conversation like, damn, dog, hey, he's spitting some facts,
just
dog.
echoing in the background until I go to sleep.
Yep,
Like,
yep.
take it serious.
You gonna have me in
Take
my
it
red Kango
serious.
popping over you like, do some work, nigga. Do some work, nigga. Get off your ass, nigga.
Lazy ass nigga, get the fuck up.
Go ahead and make them 47
Oh
second
shit.
videos, my nigga.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
nah, you stupid, son. Oh
Nah, I'm gonna let you
man.
eat, man. Get up out of here, man. I don't want you out here starving. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Or
man,
what's
I
the
eat all
word that we say?
day.
Because in America we don't starve. So
Oh yeah, oh, hungry. We hungry. We don't starve,
we
guys.
don't starve in
You
America,
know, even
bro.
though when we say it colloquially, we just mean that we're hungry. We're not starving out here because you know 1 in 500 children start doing an infomercial.
Right? You gotta start showing the kids from Africa and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Just a picture of me with my ribs touching.
Right. The stomach all out and shit, ribs touching, man. It's
Oh
crazy,
shit,
bro. It's crazy.
that is crazy.
But hey, man, have a good rest of the day, dog. I'll be seeing you on one of these lives
Same
soon,
to
man,
you,
because you know I'll be
gang.
popping out, dog. So take it easy, my brother.
Yeah.
You know it.
Peace, bro.
We out.
Oh man, that was litty.
Hell yeah.
That was litty.
I
But I'm
was
gonna let
fucking
you
with
go,
that.
Brody. I'm
Absolutely,
starving,
man.
son.
Absolutely. Oh, me too, bro. That's why I said I gotta go for a couple of walks now. Oh shit.
Oh man. All right, gang.
All right, my dude.
Peace.
Later.